1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS. It's the 18 of my business. I was out of the house and doing stuff. So easy Wi-Fi ravages, and I guess that's the way it goes. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS. Got no money, smoking crack, saving up for the Betamax. Down to the VHS. VHS out of the VHS.
Wait.
Here
There
we
we go.
are.
There
We
we-
got
there
that
we-
sound. Oh, we got. Why can't we set that up to automatically unmute us when that finishes?
I could probably do it.
And then I could
need
be
to
all like,
just figure it out.
"Hey!"
I'm just lazy, and
Yeah,
it's
we're
whenever
all
you
lazy.
change something, there's a
Everything
thing
else
called
breaks.
Craig's Law.
Yeah. Oh. Cool.
Stream Elements has decided to chime in again. I appreciate you, Stream Elements.
Hooray.
What up, Poots?
Hey.
Welcome
Hey.
to episode 6 of Obscure Tape Time.
It is episode 6. We've done this for more than 5 episodes.
Does that mean it's a real show now?
No,
It's-
that's 10.
It's no longer a mini-series? It's
Wait, no, because miniseries is only like 6 episodes. Well, we'll have to wait to see if we get through this episode.
Alright, fair enough.
We barely got through the last episode.
I guess we should start by mentioning that pretty much just for this week, the phone call segment is off. It's going to be a cutaway segment.
The phone segment's off until we figure it out. That could be months yet.
Next week.
I mean, I was going to use that to segue into we really need to learn how to use computers, and today's episode's all about computer shit. But we'll get to that later.
We haven't had a chance. We haven't even had a chance to get started yet.
No, we haven't. What have you been doing all week?
Well, I mean, I've been playing games.
Spooky games because it's October?
Yes, actually, believe it or not.
Oh.
In fact, just yesterday, I was playing the 13th Doll with Poots here
Oh, wow.
and Craig.
Did you find all the dolls?
We found parts of the dolls.
Oh.
What a relief, no calls. Right?
I know, right? I swear, the technology isn't broken.
No,
Pete's just like, I don't want to call people.
totally broken. The thing is,
I don't want to
after
deal
the way
with this.
the last call we actually successfully did went, as if I don't want more calls on the show.
I don't know. I don't trust you, to be honest. But last week's episode was a bit of a shit show. Not just because that broke down, but both of us, for some unknown reason, decided to do the show dry. Why did we do that?
I think it just happened.
It was shit. I hated it. So anyway, I brought you a present.
I like presents.
It's
Halloween
a
presents.
Zintho Brewing Tropical Haze Ale.
Tropical Haze Ale.
Tropical Haze, all in your brain. And I have a Culture House sour cider.
A sour cider.
I've had this cider before. It's apple mango alcoholic cider. It's what I like, which is 8%.
Oh, nice.
And it kind of tastes like sour beer, but a little bit sweeter because it's cider. So yeah, I think. Oh no! It's a boy! I'm kind of thinking. Okay, so the reason I have these 2 cans is because Safeway's doing a thing where if you scan your Safeway card, you can buy up to 2 cans a day for a reduced price of $3 each.
Okay.
So yeah.
So just any can in the store?
No, they've got a select bunch that you can look at. So it's interesting things. So as long as they've got that around, I will be bringing at least one interesting thing for us to try.
I have to turn my phone back on to stop.
So So I'm kind of
vibrating.
thinking this can be a new segment because
I like a segment.
we have so much trouble talking shit about our week. I mean, you can
Not
blame
a lot happens,
you
honestly.
can blame quarantine, but really we're just kind of introverts and we play video games. And
Well,
watch
it's not really
movies
called Safeway here anymore. It's called Woolworths. And I don't like...
It is Woolworths.
It's too long to say. Safeway is quicker.
Woolies. Woolies is what
Yeah,
we
but
call it in Australia.
That's bogan.
Yeah. But yeah, even if they don't, I think it's a good idea to bring something interesting. Like, just make a point of buying at least just one can. We just need one thing to get our brains loose and our tongues droopy.
I will say, though, last week was a shit show because once the technology failed, my brain went with it.
Exactly. The technology failed and your brain didn't want to go with it because it didn't have any libations to keep it happy.
It also just was...
kind of what we do here is just watching boring, grueling shit, and alcohol just makes things a little bit more interesting. True. But it is a fine line where if we have too much, we'll just fall asleep.
Yeah, we can't do that. Yeah, it has happened before.
It has.
Many times, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that happened recently that was kind of annoying was I was trying to edit a video, but the video had no sound, so I had to record some audio for it. But when I tried to put both the audio and the video into some video editing software,
yes,
it just froze. The whole thing froze.
It's been cold.
I wish that I had some actual video editing software.
Do you need to use my copy of... What do I have? I have that thing. What's it called? The video editing software that most people use? Vegas.
Oh, Vegas?
Yeah. Because if you want, I can give you access to my Steam via family sharing. I think you can use it via that. And you just have to tell me that you want to use it and I can start playing video games.
Well, I would only use it at night anyway, probably after you've gone to bed.
Well, not just going to bed, but I watch TV with my wife at night. But yes. Oh, yeah, I could give you family sharing.
That might be play.
Okay. Tell me what computer it is. I'll log in later and give you family sharing.
Okay. We could do that.
I think programs work by family sharing. I'm not sure. But we can check it. It's a $500 program. Even if it's not Vegas Pro, there's a couple of other ones that have been given to me because what I do is as main job is a reviewer because no one's going to be paying us to do this shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
But actual computer
I've never seen a hype train and I never fucking will.
It'd be interesting if we got some sort of sponsor for this kind of show.
I feel like if we dug deep enough we could find one, but...
Oh yeah, but it'd be little. It'd be like one of our local beers saying...
That would be cool, though.
Drink our beer on stream.
I would be down.
I'd be totally down. You know what? Let's send some emails.
Let's send some emails.
After, I'd say after 10 episodes.
After 10, yeah. When we've got a nice baseline of 10 episodes, we will...
Start talking to some Valhalla.
Valhalla would be lovely.
Yeah.
We can get a sponsorship with
them. Send us a 6-pack a week. We'll
start... Or just, give us half-price 6-packs for a week. Every week. Give us one half-price 6-pack a week.
Because we are on speaking terms with the boss.
Yeah, I do like that guy.
Yeah. Anyway, are we going to talk about...
We should move on to the next thing. Yeah,
Alright, our segue was... We had technical issues last week, and we should probably learn how to use computers. Which is why today's episode... is computer shit, which I have to try so hard not to just name every single episode we do, whatever it is, shit.
Yeah, I know, right? It's... I always go to type in a title and it's always something and shit.
Exactly.
So if we eventually get a video on feces, it's going to be shit and shit.
Shit and shit. So the first video what we're doing is the Beginner's Guide to Home Computers. It's so hard to see... I like looking at my own face, I'm sorry. Which this is a video series put out by Reader's Digest, which is a big company for old people where they get sent books and things to learn how to do stuff. It's like one of those subscription things, but it's not actually about anything, is it? It's Reader's Digest. It's just...
I feel like it's a generalized thing.
You get stuff. And
here are the local birds that you can see.
Yeah, I've seen so many Reader's Digest videos in op shops and thrift stores. Even still now, there's one on Packer Street. I'm going back there. I'm going to buy them all up because I want them. But all they are... there are two that are there at the op shop at the moment that when I have some money, I'm going to go get. One is just scenery.
Right.
And one is animals. But I also think there's one series that's just train rides as well, which I'm totally into that.
I want to do train rides, yeah.
I like train rides in the background. But they've started doing that on our TV. Like on our actual free-to-air TV. Like
Oh, really?
BBC, they've started doing train rides.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
So they have so many videos out, but usually they release books and they have like short stories in the books, or they have whole books, but like 2 different books in the one book side by side. This is a series that helps old people learn how to use computers. This particular episode is getting started and using email, but it is on a Windows 3.1 computer from 386 days, where you could overclock it to a 686 so you can play Rise of the Triad.
Remember when Windows was like in the background behind DOS?
I know, like
you had to go through DOS menus just to boot up Windows as a separate fucking thing.
C ... whatever. So I'm going to just read out the dot points because I didn't do that much research on this one because this is an American mass-produced thing. I'm not going to find out anything interesting about anything. If you want to, go ahead. But this is just part 1. I need to find the rest of the parts. But I'll read the dot points. Setting up your computer.
Ooh.
Navigating the desktop. Using the mouse. Oh yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see some arthritic fingers using those mice. Playing solitaire for fun and practice, which, funny enough, I tried to get my grandfather to do this. I tried to make him play solitaire just so he could use the mouse, but he never did. He's like, I'm not playing freaking games on the computer. And he, to this day, clicks on the wrong things. Getting to know the keyboard, typing, saving your documents, how to
Wait, can I just interrupt real quick and say that solitaire point that you made, I never put 2 and 2 together there. That makes perfect sense.
That's why it's there. It's for
of course
old
that's
people
why it's
to
there.
learn
Jesus
hand-eye
Christ.
coordination.
Today I learned, even though it was common sense.
And the more you learning, the more you knowing.
I have a skull cup.
So do I. Mine holds less, just so I can get an excuse to scull the last bit of my can. I like a little bit in me before I start drinking. The proper way to shut down your computer. I mean, I still don't do that. Do you right-click and remove your USB plugs? Exactly, like we're meant to.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Welcome to email. One of the dot points says, "Welcome to email," with an exclamation mark.
Whoa! That makes it wicked sick.
I tell you what, though, this email is going to send our post office out of business. It's funny because there was a section of time there where the post office was going out of business because people were using email too much. But now, because everyone's doing online shopping, I saw in the paper just this week that they have a shortage of hands available and people working there to be able to deliver all the stuff that gets sent through the post office. So, like, they've just gone, like, we've got a business. Oh, no, our business is dying. Oh, no, we've got too much business. Just relax. Things will work out.
They show data.
Yeah, data points. Connecting to a internet service provider.
Ooh, we'll learn more about that later on.
We're going to learn about ISPs. Writing and sending email. Emailing photos. Now that's
I like
hard.
where this is going.
My grandfather still gets me to do that for him.
Oh, he gets you to help send his nudes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was he got a spam email that said that they had a picture of his penis, and because I don't actually know, I had to sit there and legitimately go, is this spam, or do they have a picture of his penis? I don't know.
And if they do, who cares?
And then the last point is quick and easy computer terms. This is going to go for an hour. It's going to feel like 3.
It's going to feel like 4 or 5. By the time this episode's over, you're going to have aged about 3 years, viewers. So strap yourselves in.
Look at my butt while I put it up behind me. But consider yourselves lucky because he does a Windows 98 video that does go for 3 hours.
Literally, it is a fucking
3 or 4 hours.
It's about 2.5 hours. Actually,
we're gonna have that as a special. I'm gonna ruin your plans because it's interesting to talk about while we got it. But we're gonna watch it while trying to fuck around with an old computer.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find a computer that I can put Windows 98 on, and I'm gonna try and run through everything live on stream. It's gonna be a special episode.
We have another screen up above us where it's got our computer screen that we're doing.
Yeah, you'll be able to see that.
And I'll be like, no, press that button. No, Grandpa.
Hold on, I'm trying. All right, shall we start?
Absolutely. I plugged it in. Did we just spend 20 minutes introducing everything?
We've got a bit of banter in there as well. Bit of the bands.
That's good. I like it. It's about time.
But that also does include like the 3 minutes of the timer.
Still using my mustache glasses book because we got some notebooks. They're getting made by Kmart. They're coming in soon.
Thanks, Kmart.
Thanks, Kmart.
Sponsor.
Sponsored by Kmart. I mean, if they gave me the notebook for free, they might be. But don't go there because they didn't sponsor us.
It'd be nice if they were.
I'm going to have to transcribe all the notes that I've been writing into the new book. Was that an FBI warning?
Maybe.
It's classified G. For general exhibition. Well, we're exhibitioning it generally.
Yeah. To the general people.
Just ignore the whole FBI thing. Reader's Digest. Video and television. Do you think we can get a Reader's Digest video and television subscription now and they send us DVDs?
Yeah, definitely. If they're still around. Are they still around?
Yeah, absolutely. They'll never go out of fashion. They were never in fashion.
Oh boy. Who are these people?
They're going to teach us how to use email.
It's like a morning show.
Oh yeah. My other video is also like a morning show if we
Welcome
get
to
around to
Reader's
it.
Digest Beginner's Video Guide to Home Computers. In
Thank
the
you.
next 2
Where'd you
hours,
get your
we're going to
green
give
thing?
you one-on-one instruction
what is
on
it?
every
I don't know, but I
aspect
want
of
to touch it and
using
say Oz.
and enjoying
Is it
your
an
computer.
ashtray?
We'll show you how
Because it
easy
could be one of
to
my
set up
friends.
Your computer. And you'll
That's
learn how
it.
to use it to
No, it's
write
not good.
letters,
Sorry.
organize your schedule, send email, and explore the world of the internet.
We'll start with the very basics,
Thanks.
and you'll move forward step by step with practical lessons that you
Day
can
by
take
day.
at your own pace.
So join us in discovering what your computer can do and how it can change your life.
Oh no. I think I know what tape this is.
My computer's gonna
Is this
change
this
my
tape
life.
where it's welcome to the internet?
Are you talking about... Oh, look at those
Oh,
flying
no!
windows! We got This Week in Flying Windows! Yeah! Low tech. High tech.
What's that a reference to?
It's the
Computers
Windows,
have changed
introducing
our
to Windows
world
95
and the way we
with
live.
the Friends
But for
cast.
many
They
people,
did a how to
Oh.
use your
still an
computer video that we don't
intimidating
have.
mystery.
That's
This video
that.
is intended to take
We
the
don't need
mystery
that.
out
We don't
of your
need that.
computer.
We're going to give you a one-on-one class in computer use, starting from the very beginning.
Thank you.
We'll show
There's
you
two of you.
everything you need to know.
And two of us.
No,
Setting up
101,
computer.
not one-on-one.
One-on-one. I'm like,
Using the
whoa.
internet to make vacation plans.
Whoa!
Each lesson
Special
is built
hotel
on the one
discounts. Let's
before.
click that
You can
banner.
learn at your own
There's no
pace.
way that's a
Move on
scam.
whenever you're ready.
In the 90s?
Throughout the
Ah,
show, we'll hear
everything's
common
a scam in
questions
the
about
90s.
computers from people just like you.
We'll answer
Just
those
like
questions,
me?
and you'll get
That's
more
me!
That's me!
information
That's me as
from the
well!
guide that accompanies this video.
No, that's not me.
That's probably
Whether
more
you've
me. I
used a
think that might be
computer
more
or
you.
If you've never even
I do
touched
like his
one,
sweater vest.
We'll make sure that you'll understand the basics in simple, straightforward language.
In our first hour, we'll introduce you to the computer and its abilities, and then get you using email. In
Does
this
your
section,
computer
we will
have
cover
abilities?
Setting up your
No.
computer,
It will after
Oh,
this,
we need
though.
to learn how to
Desktop.
set up your computer then.
navigating the desktop,
We'll
using
learn about
the
the desktop
mouse,
and navigating the
using a
desktop.
keyboard,
Cool.
typing,
Isn't that the same thing?
and shutting down.
I don't know. Maybe using it.
After
I mean, a
that,
involves
computer's
plugging
type-
it in
on to the
too.
basics of
Computer's
email.
keyboard is very much like a
So,
typewriter,
if you're
right?
ready, let's get
I
started.
guess so.
You got to hit it real hard.
Or break
Setting
it.
up your computer. I'm glad that Reader's Digest
I
put
just
this
got a
out.
computer and I don't know how to set it up. Can you help me?
Oh,
Well,
no,
setting up a
Reader's
computer
Digest
for the
shouldn't
first
have to
time
help you with
can be
that.
a
You
little
should get the
daunting.
person who sold you the
Let's
computer
take a look at what the
to help
components
that.
of the computer are and how they should be hooked up. If you haven't
This
set
is
up
the
your computer
RAM.
yet,
No,
This is
no,
the motherboard.
no, we're not going that deep.
your computer actually consists
Now,
of
water
several
cooling.
items. First and most important
Is it right
is
for
the
you?
system,
Oh, God, no.
sometimes called the central processing
What's
unit,
that thing?
or CPU.
On the right.
That's simply a
Looks like it's
high-tech
gonna
way
vomit.
It's
of
either a
saying
fax
Yeah.
machine or a printer or
Your
maybe
computer.
both.
this box
What's that
has
slot
all
for?
the
What's that slot
electronics
for?
to run your software.
I've never seen either of
Store
those
your
things in my
documents and
life.
projects, and make the computer do everything it's supposed to do. Your system
Hey.
unit will probably
It's a
have
fancy
slot
computer
for
if it has an
floppy
optical
disk,
drive
a
already.
CD-ROM,
Yeah,
or
it's got
DVD.
CD.
This really is
CD-ROM.
Windows
Different ways
3.
to
I
put
like how
software and
I like how in
files
old
into your
CD-ROMs they have the volume control on it
monitor
because just in case you
is
want to use it
connected
as a
to the
Walkman
CPU
that
and
you
lets you know
can't
what
take
the
away from the
computer's doing.
computer.
So
I mean,
bizarre,
The
right?
what?
keyboard allows you to tell the computer what to do, and the mouse can be seen as an
Did
extension
they have their
of the
own
keyboard.
soundboards or
different and
something
often
on them?
easier
Is that
way
why
to
they have
interact
the
with your
volume
computer.
control?
On the actual CD player,
Finally,
yeah.
you'll probably have a
I
printer,
also find it interesting
which
that
can
they set
print the
this up for a
documents you've
left-handed
written,
mouse.
photos you've taken,
True.
or artwork you've created.
You may have
That
other
is
equipment as
bizarre. I
well,
didn't.
but
That
for now, we're
didn't
going to
click with me
concentrate
right
on
away.
just these basics.
I'm trying to
Systems
concentrate
unit,
on anything but those two
monitor,
lamps and the
I-
plant.
Yeah,
Keyboard.
see, I'm left-handed, and I use the mouse right-handed.
The back of your CPU
So
will have a
colourful.
number of slots and
Man,
plugs that
do
are
you remember
called
when things
ports.
used to be pastel on the back
Most
of a
computers
I
computer?
know,
have
it made things so
labels
easy
each
to
port with a
identify.
And
picture
not
or
anymore. It's
icon.
really annoying.
By simply following these pictures, you can plug
That's
in
where you put the
almost everything
joystick.
you need. Oh, it's also good to know that each cable will only fit
Joystick
the port
port
it
was
belongs
huge.
in. So
Can I also
don't
just
force
point
a
out
cable
the fact that
if
I
it doesn't seem
do
to
not
fit.
like the fact that all the USB ports
Your
on computers
monitor
are at the back.
is connected by a cable to the
Yeah.
CPU.
Put a
I
couple
also-
there.
Screws to make
I
sure that
want
the
a
plug
front
doesn't
mounted
Put them
USB
all on the fucking
extension.
front, please!
Your monitor will also have a separate power cord that must be plugged in.
I also don't like it when
The keyboard
computers
cable
don't have
is
their own
plugged into
little
the port with a
wheels.
picture of a keyboard.
Like yours is stuck on the carpet. Like I put mine on the
That's
table
plugged
that's
into
got
the
wheels.
port
I can
with a
pull it
picture
out.
of a mouse.
I need to look behind it often.
And that's a good
Plug your
point.
printer's cable
You need
into
to
the
get a
printer
little.
board.
Do you have a skateboard?
Nope.
Your
Put it on a
computer's now
skateboard. I'll
connected.
go bring you a skateboard.
That wouldn't fit in there anyway.
I'll find you one next time. No,
surge
fuck it. I'll get you
protector
one.
or
You can
power
make
strip
it fit.
will
Only
allow
when we
you
do a
to plug all
skateboarding
your
episode.
computer components into one place. And this
I
is
mean,
going to make sure
skateboard
that your
surfing isn't
computer
against the
investment
law.
isn't ruined by a
It's
sudden
not.
power surge or lightning strike. Now you're all set to begin.
Lightning
All
strikes
you have
again.
to do is turn it on.
Click.
The desktop.
Oh, here we go.
But my computer won't turn on. It says it's got a RAM
Once your
failure.
computer is started, the
What
first
do I
thing
do
you
there?
will see
No,
is the
it's not
desktop.
starting. Wait, stop!
This is the
Stop!
metaphor
Oh,
used
no.
by Microsoft Windows to help you navigate around your computer.
Microsoft
Windows
Windows.
desktop has been
I'm still on
designed to make the
DOS.
screen
Bill Gates
resemble
can
the top
suck
of your
it.
desk, with file folders,
Morning, Kato.
documents, calculators,
I hope this
and
video
other
triggers
items
your
laid out
morning.
across it.
He already
Just
said
like a
it's
normal
triggering.
desktop.
But, you know,
The desktop
pay attention,
metaphor
Kobe.
is
You
meant
might
to
learn a
make
thing or
computer
two.
Yeah, I bet
simple
you have
and
not used the
intuitive.
briefcase ever.
If you're
and
not
it is
sure
really
what you should be
useful.
doing with something on screen, just imagine what you would do if you were working on a real desktop. Chances are,
Yeah.
What?
whatever you do on a normal desktop,
I like it how
equally well
desktop
with a
doesn't mean
desktop
anything to us
inside
but
your
computer shit
computer.
these days.
the important thing to remember is this. Don't be afraid to experiment. Every computer can instantly
Ooh.
undo almost any mistake.
Delete System 32.
Oops.
Let's look more closely at the items you will find on your
Computers
desktop.
can undo most
There are a
mistakes, but
number
when I
of
go to
small
visit my
pictures
grandpa,
with labels on your
there's
screen.
so many mistakes. I
So
can't do
many
that.
mistakes.
Computer,
Can't
or
undo
a
them.
trash
There is a
can,
point of no
or a
return.
folder.
So many.
These are called icons. Icons
I always
are
try
an
to keep
easy
out of
way
the
to
network
identify the
neighborhood. I've been told it's a
programs,
bad
files,
neighborhood.
and documents that
No
are
safety
in the
houses
computer.
there.
No safety
At
houses.
the bottom of your screen or desktop is a strip called the
Briefcase.
taskbar.
Holy
On the
shit.
far
I love how there's
left
an
is a
icon
button
for
marked
connect to the
Start.
internet.
There might be other icons or words on the taskbar
Just in
as
case you
well.
want
You
to
sure
not
this
be
is
on the
Windows
internet.
3? I think
Taskbar
this is
is
Windows
a simple way
95.
to
No,
see
this is
what
3. Is it?
programs are
This looks
currently
kind of
running
95-ish
on
to
your
me.
computer.
It looks 3.1 to me.
Somewhere
I've
in the
been that
middle of
long,
your
I suppose.
screen is an angled
You know
arrow.
what? I'm surprised.
This is
They don't
called
have the
pointer,
trails on the mice.
and it's
Come
controlled
on.
by the mouse.
Mouse trails.
You will use the
Yeah,
mouse
I know.
pointer
Mouse
to
trails.
They
select
made the computer run so
programs and
sluggish,
move around the
but they
desktop.
look so cool.
No, you're right. It's got a start button. It's 95.
Now, let's begin to navigate
3.1 never
around the
had a start
desktop.
button.
If it were a normal desktop, you'd
Yeah,
move
it
things
had
with your
things at the
hands.
top?
But on the
Yeah, something like
computer,
that. Yeah.
your hand is replaced by the mouse. If you've never used a mouse
Right-handed
before,
this
it
time.
can look more complicated than it
I
really
swapped
is.
around.
Also,
The
they
mouse
got
is
rid of the
held
bush
like
and put
this,
some Gardaceas there
And it's
instead.
usually best to use a mouse pad.
It's her house now.
Oh, but it's the same
Now, when I
wall.
move the mouse, the
They
arrow
have
on
similar
the screen,
And she has a half moon
moves
table.
with
I've got
it.
that exact half moon table in my
when I
hallway.
lift the mouse into the air, the arrow doesn't move.
It doesn't move.
Now,
Why not?
when I
Why
put
doesn't
the
it
mouse
move?
down in a
Three-dimensional
slightly
space.
different part of the mouse
Kato,
pad,
can we get a mouse that can detect
the
three-dimensional
arrow
space?
begins to move again.
Look
If
at
I
that.
run
Whoa,
out of
this is
room on the
magic.
mouse pad, I simply reposition the mouse and continue moving it. I can
Just
reposition
make
the
sure
mouse as much
that
as
you
I
clean
like.
your mouse pad
in whatever
and
way
mouse
makes
ball
it easiest for
regularly.
me to move around the
You
desktop.
gotta clean your
The
balls.
mouse has buttons at the top.
God, that's
which
one
can
thing
be
I
used
used to
for several
fucking
different
hate doing.
Making
tasks.
sure your balls were
But
clean.
for our
Having to
purposes,
clean the
Pete
mouse
doesn't
balls.
make
the
his
button
balls
on the
clean
furthest
anymore.
left
I still
part of the
clean the inside
mouse.
of my mouse
The
because I
button
get
most
shit
likely to be
caught up
used
in
by
the
your
laser beam.
index finger.
Yeah, mine-
I get the
I've never had it,
tweezers out.
which has
Your
been
mouse
weird
does more
considering
than
how the
just
dogs
move
are
a
always on
pointer
here when
around
I'm
the
using
screen.
my mouse right on their
Like your
butt
hand on
sometimes.
the normal desktop, you can use your mouse to open file folders,
Whoa,
push
no!
buttons,
Get out of
and
that.
turn
Why
pages.
is Microsoft Office tools in your briefcase? Mouse tasks.
So you can take it with you when you go on holiday.
Is it connected to the cloud then?
No, that's not been invented yet.
Wow, look at that room.
He's got a lot of books.
He's got a lot of room.
I'm going to show you a little about what the mouse can do and how you can use it.
Wow.
The
Oh,
most important tasks the mouse performs
pay
are
attention,
pointing,
fellas.
I hate his globe. Pointing.
clicking,
I always got told it was
Did we
rude
not
to
just
point.
cover the pointing?
and
Yeah, but we didn't
drag.
do double clicking.
Let's start
What a
out by
drag.
simply using your mouse to
I
point
only
to
learned
object.
how to drag when I was
Going
in
to move the
mid-high
mouse
school, and I went
so
to
that the
this
pointer
party,
is
and
over the
they were
icon
like,
marked recycling
you,
bin.
you put your thumb over the
Now,
hole, and you got to
point the
hold the
arrow
light.
At the start button.
I know where this is going.
Soon
I
the
don't.
speed and the feel of the
get it.
mouse and your ability to
Right
move the
clicking's
pointer
too
will
advanced,
become second
Katobi.
nature.
We've got to go on to volume 2 for
Now,
that.
let's look at the second part of this maneuver.
Yeah, just
Clicking.
hold the
I'm going to
phone.
move the mouse
Yeah.
so that the
We
arrow
had
is
some
over the
technical
icon
issues
marked
last week. We're trying to catch
recycling
up.
bin. Now, I push
It'll help me
down
fix
and
my
let go of the
auxiliary
mouse
issue.
button using
I
my
do
index
like how they call it the recycling bin instead of the trash, just to teach people to
The
recycle more.
icon has changed color.
We don't want
No,
to
it's
waste
called the
this.
recycling bin because when you put stuff in it, you can take it back out.
Oh, can we
I
do
move
that
the
with our
mouse pointer
recycling
away
bins?
from the icon.
Like if I
If
want to
you
keep
want to,
that
yeah.
jar of jam
Or
to put
select
chutney in?
Of course.
Now I'll click again on another part of the
Why wouldn't
desktop.
you?
That is push down, then let up on the mouse button.
Oh.
Click.
The icon is now returned to its normal shade. Let's see what happens
Wow.
when we click on an object that is not a desktop icon.
He's had enough.
I'll move the mouse pointer to the taskbar
Bye.
at the bottom of the screen so that the arrow is over the button marked Start.
No.
Now
No.
click.
No.
Look
Don't
what's
do
up.
it.
You fucking
A list
what?
of choices have popped
What's all
up.
that stuff now?
This list is called a menu. And just like a restaurant menu, it gives you a series of choices to select.
Just like a restaurant menu,
When I move the
Katobi.
mouse pointer and click again, the menu disappears. A
Where'd it
further
go?
step in mouse skills is double click.
Just like in a restaurant.
I'm going to
Witchcraft.
move the mouse pointer over the icon marked recycling bin. Now, I click twice in a row.
It's not called recycling bin. It's recycle bin.
The recycle bin.
Double-clicking
Get it
the
right.
icons. There is now a
Wow.
box on the screen with new icons. This box is
I
what
thought it
you
was a
call
window, not a box.
Not to mention the icon on the
double
desktop
click
made it
on
look
an
like there was stuff in it.
A window opens
Yeah.
up on your desktop. To
Did he
show
just
you
quickly get rid of all his
exactly what's in
porn?
that icon.
Yeah.
Now, I double-clicked
Yeah,
on the recycling
he did.
bin icon.
He
It
did!
opened
He cut the
on the
cut the
screen
tape.
and showed me what was in my recycling bin. You will
was,
use the
uh,
recycling bin to
edit.
throw
Like,
out
well, just
or
hold on a
delete
sec,
files
guys.
or documents you may want to get rid of. Right now, my recycling
Okay,
bin is empty.
here's something else stupid I
Close the
shouldn't
recycling
notice, but I did. But he's wrapped
I'll
his
move the mouse
keyboard
pointer to the bar at
cable
the top
under
of
his
the
keyboard, and it's going down the
far
front
right
of
of
the
that same
desk in
bar,
front of his
you'll
legs
see
instead of
three
the
small
back.
square
Yeah,
boxes.
true. That is not a good idea.
He's going to get tangled
Right
in
now,
that.
move your pointer over the one on the farthest right, the box with the X.
If anything's going to
Click it once.
trigger Katobi, it's having the cables
The window
down the front of
closes.
your desk instead of behind, right?
This is a simple way
You would have hated
to
this
close
room
any
before I
window
cleaned it.
that is open on your desktop. And now you should be back at your desktop.
How come
Let's try
connect to the
another
internet looks like a
important skill, the mouse.
watermelon?
Dragging. I'll use the mouse to move
case you
the
get
pointer
hungry.
to the
And since
icon
he's got
marked
so many
recycling.
Surfing
bookshelves,
makes you hungry.
why does he now have books
When the
on his
arrow is
windowsill
directly
as
over
well?
the recycling bin, I'll push down.
I
the
can't
mouse
believe he
button
emptied
and
his
hold it
recycle
down.
bin between takes. That's
Yeah.
so
The icon
funny.
has changed
It's a cut, and you don't want to know what was in
Keeping the
there.
button pressed.
It was probably the
I'm
my
going to move the
computer
mouse to
icon.
the right. Look, the recycling bin is moving with the cursor arrow.
No!
It's
By
a spooky
holding down
ghost
the button on
recycle
the
bin.
mouse, I have grabbed hold of the icon.
And it came out of the
dragging
TV a
it
little
across
bit.
the desktop. Now, when I let up on the button and move the mouse away, the recycling bin
Fuck
stays the place
you.
where I let go of the mouse button.
Why would you put it there? Put it back where it
I
came
can
from.
use dragging
Do you need to vacuum
move the
under it or
document
what?
into a different folder, or to get rid of the document by throwing it away in the recycling bin. The mouse and pointer are an extension of your hand.
I don't like this video.
By using clicking,
Ta-da.
double clicking, and dragging,
The
you
next
can do
one's
almost
worse.
anything on the computer desktop that you would do in a real wooden desktop.
A what? A wooden desktop?
Yeah.
Never had one.
Is there any way to practice mouse skills that's actually fun?
Yes, There is a way to have fun
Yeah,
and gain
we
proficiency
can browse
with
the web
mouse.
for porn.
Microsoft Windows
Oh,
includes
yeah.
a software version of the old game of solitaire, and it can be very addicting. To begin solitaire,
Whole game of
I'll move the
solitaire.
mouse pointer to the start
And it
button
doesn't like
at
it
the
when you
bottom of
win.
the screen and click. The Start menu appears.
Oh, it's
Move
98.
the pointer to the line that
Wow.
says Programs and click. A new menu or submenu appears.
Orion
that
Official,
shows me
thank you
what
so much for the
programs
follow.
are available. Now I'm going to go to the top of this list, to the line marked Accessories, and I'll click on that. Another
Then what?
submenu appears. I'll move down
Oh,
that
so
submenu.
many sub
How many submenus?
Can we
I
put a-
can't figure this out. This is way too difficult. Oh, from the New Metal Discord? Welcome, dude. This
New menu.
is Windows 98. There's nothing more New Metal than Windows 98, right?
I'm going to move my pointer to the one marked
No, Windows 2000 was probably
and click.
slightly more New Metal.
Place Minesweeper
Now I've
instead.
got a green felt playing
It's
surface.
not.
So our show is we take the most
makings of
boring
the game
VHS tapes we can find,
Click on the
and we just
text
watch
to show
them.
more
Yeah.
cards. Drag cards to
And now we're
different
watching a guy
file.
play Solitaire on Windows 98. This we've peaked. We've officially peaked.
Can't get any better than
Playing
this.
solitaire.
I want to see the
is
whole
not
game
only
though.
fun,
Hey!
it
Did you
makes
win?
familiar and comfortable
No,
with
because it
the
didn't
mouse
throw
and
the
its
cards
functions.
everywhere.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he
Close
cut
the
away.
Solitaire
We
game.
didn't see the end of the match.
Yeah, he
Move
also
to
cut
the
away
title
when he
bar
tried to show us what was in his
at the top of the
recycling bin.
Yeah, I was about to say he's
Left.
he's
I
hiding
like
something.
he's,
This guy.
he's actually changed
far
his
right
card
is the
back as
close
well,
button.
because that's not the default
Marked with
card
an X.
back.
He
So
plays
he
a lot of Solitaire.
Obviously
clearly.
plays
Unclose
solitaire. He probably had to change it back from the nude girl patch he
Back on our
downloaded.
Yeah, yeah, that would
Had a
be
chance
it.
to practice
That
your
was what was
skills
in the
with
recycle
mouse.
bin.
Oh, nice.
Didn't want his boss Reader's Digest to find it. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff we're doing.
Absolutely. I've got
let's
a
take a look
shed
at your
full of
keyboard.
them from when we started collecting
It'll
them
have
10 years
somewhere
ago.
Yeah,
around
like 10 years
100
ago. Couple hundred tapes in there easily.
To a typewriter keyboard.
I mean, if you want to start
Some keyboards
watching them
have
and
a
then sending
numeric
us the cool
keypad
ones.
next to the typewriter keys,
I ain't gonna say
which you
no.
can use
Yeah,
to
yeah.
enter
We'll say
numbers and
sponsored
figures
by
just like a
Orion.
calculator. Now, finally, at the top of the keyboard, you'll find an extra row of keys marked F1
They're the
through
swear
F12.
button keys.
I
These are
swear though,
function keys
using
or shortcut
The
keys.
F1.
using computers
Unless
back
you're
here
a
was.
programmer or a
I
program
remember
user,
back in
you may
like
never use
having
these
Windows
functions.
98 back in the day, and
For now,
just how cool it
all
was
you
being
really
like,
have to know
whoa,
is
this
the
is
skills in
like
that old-fashioned
so
typewriter.
futuristic
All
and
you really
cool.
need to
Well,
make your computer
Windows
do
98
what you
was
want it
my
to.
main operating
And
system.
then, well,
I had 3.1 for a while, which
2000 was mine.
I always reverted back to DOS when I was using 3.1
Now,
because I found it kind of
I'm going to
annoying.
use basic
Yeah.
And I
keyboard
just
skills
DOSed everything
with
up
the
from
word
disks.
processing program.
And then I upgraded to 95, and
mouse
then
pointer
95 upgraded to
to the
98.
start button
But
at the
when
bottom left
2000 came out, before 2000 was ME. Do
ME
you remember
was
ME?
the worst, yeah.
We had ME for a little bit.
ME was the oh shit, something's gonna go wrong because of Y2K.
My
Each
virus
item
detector
gets highlighted.
detected ME as a
I'm going to move the mouse
virus
pointer to the menu
and
called
deleted it. So I had
Programs.
98 SP
And
for a while, but then XP took over, and I had
Yeah,
XP for
see,
quite
XP was
a
great.
while.
I think there are businesses that still use XP to this
Yeah,
very
I'll tell
day.
you what business still uses XP.
Databases,
The
art
English
and photo
government.
programs.
Oh, wow.
They are still using XP,
We're looking
and
for
they
word
are
processing
using a version of Microsoft Office that they
Microsoft
paid for
Works is
10
one
years
of the
ago,
most
but haven't
common.
renewed
Probably more
any.
than 10 years ago.
Sure, but they haven't
You
renewed
might also
any
find
of their
Microsoft
licenses.
Word or
And they
word
tried to
processor
do
and
the
accessories
track and
menu
trace
called
system
Word
through
Pad.
their Excel spreadsheet.
now,
That
we're
version
gonna
of
use
Excel had a limit.
Now, I'll move the
So
mouse
they
pointer
actually
down
crashed the
submenu.
system because they had too many
until
entries in
Works
their
is
Excel spreadsheet instead of
Now
using
I'll click.
something like Google Excel or you know.
Well, they probably couldn't
buying the
access it
new
properly.
version.
Works
Yeah.
has a database, a
But yeah,
spreadsheet
Windows XP
program,
was
and a word
huge.
processor.
That
That's,
was
that's news. That's relevant news from this week, by the way.
oh really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's new.
This isn't something that I've
I'm going to
heard
click
like
on the
before.
word
This is
processor.
what happened this week. Is they crashed because their Excel
few moments,
They
spreadsheet.
have had
Screen like
so
this.
long to upgrade.
This is the
Yeah,
Works
they didn't,
word
and then they
processor.
decided to run the country
At the
on
top,
it.
there's
They
a
thought it'd be
That's
fine.
absurd.
It's kind of like
Tells you the
Tony
name of
Abbott
the
telling
program.
us that we don't need fast
On the right of
internet.
that
No, we
are
don't,
three
because
boxes.
it's going to be outdated
already seen
soon.
that the
The whole
box with the
internet's
actual
probably going to be
closing
gone soon,
program.
right?
I mean,
Now, if I
yeah.
click on the box in the middle,
Ultimately,
the window
if we're
will not
lucky.
fill the entire
We're
screen.
lucky. Then what the fuck am I going to do with my life?
no, I mean like if we're lucky, paying for internet
If I click
service
on it
providers
again,
will go out
it'll be
of the
restored
way,
yeah,
and we'll just
right.
have like a nice low-flying satellite
This
free for
is
everyone.
Never.
called the maximize button. The button on the left of
Till
that
some billionaire
is the
makes it
minimize
happen.
Which
When I click
a
on the
couple
minimize
have been
button,
thinking about it. So
program
like you
just
don't say
do
never,
it.
but like it'd be lovely, but it might not happen.
Or
Yeah.
so it seems.
Anyway, we
But at
should
the
listen
bottom
to
of
We'll
this.
have landed on
document stuff.
Mars.
It's not-
Taskbar.
yeah,
Long
absolutely.
before we have free internet.
I think that might
I
be
can
a
now see
thing.
the
We'll have
rest of
fucking
the desktop.
colonized Mars,
I
and
can
Mars
start
people
other
will have free
programs.
internet before we do.
It'll
When I
happen
want
one
to
day.
return to the Works program, I'll click on the button on the taskbar.
The Works? That's a good
Program
Queen
will
album.
return to
It's
the
just
screen.
it seems to be one of those things where they're starting to try and add it into
These three buttons,
basic human
minimize,
rights is access
Maximize
to good
and
internet.
close
Yeah,
are on the
right.
top
I
right
know,
of
yeah,
every
right.
program.
What are they going to
Always
define
work
as good
the same
internet
way,
though?
no
Like
matter
56k?
what
Access. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
general access. That's
But
ridiculous.
if you're going to give everyone
Below the
general
blue title
access,
bar,
what would you rather do? Roll
there's
out
menu
cables
bar.
so everyone can have
Now, when I
56k,
click
or
on
just
an item
have
like
low-flying
File
satellites?
or Edit,
Like, it's just one of those things where it'll be cheaper
menu
for them to
appears.
give us good internet than
it's got
shit.
various choices for
Doesn't
running
mean
and
they're going to see it
formatting
that
our
way though.
document.
Probably not, because
You're forgetting
we got
that
old people running the
the
country.
liberal government
These
did
are
think that
icons
their
for
copper
shortcuts and
wiring was going
tools.
to be better and
Yeah.
more
Below these
efficient.
If you're
bars,
wondering
there
what's
should
going
be
on, I don't
a
know where you're
large
from,
white space.
Orion, but in
This
Australia
white
we
space
rolled out
is where you will
copper
write your document.
wire for our high-speed
We had an
internet.
election
Itself has also
a
changed
few years
with the
ago.
processor.
Oh no,
When you
it's a
move it over
long,
the white
more longer than
space,
that now.
It changes
Oh,
to an
yeah.
eye
It's
shape.
it's a few more
You
than a
can
few
use the
years
pointer in your document
past
to
the
insert
point
words
where it
into
was
the
all meant to be
middle of a
completed.
sentence,
But
or
one side was
insert
saying
letters
we're going to
into
go
a spelling
fiber the
mark.
whole way,
And just redo, just
At the
pull up
top
all the
right,
pull up
cables
everything and
and
just
put it all back
redo it
down
all.
as fiber.
This is called the
And
cursor.
the
the
other
other
side
size-
was like,
The
no
cursor shows you
copper.
where the
Everyone
next
needs
letter is
copper.
going.
Yes,
Copper,
they
copper,
just
copper,
rolled
copper.
down copper wires, and they won.
Imagine that
And they
white
rolled down
space
copper wires and said,
as
"Why do you
simply a
need
piece
faster
of paper
internet?"
rolled into your typewriter.
Well, maybe because
the
there was a
cursor
giant
is
pandemic
simply
coming
the
where
point
everyone
where
had to
you type.
work from home, right? I mean,
Whatever
no
you
one
type
could have
appears on
foreseen
the
that,
white
but it's
space
funny that it
exactly as
happened.
you typed it.
Except the fact that, you know, scientists have
Let's try
been
a simple
warning
to-do
against it
list.
for decades.
Well, yeah, we
To-do
seem to
list.
get it once every 100 years, don't we?
Well,
Go
apparently, yeah.
shopping.
What are you doing?
Is it a
Post
to-do
office.
list? Oh, he tabbed. He tabbed.
Yeah, we haven't learned how to use
Woo!
the tab thing. I still don't know how to use those tab things properly.
Email.
He tabbed.
Learn emails on my to-do list.
Unlike a typewriter,
Exclamation
you don't
mark.
have to hit a return
That was on the
key
back
or
of the
crank a
video.
return bar.
He did the back of the video.
Automatically
That's what
move
he's
to the
doing.
next line
Rejoice!
and run
It's
out
the
of
actual
space.
thing he's typing. They're like,
In
let's not
almost
waste
every
this.
other
Let's put it on the
respect,
back of the video.
It's the same as the typewriter.
I imagine the director being there like,
To save the document,
ooh, exclamation
I move the mouse
mark.
pointer to the
That's
menu bar at the top
intense. We're putting that
click
in.
the
We're
word
putting that
file.
in.
a menu appears.
Yeah, your to-do list.
I'll move
I
the
wish
cursor down
I
to save.
could
You're
stick
barely
to
hitting
that.
the yellow with the video. We
A
can't
new
hear
window
him.
now opens on the screen. The title bar
Just saying.
reads
I'd rather
Save
it
As.
louder than not.
Now this is where you name your
I don't
document.
know. How's the
Decide
audio?
where
Is
to
anybody
file
out there unable to hear the audio?
In the highlighted
Yeah,
space,
we're probably talking
let's
over
type
everything he says, right?
To-do list.
To-do list. By the way, as a thing, I
Move
think
the
it
pointer
should be
to
a
the button
subs only
marked
thing, including
My
subs to
Documents.
Bat Prints on
This
YouTube.
is the
Yeah.
folder
If
where
you
I
ever
will
see a
store this list.
videotape and you want a copy
You'll
of the
save
video
most of your
file
documents
without
rip
us
it
talking
in this
over it,
folder.
well, I'm ripping them as we watch
So
them.
now that the
Yeah, well,
document is
same.
named,
You just let me
the file
know.
folder
Yeah, we
chosen
can
is
put it up
stored.
on my channel as
I'll
a
move the
members
mouse
only
pointer to
thing.
the button marked
Well, as in I can
Save.
just send them the file.
Yeah,
Click on
can
this
do that as
Save
well.
button.
There we
Document?
go. We're up.
It's
It
now
should always
saved in
peak
the
in the middle
computer.
of the yellow for
It
the
can be
video.
opened again, changed.
I think it's
edited,
better if the video
and
is
altered
talking over
whenever
us
I
than
want.
us talking over the video.
I disagree.
Don't
Yeah,
forget
cool.
to resave
I think the point of the show is that
document
we're
every time
talking
you make
over it.
major changes, so that you will
I'd
always
like
have a
it.
current
I
version.
don't mean to be
of your
a jerk
document.
about keep bringing it up, but you gotta look at that fall off thing that we do.
I told you exactly why that won't work.
Did you?
There's
Sorry,
too much
I don't
noise in the
listen.
house. The baby
Oh,
crying,
yeah,
dogs
yeah.
running up and down the hallway.
Yep. Okay.
Let's
Sorry.
print the to-do list.
I just
Yeah.
it works for me,
On the
and I
top
keep
of the
forgetting
screen, below
about
the
the
title
other
bar and
reasons.
the menu bar,
Yeah,
is the tool
I
bar.
have a baby.
This is a
Yeah.
bar with a
Oh, well.
series of icons. If I leave the pointer on the icon,
He's
for a moment,
loud.
a small
Maybe one
window
day we need to
or
come in
balloon
here and
opens up.
put egg cartons
that
all
describes
over the
the
wall.
Yeah,
icon.
what happens when Tori goes back to work and I have to take care of the baby
I'm going to
while?
move my
Sam
pointer
has
to the
promised
icon
that she's
looks like a
gonna come
printer
help with
and
that.
click.
But of course, we'll see if that works out. But
She
That's all
I'm
feels up
trying.
to it.
She, at the
Within
moment,
moments,
she's
your
still
to-do
getting
list
up
will
back to
arrive
come
out
and
of
visit
your
her parents. But yes, she kind of plans on being nanny. That's the plan.
Okay.
In the meantime, we have to learn how to print documents.
Well, now you have what's called a hard copy of your document. This
Whoa,
distinguishes it from
hard?
the electronic copy that's inside your
He
computer.
got
Copy?
it hard.
Damn!
Yeah,
Now
he-
that
back
you've
in.
finished
Yeah, put it
writing
back
and
in to
printing
make it
the
soft
document,
again.
Let's close down your word processing program. There are a number of ways to do that, but the simplest way is the way we've already shown you. I move the pointer to the 3 boxes at the top right
Get
of
to
the
save
screen
your work.
and click on the box marked
It should
X.
automatically just tell you, right?
No,
It didn't ask.
Oh, he didn't save it. He
More
just
about
lost
word
all his hard
processing later in
work.
this video.
Yeah, but he's got a hard
But if
copy,
you've
so
been
we can
following
feed that
along
back
with
into
this
the
tree,
computer, right?
If you just
should
put it in the other
applaud
way.
yourself
Yeah, you just shove it
for
back into the
mastering the
printer.
first task on your computer. The rest is going to be just as easy. Now,
Is it?
we're
Now
going
tell
to
us
shut
how to
down
set
the
up
computer
phone calling.
and review what we've learned.
Yeah, when do we get to the phone call section?
Yeah, we need to know this. Maybe we'll have to wait for the next video.
No, because that's all internet stuff.
When you shut your computer down, you can't
It
simply
is the
turn it
Australian
off or
edition,
unplug
though.
it. The computer has to go through a series of checks and procedures before it safely turns itself off. The shutdown process begins by clicking on the start button.
Christ.
What,
I'll
how
move the
long it
pointer
is?
to
How much it costs.
shut down.
Oh,
and
is there a
click.
price on the back?
A new menu opens up to double check that that's what you want to do. Well, we are going to shut
Talk
down.
about that when we get there.
So if the circle
We haven't
next
even
to
got halfway
shutdown
through
is
this
not
one.
already filled in, move your pointer to the circle.
You should get
And
paid
click.
that much if you sit through the whole thing.
Now move down to the
All right.
button marked OK.
Jesus Christ!
This video. We got to shut down. Oh, we can restart in
Computer is
MS-DOS
now
mode.
shutting down.
Hell yeah.
The screen
Skip
is dark,
all that
the computer
Windows
is silent,
98 power
but it's
hogging
ready
and we
at a
can run
moment's
Rise of the
notice to
Triad.
pick up where you left
Oh
off.
yeah.
As you
I love
practice
Rise of the
more,
Triad.
you will get more comfortable with the computer and the way it works.
I don't know why I keep
Don't be afraid
referencing
to
Rise of the Triad.
experiment.
It's just what I...
It's nearly
It's the only
impossible to
game
break
that I...
anything
So
in the
Doom would
computer,
run
so
on
go ahead
Windows
and
90...
explore.
Oh,
There's a lot more
3.1.
secret here in your
Um,
desktop.
all those little
Probably
Apogee
because of the
games would
magic.
run. But Rise of the Triad needed more power than I could give it. But
Slightly more.
if I reset the computer without loading up Windows, it would give the computer enough power to
In
run
this
Rise of the
portion of the
Triad.
video, we have
It's amazing
covered
when
a
you
lot.
look and play those
Let's
like
review
that
some of
game,
the more
Rise of the
important
Triad, and then you
items.
play Wolfenstein 3D,
The
and you
desktop
realize
is meant to
Rise of
be
the
as
Triad
much
had
so
like
much
a
more
real
stuff.
desktop
they're made
as
on the exact
possible.
same engine,
And it will
Yeah,
have
but you
access to
had all those
So
bouncy
crazy.
things and the
store
spin
documents
things.
and the movement
projects.
doesn't make you dizzy and
The
sick.
programs and documents
I've
are
never got that
represented
with
by small
Wolfenstein.
pictures.
Always
I
have.
also
icons.
remember back in those days, one of the biggest
At the
things
bottom
was
of your
going to the
desktop
computer
is a
show and
task
buying
bar.
floppy disks that
To
had
navigate around
Doom,
the desktop,
but it was replaced
you use a
with
mouse.
Simpson sounds.
By rolling the
I do.
mouse,
Like I had this
and
big
moving
stack
the
of different
arrow or
versions of
mouse
Doom.
pointer on the computer
It's
screen.
still a popular thing to do to this day.
The keyboard is
I saw a
essentially
version.
the
In fact, I
same
had a
as
video
any
of it.
typewriter
It's
It
so
was all
popular,
Tim
even
Allen's face going
developers.
for every
Moving
noise.
the mouse pointer to the
Yeah,
button marked
it's so
start
popular
on the
that even
taskbar.
these days, developers
When you click,
and
a menu
representatives
appears.
of games will suggest adding mods.
When you move the
I mean,
mouse pointer
what
to
the
a
hell,
menu
man?
choice,
I
Well,
wanna just use the
actually,
game
as
as
an
it's
interesting
played.
point
You
about
have
that, I think
selected
it was the guy
that
who made
program.
Doom recently.
Yeah?
Made a
Clicking
mod
selects a
of
program,
Doom and called it Part
double-clicking
4.
activates a program.
So the original guy didn't get hired back by the
He
guys that
might have
made
even
the
had
new
something
one?
to do with the new one. I don't
Oh.
know, but he just made another part of Doom because he
Every
was like,
program
"Well, I
has a
can."
title bar
Yeah,
at
you
the
can.
top
Just
with the
new
program's
maps.
name.
Bit of an interesting
Yeah.
story that he
I know
wanted
how
to
to
tell.
do it because I
Stop and
literally
play
made
by
the
clicking
original.
on the box
Whatever
with the
story he
X
wanted
on
to
the
tell
upper
wasn't getting
right.
represented in the new game, so he thought,
These basics
why
will
not?
get you
That he was
started
probably just
and get
bored.
you comfortable with your new
And he's a cool
computer.
dude.
He's a cool dude. And then he
Now,
went on to make it
let's
so
learn
that
about
every
email, a
picture in
computer skill
Wolfenstein,
that
instead of
can
a
connect you to
swastika,
the
was a
world
naked picture of
without
Fergie,
leaving the comfort of your home.
the girl from the royal family, not the singer.
I don't know who either of them are.
Oh, well, Fergie was a singer at one point, but there's a lady from one of the royal family was named Fergie, and she did nude shots way back
Cool.
when. And somebody,
Probably
I had a
heard of
version of
email,
Wolfenstein
but
where
you may
all
not
the
know how
Nazi
quick,
swastikas
simple,
were
and
replaced with
easy
nude
email
pictures of
can be.
Fergie.
With just a
That's
click of your
funny as
mouse,
fuck.
you can communicate with anyone around the
Oh.
world. Email is
Dear Aunt
instantaneous
Marsha,
and
thank you
costs
for
less
your
than a
email.
phone
See you
call
soon.
or
I love that
even a
email
stamp.
address.
Can we-
XXXX. It's not the same one.
LearnComputers at
Video
ReadersDigest.com.
showing you
Send them an
everything you
email.
need to
Quick!
know.
On your
Email
phone.
with
You can
family
do it with your
and
phone.
friends.
Send them an
And
email.
send everything from a short note.
LearnComputers at
to a family
ReadersDigest.com. Say, we're watching your Windows 98 Learn email.
We'll do it after. I want to watch
We
and talk.
need email basics.
If I start using my phone, I won't stop.
I want to send
I'm
email
addicted,
to my
I'm
Good
always-
idea.
kids.
We
Can
need
I
to
do
put
that
a
with my
magnet on that
computer?
wall and just kind of throw it.
Sending electronic mail
Yeah,
or
I just
email
don't.
is
The
as easy as
problem is
typing
with
a
throwing
few
my phone.
sentences
I
or
won't actually
pushing a
turn it
button.
on or anything. If
Email
I take the
makes use
case
of a
off,
vast network of computers around the world, a network we call the
I'm really
internet.
careful here.
In order
I
to
take
get
the
on the
case
internet,
off. Oh,
you
man.
must have an internet
so
service
scared.
provider.
What are you doing?
An internet
Oh,
service
let's see.
provider, or ISP, is
I've gotta be
similar
really
to your
careful
cable
with it.
TV company. They provide the link between your computer and the internet itself.
The screen is
Like your cable
hanging
company,
by a
your
thread.
ISP charges a monthly
Oh,
fee for
boy.
access to the internet and
All
usually
right.
provides you
That's
software
something you need to
and
save
technical
for.
support.
Yeah,
You've
super
probably
glue.
already heard
Super
of some
glue.
of the bigger ISPs or internet service providers.
AT&T,
America Online,
computer stuff. Hey, AOL.
Microsoft Network, and Earthlink are some of the
MSN.
biggest.
You're going to find some more obscure ones later.
choose
Don't
as
worry,
your
guys.
ISP.
If they're all
It's up to
those are a
you.
little too expensive for
Most
you,
of them are similarly priced.
The
and
thing is,
provide
the
similar
funny thing about that
services.
video is, and I
Chances
probably
are
should save the
you
talk
already have
then, but I'm
ISP
already
software
bored
that
with
was
this one.
loaded
This one's
into your
terrible.
computer when you
I
bought
actually
it.
ran off one of those free internet
If
service
not, you
providers.
can get
You're gonna
free
meet a few of
connection
them.
software
And
from any
they got
computer
bought
store.
out by Telstra, and then
That
my
software should
grandfather
walk you through the basic
took the
steps of
opportunity to
signing up
switch to
for online
Telstra after
service.
the Freeloader one did. And when I was on Freeloader, there was no download anything. We didn't pay for anything except for there was an ad thing at the
yeah,
bottom.
you had the ads
This
constantly.
computer
But when he
comes
switched
bundled
over to
with
Telstra,
software for
Telstra
America
charged for the
Online,
nose, and I was
Microsoft
downloading
Network,
music like
and
crazy. I was
CompuServe.
just all about that
I'm going to
Napster
demonstrate
life.
how I can
Metallica
sign
can
up
shove
with
it.
one of these services. Though you may sign up
And I
for
got a
different
$2,000
service, the process will most
internet
likely
bill.
be very simple.
And I left home.
Begin by adding another important piece of equipment to your computer.
It was
Yeah,
his
but
fault.
they're old. They could probably afford it.
No, we couldn't. We run our own business. We
Plug
couldn't,
the phone
but
line
yeah.
from the wall into the phone jack in the back of your computer. Now this will look
Well,
like
I was watching a
regular phone
VHS
jack
tape
and will
the other day. I made a
probably be
mixtape
marked
out of
with
it, the one I
an
was telling you about earlier. And
The hardware to connect your
it got me
computer to your
thinking
phone line
because some of the
is called
footage
a
from
modem.
it, some of the stuff filmed
Today,
off
most
TV, so they
computers
recorded
already
off the
have the
TV
modem
in
built in.
1982.
Now, once the phone
Yeah.
line is plugged in,
How
I'm
much
going to
would
use
a
the mouse
VCR
and
have
navigate
cost
the pointer to the icon marked
in
Microsoft
1982?
Network.
You say that, but
Or
our
MSN.
Living with Ease video with Ray Rierson
Now,
was
I'll
1984.
double-
No, no, no,
click
no,
on
no,
this icon.
not that. The actual
Oh, you mean
equipment to
recording
record
off-
off of the TV,
off the TV
in
back in the
1982.
Yeah, I don't know because I
And the
didn't.
sound
I don't think
into
we had
computers
our
connecting.
recorder.
A lot of money, right?
90s or
It
so.
would cost quite a bit of money.
Well, listen to that.
Screen, and I'm now
Ding,
officially
ding, ding,
on the
ding.
internet. My computer has linked up with another computer.
He is
with miles of
officially
phone
on the
line.
internet. None of this unofficial business. Officially.
New window will ask me
Yeah,
a number
yeah.
of
Telling
questions
you, recording
and
off
walk me through the
the
entire process.
Somebody you
Signing
know
up for this
had an
service.
How rich
expensive-
are my fucking
When you
grandparents?
sign up with an internet
Well,
service provider,
they probably got it
you'll be
given
asked
to them.
create
Which
a
ones? The
username.
ones that were pastors or the
Now,
other
a
ones?
username is simply
pastors.
the
Yeah, well,
name
that's
by
the
which
thing.
They
you'll be
didn't
known
have to
in
pay to
the
live in the
computer.
house they lived in.
Exactly.
Phone
I
number
mean,
is
you're
pretty
not
sure.
taking
Must have
money
no
out of
breaks.
the
This
donation
name
bin.
will
It's
also be
just
your
part
email
of
address, so
supporting
it's
the
often
people
best
who
to
run
make
your
your
church.
username
It's
as
that
close to
thing.
full name as possible.
You know, the
It's
church's
easier
pocket
that
is
way
your
for your
pocket.
friends to remember
You
your
can just
email
write it off as
address
a
if
as
it's,
a. I could, if
something
they ran a
like
business
johndoe@msn.com,
instead of a church, they would have
rather
written
than
that
some nickname.
VHS recorder off as a
You may
tax
need a couple
write-off.
of choices
But
for
because they didn't need
username,
to pay tax,
since
it's just
there may be
part
others
of
on the
what
ISP
the
system
church
with that
needs.
same name. You will also be asked to create a
Yeah.
password.
This makes no sense
This
to
password
me.
allows you and only you to send and
Orion
receive
says this
emails
is
at this
VHS
address.
gold, but I
It
tell you
prevents
what,
other people from reading your
Ray
mail
Reardon was
and
gold.
using
I don't
your
know
email
whether do
account.
you have links to your
So
YouTube
choose a
in
password
your
that's
Twitch?
easy for you to
I think if you do
remember,
exclamation
but
mark
difficult for
YouTube
someone else to
works.
figure out.
Put it up. Because you should
Once
go
you've
watch
chosen
our
your
other 5
username
episodes. You
and
think
provided
this
the
is
other information
VHS
called
gold? This
for,
is just a
the
Reader's
ISP
Digest
will set
video.
up a
This isn't
mailbox that you
found
can access
anything
from anywhere in the
interesting.
world.
Does it
Really.
work?
And soon you'll be able
I don't
to
think it's
instantly
working.
send and
well.
receive mail.
Sometimes
from your
my
friends
bot
and family.
dies.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But no, some of the other stuff that we found, we've like actually talked to the people that were involved. We find them
Once
more
you have an
gold than a
account with an
Reader's
internet
Digest thing.
service provider,
Let
you
me
can
get the
send
link
and
for you,
receive
hold on.
email.
Yeah, go get the
whenever
link.
you
Go
want.
watch our other episodes.
Now we're
We've
going
only
to
done
use an
5
email
so far, so-
program called Outlook Express, but
I
most
mean,
email
just put them in the
programs
background while
work
you're
in
working or
similar ways.
something.
Ooh.
First,
We know they're long
use your
and not
mouse
as
to move the
interesting when you
pointer
can't talk to us
over the
live.
email
But
program
yeah.
icon. Now, double-click.
Do you have a playlist? Yeah, cool.
A new window has
By
opened.
the way, this will play us
Your
on mine
new
as well.
email
But I also
program
have to-
will start. Within moments, the program will automatically connect
Oh,
you to the internet and to your internet
Nice.
provider. Now look closely at your email window. You can imagine this as your own personal mailroom.
My grandfather
find
still
folders
uses Outlook
marked
Express to this day.
inbox.
I think Tori might too. Tori, do you still use
Outbox,
it?
Sent items,
So bad.
and deleted
I feel like
items.
she does. I think
Everyone
it's-
should upgrade
just like
to
your
Google.
real
They're going to
desktop.
take over the world.
These are
I
places
do
that you
everything
can use
Google
to
now.
store
I mean, if they
and
went under,
organize
I would be
your
in
mail.
so much shit. Because everything I
begin
have is
simply
Google. Like,
with
I turn
writing
my
away.
bathroom lights on by saying,
Reader's
hey, Google.
Digest has
I
set up a
shouldn't say
special
that in my phone,
mailbox
to
for
be
you
honest. My phone is
to
a
let you
pixel.
practice
Like,
sending
not even a
email
pretend
right away.
pixel anymore. I got
So,
a real pixel.
Let's send our first email.
I am
Reader's
You're
Digest.
so like brainwashed
Move your pointer
fanboy.
to
You're
the
so
icon
Googled.
marked New Mail and click.
New mail.
New mail is
New
like
window
new
is
metal,
open.
but with
Like a
email,
word
right?
processor,
Yeah.
the
So
white
like
space
sometimes when
is
you're
for the body
typing,
of
the
letter.
caps lock
At
automatically
the
just
top
comes
are
on and
spaces
starts
for the
screaming at
address
people.
and the subject.
Or rapping at them
Move your
aggressively.
pointer to the window that says to. This is where you type the address of your recipient. For now,
Is it?
let's type this address.
Apparently.
Learn computers.
You know what the funniest thing is? Everything else we've seen on this whole tape so
Reader's
far has just
Digest.
been like, oh, nostalgia, old. This looks like my grandfather's
Dot
computer.
com.
Now that we've got to the Outlook Express
Remember,
has not changed.
email
and he
addresses do not
pays
have spaces
like
or apostrophes.
$100 a year or
You will
$200 a
eventually
year so
learn
that he
the
can
email
use it.
addresses of your friends and of companies and organizations you want to write
mean,
to. In fact,
I've even given
you
him a
can create an
Gmail
email
address so he can
book
use that.
that'll remember
And
these
he's like,
addresses for
can
you.
you make that go through Outlook?
Below the address
And the answer,
is a window marked
unfortunately,
CC.
is yes.
You can,
If
yeah.
you want to
But
send a
why?
copy of this letter to
But
someone
why
else,
would you want
put
to?
their email address here. But for now, we'll leave this
And
space
every
blank.
time Windows updates,
third
it
window
changes
says
things in
subject.
Outlook for him. And he's like, it
This
used
should
to be
be
so
just a
simple. I'm like,
few
no, it
words
didn't.
describing
You just
your letter,
learned how to use
so that the
that.
recipient will know the subject of the letter.
Now it's
even
more
before
simple,
opening it.
but you don't know how to use it
Move
yet.
your pointer to
I
this
keep
window
trying
and
to teach
type
him, and
test.
type
Some
what?
people are just so set in their ways.
Yeah. But the thing is, his ways
Now
that
you
he's
can
set
begin
in
writing
are
your
his
letter.
imaginary ways that never
Yeah.
To
existed.
get to the main body
That's
of the
it.
letter, move your
That's a
pointer
lot of
to the
people.
large blank space,
It's all that
And
rose
click.
tinty bullshit.
or
Speaking of,
Simply
I've been
hit the
watching
tab
old
key.
cartoons. I watched Punky Brewster last week.
the tab key will bring you
Punky
directly
Brewster.
to the next window.
Yeah.
The tab key
Also,
can
I've been
often
watching
be
Alf
used
every
in
week.
any
Yeah, you
software
mentioned
that
that.
has a
Like
series of
one
windows.
episode a week,
And it's a
trying to make
useful
it like it
shortcut to
actually is
know.
a syndicated show.
Whether you've moved to the large window using the mouse or
The only way
probably
you won't get sick of it, to
begin
be
now to
honest.
type your
Really?
letter.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's
Dear
a lot of those shows just get very
Readers
samey if you marathon them.
Digest,
Yeah.
this is a test of my email program.
Also, grandfather
Sincerely,
writes that. When he has a new email, when he had his new email
Now,
address,
you can
he's like,
say
this
whatever
is a
you
test
want
of my email. He
in
sends
email.
it to his whole inbox.
Reader's Digest will
Which
receive
if-
your test
Okay,
letters
so my grandfather
send you
isn't
a
just an
reply
old man, but
so
he
that you
used
can
to
be
run
sure your
the
email is
local fishing company,
Once your letter is
the
complete,
local
all you have
bike
to do is send it.
association, his own bike.
Above the letter portion
thing,
of the
which,
window
by the way,
is an
we're
icon
going to
button
do a
marked
bike episode one day because
Send.
I have all the promoters
Move your
tapes
pointer
from
to
this
this button.
from the shop,
And
from owning a
click.
shop that no one's meant to see.
Now that's
That's all
exciting.
there is to it.
He ran.
Your email is now sailing
He's
through
got
the phone
his
wires
historical
and is
thing
almost
that he's doing, where he's
instantaneously
doing his
arriving
whole
at your
family tree
recipient's
for
mailbox.
everybody that he's ever
Email
think
is not
is
only for
anywhere
quick
near
notes.
related to him in
In
his
fact,
family tree.
some have
He
said that
emailed
the
a
rise
lot
of
of them
email
and
has
said,
brought
"This
back
is
the
my new
art
email
of
address.
letter
This is
writing,
just a test to see
which
if it
allows a
works."
person more time and
Send to
leisure
all.
to think and respond
just
than
send
a
that to
typical phone
myself.
conversation.
Yeah, exactly. Send it.
Ah, look.
Like when I
We've
test
just
his
gotten a
email, I
letter
send
in
it
our
to
mailbox.
me. That's it.
Let's read it.
But no, he's like, he's just got to
Move
make
your
sure that
pointer
all of them
to the
get it.
letter
And you know what? Some of
and
them
click.
don't get it. And you know why that?
It's a
It's
response.
because
Are we
they're-
gonna get it?
Digest.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Happy computing.
You have successfully sent your first email. Happy
So if we
computing.
send an email to that to,
Well, now that
to
we've
ask
gotten
if
our
it's
first
working,
letter,
will they send
let's
that
review
back?
That's
how
what I'm
simple it
wondering.
is to
Do
send
it.
email.
Oh my god, do it.
Click on
We'll have an
New
update
Mail.
next computer episode. Just remember it. I'll write it
Type the
down.
recipient's
forget it, you
email
write it down.
address in
I'll write
the
it down.
toolbox.
Loud computers.
Move the pointer
Send
with the mouse
email.
or the tab key and type the subject of the letter in the subject box.
E.
Then move the pointer or
Mail
the tab key to the body of the letter and
to-
begin to type. When you finish your letter,
Learn computers
move
at
the mouse pointer to the icon marked
I don't need to write
Send.
down the thing. We'll just scrub
And
to the
click.
bit. You're copying it back to digital.
Your letter is now sent.
You know something I don't
Well, we're
actually
finished
look
now,
up when
so
we do these tapes
let's
is to
close
actually
down
check
the
if they're on
email
YouTube
program.
already.
True.
I should
Click
probably check
on the
that.
close button on the
That doesn't
right
bother
of the
me
title
anyway.
bar.
I know, but it'd be
I'm
interesting.
happy to back them up.
Depending on your email program, another window may open asking if you want to hang up from the phone line and the internet. If so, click OK.
The phone line. That's right.
you're
Because
back
if
at your
someone wants to
desktop.
make a call, they'll kick you off the internet.
The internet
Alf,
is
I'm on
truly
the
miraculous.
telephone.
Can't do both.
Email can link you to relatives, loved ones, old friends, and new friends with just the click of a mouse.
Wow. I don't want to talk to any of them. Emailing photos.
I've
I've always
seen
wanted
friends
to
who've
know how to
gotten
do
photographs
this.
over the internet. How hard is that?
One of the most amazing and fun things
Depends
about
how
email
nude
is
you
that you
are.
can send images instantaneously.
How hard
You
you
can show
get.
people what their new baby looks like,
Thanks.
or have a friend send you a photo of their new home.
I love that email
There are a
address.
number of
It's
ways
never.
to get a
But zoom in on it.
photograph
I
from
bet
your
you it's not
camera and into your computer.
XXX.
Digital cameras can do it simply with a wire connected to the computer. You can take
A
a
wire
developed
connected
photo
to
and
the
put it in a
computer?
scanner,
It's
which
that
will
simple.
digitize the image.
I don't believe in it.
And perhaps the easiest
Why is that
way
for
is to get your
losers?
photos put on a
You're
diskette
still- you know
or a
you're still old
CD
school, right?
when you take your film
What do you
to be
mean?
developed.
Well, you have everything
Most
connected with
Photoshops
wires.
will put your film on a
Yes.
disc and give it back to you along with your pictures.
I do have a Bluetooth
All you have to
receiver.
do is ask.
Yeah, but it didn't seem to
We're
work when
going
we
to
tried
assume that
it.
you've done
'Cause-
this,
yeah.
that you have
I'll
your
bring
photos
mine
on a
over
CD
if it's
like
yours or not.
this,
Because
No,
if it
we'll
is,
still
or
the
a
other way.
diskette
what other way?
like this.
We'll do the phone calls
Place
the other way.
either the
Like
CD
in your
or
place, we do them
diskette
there.
in the appropriate
cutaway.
slot in
As
your
a cutaway?
computer.
Yeah, we could do that.
Choose
But
the
I want to
picture
bring
you
my
want
Bluetooth
sent.
over it anyway, just to see if it's your computer or your phone. That's the
Now,
problem.
let's open your email program and
see.
get online.
It's probably the lack of the software.
Double-click on the
It's
email
just lack of
icon.
drivers.
Yeah,
But
Your computer
Still.
will connect you to the
that'd
internet.
be interesting.
After the
welcome
program is
to
opened,
the internet.
click on New Mail, and the familiar email
But I'll
window
quite happily buy us
opens.
a new Bluetooth. As I said, any problems we have, just tell me where I
In
can
the
throw them
Send
on.
To space, write the email
getting all that
address you want to
YouTube
send the
bucks.
photograph to.
Doesn't mean I'm rich.
I'm
but,
going to send
you know,
it to Marcus.
I can put money towards things that interest me. Marcus, hey? Oh, what is this? Marcus has got a porno
Now, tab
address.
down and
That's
fill
a
in
double
the
porno
subject
address.
box.
That's 6 X's.
Oh, if it was 4 X's, I would say it's a beer
Tab down
address.
again.
But this is
And write your
America,
letter.
so no, I don't think so. 4X might mean something
Dear
completely different over there.
Because in Tasmania,
Marcus.
they forgot how
I got
to
in
spell
trouble
beer.
yesterday because I
Photo
said a certain
My
word
new nephew.
that starts with an S,
Yeah?
and apparently it's a racist
To
word,
notice
Is it?
and I didn't
family.
know.
I'm not sure what the rest of the word is. You want to whisper it?
I'll just say it.
Oh, go on.
I'll say
Now
the
we will
version of it
attach
that
the
won't get
photo.
you in trouble.
Okay.
Click on the
Spooky.
button that says Attach.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know
A
that!
new
That's
window will open,
because...
which
yeah,
asks
no.
for the name
I
of the
wouldn't
picture
even
file
explain
you
why
want
And
it's
then I got into
racist.
trouble!
Yeah.
Now we
yeah.
have to
Well, I
find
didn't get into
the
trouble, I
disk
was more
with
just
your
like, ooh,
photos.
that has a different meaning over here. And I
It
was
does.
like,
Pointed
yeah.
down to the
oh.
contents of your computer.
oh, sorry. I
If
didn't
your
know
photos are
that!
on a CD, click on the
God damn
icon
it.
marked D.
If your photos are
If
on
your
a
photos
CD,
are on a diskette,
click on D.
click on the icon marked A. When you click
A.
on the icon,
This
another
is back
window
when
will open showing
they
you the
all had their
contents of the
specific
diskette or
letter
CD.
designations. Like,
That's true,
Note down
huh?
the list
my
of the
CD
photo
drive
you
was
want
called
to
D.
email.
But
That's
these
why
days, we have
drives
to
with,
designate
like,
the
with
line.
hard
you
drives
want to
default
send
to
in
C.
the preview window.
Yeah, because
Still
click
to
on the
this
button
day.
that
Yeah.
says Attach.
even though none of us have
Yeah,
floppy drives.
what kind of photos are they then?
You'll find that you're back at your email form
baby
with the
photos.
name of the
Hey,
photo file
baby
listed
one.
in the attachment box.
That was my
If
name
you
in the
want to
Yahoo
attach
chat.
another photo, click on Attach again and go through the same procedure. Now you'll be back at your email form.
Stop catfishing.
Just as with a regular email,
But it's
click on Send.
fun! ASL.
It's only
Photos attached
22.5
to the email.
kilobytes,
months.
And when it arrives
How
in the
small is
recipient's
that?
mailbox, they'll be able to look at the photo just like any email.
though. No.
Masha!
Masha! Aw,
Is
it's
that-
it's nude baby photos.
That's not Marsha Hines.
Thanks, Marcia. He does look like you. Email has quite literally changed the
what,
way
When
mate?
he's naked.
people who were once confined to their house.
Come on, nobody
now have
enjoys
friends
getting
around the
baby
globe.
photos. Everyone wants
Strangers
everyone to
who
stop with
share
their baby
interests
photos most
can
of the
discuss
time.
their hobbies
It's okay
and
with you.
exchange
Your
information.
wife only posts one a
Family
month,
separated
maybe.
by hundreds
Yeah.
of
But
thousands
like
of
most
miles
people, when they
can
have
talk
babies,
daily.
they're like, "Look, I got a baby."
Oh
Surprising
man,
power
yeah.
of
I know.
It's just to pass the time between all the screaming, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It was funny to me that you like
computer in part
that. I was just like, yeah, Jackson's
Now
screaming
is a
all the
good
time. You're like,
time
it sounds
for a
like he
quick
does.
and easy
does.
review of computer.
Because when he's screaming, you're like, "I'm gonna go stream."
I stream twice a
Start
week.
with the desktop. The
But like,
desktop
yeah, I don't know.
is what
Like,
you see when you
I've heard
start
all
your
these horror
computer.
stories, and he's
It's
nowhere
an
near
easy
that
way
bad.
to
He
move
mainly
around
just screams when he
your
gets
computer
tired or
and get
hungry.
access to your
Just don't
projects.
feel he's tired and hungry.
Now, just
Well, it's like
on
every
your
few
desktop,
hours, but if you
you'll
feed him
find
in
things like
time,
files
or manage to get him to sleep in time,
folders,
then you can skip the tantrums.
and also a recycle bin, which resembles a trash can.
Sometimes easier said than done, but
Let's summarize.
Keyboard. The keyboard is exactly like a typewriter keyboard, with some great additions
Exactly.
like a number
you know why
pad,
I wouldn't.
arrow
What do you mean
keys,
exactly if
and
there's
function
additions?
keys
A reason that I'm
help you move
reluctant
around
to
your
do the
screen.
Windows 98 thing that I mentioned, watch the full tape and play along,
Yeah.
is because I found out recently how
Icons.
expensive it can be to actually
Icons
get a
are
Windows
pictures
98
that
setup.
look like
What do you
the
mean, like,
task they
It's
perform.
it's now like cool and
You store
fashionable to go
documents in
create.
an
There is
icon
no
that
such
looks
thing
like
as
a
a cheap
folder.
working computer.
You get email through an icon that looks
It's like,
a letter.
even if by the standards of it being a computer, it's cheap. So, like, say
Mouse.
they're like, here, have this
The
computer for
mouse
$100.
lets you move around your screen or
Oh,
What
is
you're
that-
buying is not $100
When you
worth
move
of
the mouse,
technology.
the
There's
arrow
another
on the
problem
screen
with
or mouse
doing that
pointer
as well, because if
moves
you
with
run
it.
98
The
on a
button on the top
setup
of the
that
mouse
is
lets you click
higher power than a 98 setup,
Double
it didn't
click.
have a limiter
And
on
drag
its
items
power,
on your
so
screen.
your mouse would move way too quick. All the programs would run way too fast. If you
I'm
open a
not
game
sure it
on
would,
it,
but
Window.
you can emulate it though.
A
Maybe I could
window
just set up
is
a virtual
an open
machine
arrow.
you
on
can,
that. and
yeah,
just do
there
it
is
that way.
that.
You
But
use a
I've
file
heard
or
like
program.
other horror stories of people
you click
trying to
on an
run
icon,
a system on
a
a
window
faster
opens up
system,
to
and
show
like when they
you
tried
what
to
is
run the
in that
games,
icon.
like they didn't have a power
click on
limiter,
a
so the game
program,
would run too
a
fast.
window opens up
And
and
any
lets
other
you
program
use
that they
that
would run
program.
would run
Super
too
Speed Unreal
fast.
Tournament.
Yeah. I mean, you'd be able to keep up with some Smash on that, but other than that,
The printer
but yeah,
can
let's
print
Unreal
documents,
Tournament. It doesn't really
signs,
matter with Unreal Tournament
banners,
because I
and
always
even
just run around with
photographs.
the hammer cock. Till you come near me, you
To
explode.
print a word processing document,
I
move
do
your
love that
mouse
weapon.
pointer to
I
the
never
toolbar
played that
at
game
the top
properly.
of the
I
I
was-
just run
I
around
was-
with that
and
cock.
click on the
See, I never
icon
played it properly
that
either,
looks
really,
like a
because I
print.
use the transporter gun where I try and like teleport into people.
Oh hey, Lion's playing
Games.
Gold next.
I don't
Your
know what it
computer
is.
provides several built-in
Sega
games.
just recently on Steam
A game like
released
Solitaire
4
is
games
not
that
only
were
fun,
prototypes that got
but it
cancelled,
gives you
never
an
came
enjoyable
out.
way to
You can
practice your
download
basic
them for
computer
free. They'll
skills.
stay in your Steam account, but they're getting rid of them after the Sega Festival.
I should probably get them then, I suppose.
Yeah, you should. Absolutely. Sophie's been posting
Start
links
button.
every day.
The start button sits on the lower
Played
left
Pheasant
of your
Photo Repair
screen.
on Friday. Tori
You
Chris
click
and I.
on the
Yeah,
start
was it
button
good?
to begin
She's
a
great.
program
Wait, no,
on the
this
computer.
week we're doing it.
You're gonna do it. Yeah, she's great.
She wants to play with Tori and Sam.
Menu.
Sam's
Menus
not
let
gonna
you
be
choose
getting
programs,
As in
tasks,
just
or
games.
tools.
Yeah.
The start button
I'd
presents
love
a
to.
menu.
I'd love to do an
of
all
various
girl
choices.
episode where it was me and the
When
three
you move
girls.
up the
but
menu and click on programs, a
it's a matter of
submenu
Sam not
appears.
being up for it.
You can move down this submenu to choose a program.
Sub-menus. I'll have a,
Word processing. Word processing
I'll
is
have
the
a
act
turkey-
of electronically
turkey ham
manipulating
with
text.
extra
or in plain
jalapenos
language,
and some
word
of that
processing
Southwest sauce that they
is
have.
writing.
Ooh, I like that
Word
Southwest
processing
sauce.
is just like typing,
Should we do that in
but
hard
with some
copy?
extras that make it even
Yes,
easier than
please.
using a typewriter.
I'll have a hard copy sub-menu. What do you usually
Title
get
bar.
from your sub-menu?
At the top of every program, you'll find
Oh,
a
when I
title
go to
bar.
Subway.
This tells
Is that
you
what
the
you're
name
saying?
of the program
That's
on the
basically what I'm
left.
referring to. Yeah, your sub-menu.
Right of the bar
Two
are
of the
three
sub-menus.
boxes or buttons.
I
Minimize
usually get something different. I like the buffalo
Maximize.
chicken
and close,
a lot.
which shrink
Yeah.
Of course, I get mine minus the
Expand.
sub. I
Yeah.
just get mine in a bowl.
and close down your program.
Although I did something really interesting yesterday. I had a taco shell,
I like tacos.
and I didn't put any
Menu
meat in
bar.
it.
Every
It's
program
taco
has
shell.
a menu
No, I put
bar
coleslaw
running
and
on
like
top,
too much
just below the
lettuce
title bar.
and some sour
By
cream in it.
clicking
and it
on
was
a word
delicious.
on the
I just
menu
wasn't
bar,
into
That's
like
not my jam.
file,
That's not my jam.
Yeah, I know, but you
You'll
taste
see a
buds
list
change
of
when you,
options.
I'm
for you
not
to
a
choose
slaw
from.
person.
just like on a restaurant
I've
menu.
never been a slaw
I've never been a
person.
slow person. I've discovered it recently, and I don't like. Oh, Sam wanted KFC the other day.
Toolbar.
We got
The
KFC.
toolbar is at the top of every
She
window.
wanted to
right
try to be
below the
healthy and
menu
get the
bar.
slaw from there. It tastes
By
like
clicking
candy.
on an icon on the
Yeah.
toolbar,
They use like sweet
a
and
printer
condensed milk
or a
in that
disc,
shit. It's just
you
sugar.
take a shortcut
I looked at
to
the
the process
ingredients.
of printing or saving.
12% of the slaw is
Ew.
sugar.
Well, that's why people think that slaw's
Save.
delicious, because they like sugar.
I
like
don't.
Sweet
On
shit.
I like
Then
raw
save.
vegetables with some mayo on it because I like
You
mayo.
save your
And I put my own
document
pickle
and
juice on
protect
it.
Any changes
And yeah,
you've
then
made.
it's nice.
From me.
You should save
Not
your
into the raw
documents
vegetables
every
thing.
time you finish
Not
making
really
the
into the
change.
mayo thing unless it's mixed with a lot of different flavors.
I had a whole grain mustard
Shut down.
in
When
my
you are
mayo
finished
that
using
I
your
made the mayo
computer,
myself, of course.
Click on the start
I
button.
say of course, but
Then
you
click
know, of
on
course.
shutdown.
And then
this will
put some
begin the
pickle juice
process
with-
of safely
no, not
turning
pickles,
off your
jalapeno pickle
computer.
juice in with it to lighten it up. And yeah, it was nice. It was good,
Yeah.
good taco. I'm like, I don't know.
ISP.
Oh, ISP again.
Your ISP,
Earthlink.
or Internet Service Provider, connects you to
Oh,
the Internet
Internet
so
Service
that you can
Provider.
use email. Some popular ISPs are
AT&T.
MSN,
MSN.
CompuServe, and AOL.
CompuServe.
CompuServe
Oh.
didn't have a thumbnail, so they had to
Ow.
use the desktop
Email.
link thing.
Email, or
Email.
electronic mail, lets you send letters over the Internet.
It's called
That's what the
electronic.
E
Email
stands
on
for?
software
Why don't you
like
call it
Internet
EM then?
Explorer or Netscape Communicator.
You
Once
wanna
you have
send
an
some
email
M?
address address, You can send and
Yeah.
receive
Marcus
emails
at
instantaneously from family
xxxx.com.
and friends
Photo baby.
around the world.
Congratulations, you have successfully sent your first email. Thank you,
Attachments.
Reader's Digest.
Goat.
You can send
Can I see the
attachments
goat?
with email.
Go on,
such as
open it.
photographs.
Laughing Kids
Once you
house.
Open the goat.
photograph
No,
in
I want to
digital
see what.
form,
Oh, we get to see the
you
house.
can attach
I
it
wanna
to
know
We
what
already
MVC
saw that one.
is.
I want to see the
attachment
goat.
What's
at the top
MVC
of your
stand
email
for?
window.
True, that could be the
When you
nudes.
send your
It's
Just
the
letter,
nudes they
later.
deleted
picture
from the
will be sent
recycle
with.
bin before.
Computer
The
terms
most.
are all part of learning
We
about
got
the
flying
computer.
terms.
We hope this
Football.
section has been of help to you.
Did we learn about
Feel
our
free to
briefcase, though?
return to it
Most.
whenever you want.
Internet, keyboard, homepage.
In the
clipboard.
next tape,
Home
we'll take you
page.
one step further into the internet, to the fountain of information called
get
the
a next
World
tape?
Wide Web.
We don't have the
Email,
next
the
tape.
We're gonna
internet,
surf
and
the web next
can bring
time?
the entire
Somebody
world
find
to
me
your door,
in
or to your
Computing for
desktop.
Beginners Part 2
You'll
Reader's
also learn how
Digest
to use your
edition.
computer to organize your daily life and discover the amazing abilities of word processing. So when you're ready, join
Word
us in the next
processing.
part of the Reader's Digest Beginner's Video Guide to Home Computers.
Yay! You know what I like about this video? It said that it ran for an hour and it only went for 51 minutes.
There might be trailers at the end.
There's not. I don't watch these videos before I watch them live, but I do rip them, so they're on the background. I hear some things. Sometimes I take screenshots, but I actually ate dinner in the last 5 minutes of this. No. If you wait a minute, it'll come up with the Reader's Digest reference number guide for the video.
Okay.
But other than that, nothing.
Well, we'll let it come up.
Yeah. So, are we going to take an ad break?
Yeah, we'll
before?
take an ad break before we get on to the next one. But we'll say the next one's a doozy.
Yeah, but you did, okay. So usually what happens is I research the crap out of videos to the point where it's just stupid that I get in contact with people and stuff, and I've taken a week off because it was your week, and you said you researched the crap out of a video, and this is your video.
I got nothing.
No, but you said you've got interesting stories about how you were researting it. So after ad
I
break,
mean, I guess so.
you're going to talk about. No, I'm
I'll
going
talk
to
a little
make
bit
you. I
about
want
it,
you to
but
do your.
Interesting's probably not the word I would use.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of the show. Like, if we were gonna, we have to put our standards down for the show, so that when we say interesting, it's got to do in relative terms to the show.
no,
There
fair
it
enough.
is, in relative to the show, because we're talking about videos about how to relax and.
I also
look
want
after
to point
babies
out,
and stuff.
before we go to ad break, the ad break is not a paid ad break. We're not getting paid. This is,
Oh, no.
We're not looking at.
No,
You're not going to see another fucking Twitch ad that you're going to think.
No Twitch ads.
this
No
again.
Twitch ads.
What you're going to see
It's done.
is you are going to see some actual ads ripped from a VHS tape.
Found on a VHS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a reference to our theme song.
Yeah, it's our theme song now because the guys who made it
the band won't
disappeared.
talk to me.
And it's not on copyright, so it's ours now.
It was on a site for like free use.
We're going to
So-
register it as ours. Oh, I love that snow.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's cut to the ad break.
Yeah, cut to the ad break. I'm going to sit and watch it. You going to go break or...
I have to press play, don't I?
Yeah, you got to press play. Oh, play that ad break. We're going to watch our Bird on a Wire, I think. Is the first trailer?
Okay, let's...
There we go. I can't... yeah, I can hear it. It's okay. There, that! My God, that's so embedded into my brain from when I was a
I'm
young
going to go
kid.
pee and...
Yep. And refill.
I'll give us a refill.
Nice. Thank you. I'll watch the ads. I'm interested. Hey, Chester. We've got some puppies as well. Can you look at my butt? This Bird on a Wire ad is just ingrained into my brain for some reason. A toy company? They make face paints. Aww. Oh, hi, Chester. I'm here for you. Do this. Yeah. Watch me grow. Commonwealth Bank. Hey, don't step on anything. Hey, it's Dawn Francis. Pete, you must have ripped this from a tape around the same time as the tape that I ripped ads from, because these are the same ads that I ripped from my tape.
Did you know that Dawn Frazier's a racist?
I didn't. Apparently Dawn Fraser is a racist now, so maybe we should not care about her using Telstra. South City Holden. Brilliant.
This tape was ripped during the was recorded during the Sydney Olympics.
Okay, well, it's the same time as the one that I put on last time we had an outbreak.
Oh, okay.
Because
cool.
they're similar ads. A VT Commodore. Oh, Commodore. Alright, I will. Damn it, we're not doing phone segments. I want to call South City Holden. Maybe I can just call him anyway. Next time there's a phone number up, let me know. I'll ring him. Find the real reason had something to do with McDonald's. Nathan caught girl gems in the playground. I mean, in our current environment, that's a pretty big deal. She has 3 younger brothers. Now that's what we call a Happy Meal. Thanks, McDonald's. Oh, another movie. What movie is it? Let's see if I can guess it. Oh, this is that. Oh, no! No! No, John Travolta, bloody Battlefield Earth. Ah! Are you sure you didn't rip the same tape that I ripped? It's got John Travolta, Battlefield Earth tape things on it. We don't want to advertise that shit.
Is because... Oh, Chester. One notch. Is because this is actually a tape that is a personal tape. This is the one that you were sitting in on for a bit of.
Okay, well, we had the Battlefield Earth tape ads as well, and I just complained every time, hey, it's Rove. I like this ad, actually, because this ad is just advertising the channel, not the episode of whatever.
Why is it saying that that's all?
Okay. New Australian shows. Yeah, this is recorded the same time as the one that I made you play ads from. Because Chris and I were sitting there watching the ads, and yeah, it's the same ads.
Must have been whatever you were watching was from Sydney Olympics time.
Actually, I think it was. I think we had Olympics after... No, we did. We had some live cutaways to the Olympics after the movie. It's got Moby Ambush. We're going to get copy striked from all this music.
Oh, I'm not recording.
Huh?
I'm not even recording the episode.
Why not?
Whoops, I forgot.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Well, you have to just upload it straight to YouTube as soon as we're done.
Wait, why is this at 32 minutes?
I don't know. It doesn't matter, does it?
Whatever. No, I don't care.
I mean, we've done the ad break. I don't need to pee yet. I'll do it next ad break. From Microsoft. There we go. There's the tie-in to the episode.
Done.
Done. It ended after this ad. Will they?
That's where we'll leave the ad break.
Will they ever catch him, though?
That's maybe for next ad break.
That's the question.
There we go. All right.
So now,
the
time
episode,
for you to tell me all about what you found about this.
This is the least exciting thing you're ever going to hear.
Yeah. I'll hold it. You tell me about it.
It's called the Freeloaders Guide to the Internet, Australia edition.
Because there are other editions, or what?
I imagine so. Yeah. Hang on, before you even put it in, I'm
not going to put it in. It's all right.
I'm going to rewind
I'm just taking it out so you can hold it and remember things while you read it.
So, I can't tell you anything about the people who put this video out. I did Wayback Machine and everything on the website that they've got listed, which is ozpages.com.
Mm-hmm.
Even the /order videos. I tried everything. Their site was up from probably about, I want to say 97 till about 2017, 18?
That's like 20 years.
It changed once.
Yeah.
The whole time. And it changed pretty much roughly, from memory, about the time this came out.
Okay.
And when they changed it, the whole site became broken and just did not work. So I could find no information. The closest thing I got to contacting anybody through this was I managed to access one page from the website that was to schedule a talk.
Ooh.
Dead.
Nothing.
So got nothing from it.
Internet Resources Australia.
Yep, that was the website that I was going
exist.
through and stuff. Yep, nothing. Had nothing there.
Wow.
Could not find anything about these people. I tried to find any information I could. tried to get in contact with somebody to call, assuming it would be like he was just an internet expert, one of the people who was like instrumental in bringing internet to Australia.
Yep.
No response.
No response. Of course.
So I did the next best thing. I found where their shop front was.
Yeah.
And I thought, what's there? An optometrist.
An optometrist. So you're going to go get your eyes
I
checked.
think I might have to go get my eyes checked.
Yeah, that would be fun. We can.
It's going to cost hundreds of dollars though, so please donate.
Yeah, but how much did the video cost us?
Well, us probably like $1.
Yeah.
Anyone want to take a guess at the recommended retail price?
No one cares.
No one cares. But I'm going to leave it here just in case someone watches later. Sophie's going to watch this later, and I'm going to give her some time to think.
Okay.
Shout out to Sophie.
So for the people who are watching now and the people who are rewatching, think about it. Put it in comments. See if you get it before we actually say it. How much this VHS recommended retailed for? Now, as I put this in, I will tell you that I used to run a free internet. I mean, I didn't run it as in I didn't like make it so people could use the internet for free. I mean, like, I used to subscribe to one of the things that gave me free internet. It gave me... Oh. Eject! Why can't we just play things without rewinding? I used to use a free internet service. Basically what it did when you installed it is it would run advertisements at the bottom of your screen while you used the internet, so you could use it for free. That company that I was with, which I can't remember what it was called, but it might come up in this. They got bought out by Telstra because Telstra wanted to run the whole internet back in Australia back then. They were trying to come over everything because the internet used to run through telephone lines. Telstra was Australia's main telephone provider. They used to buy out these little free internet companies and abolish them and make everything about them disappear. So that's my experience with what we're about to watch. But I think they also give you internet email providers, web hosting sites. They teach us how to use Ask Jeeves, if I remember.
Yeah, ask Jeeves. You're going to see Jeeves for the first time
Since
in over a decade because
Yeah.
he's not around anymore.
He's not.
So anyway, the cost of this tape, if you were to go with the recommended retail price in the year 2000 when it came out, $129.
To buy this tape. I mean, you might get internet for free, but Jeebus. How much did internet cost back then?
Probably more than that.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, the modem would probably cost a crap ton of money back
But
then.
you still
right?
had to buy a modem to get into free internet.
Alright, shall we do this?
We shall.
Alright.
Welcome to this video presentation of Free Internet Resources. It's a production of Internet Resources Australia. Our first topic is free
Internet Resources
Australian
Australians.
ISPs.
Internet service providers. We learned
Free
that in the last
Australian
tape.
ISP that we're introducing you to is
We're gonna meet a lot.
Global Freeway. This is it. I use Global Freeway. This is the exact one.
Sites that we're introducing you to, and all of these free
Now,
resources.
Global
URLs
Freeway
can
actually used to
change,
have
and
a
they
outlet
do
in
change.
Geelong, I'm pretty
And
sure, because I went and signed
please
up with them.
remember
Like,
that we're
in
introducing
person.
you to
See,
these
that's
free
kinda cool.
resources. That does not imply
But they're not
that
there
we're
anymore.
recommending them. Now, let's have a quick look at the URL. The URL, as you would guess,
This guy's voice is boring me already.
Well, get ready for the next 80 minutes of it. So,
well, as they say here,
What are you doing? It makes it look like you're
an
doing
Aussie
something there,
internet
because this
service
is
provider,
just filmed.
totally free
no, I was literally
internet
just
access
turning up the volume on the tape
throughout Australia.
Wow.
because
Thanks,
his voice
free
is so
ISPs
inconsistent.
For you today. The second
In fact, I'm
one
going to put it up
is
even more.
Just today?
freeisp.com.au. That's it there.
Yeah, put it way
and
up.
to
I
join,
want to hear that buzz.
you click on
God,
here,
he's quiet.
and on this page, there's
Even
buttons
more, he's
to
not even
different
getting to the middle.
information about.
No, he's
the
getting
company.
he's.
Okay.
It's fine.
Go Connect,
You don't
have
need to
a
hear his
fast
voice. He's
loading
boring as
site.
fuck.
You may like to check it out. The URL
It's a fast loading
is
site.
www.goconnect.com.
What does that even mean?
And
It
links
loads fast.
here
But it doesn't have
to the offer,
90s
what they're
style
actually
animations
offering.
on
Dancing
it.
babies
they
and
offer
flames with
connection,
skeletons and stuff.
Free internet
And
from
MIDI
the
files
cities in
playing
Australia.
Evanescence songs in the background.
You say Evanescence.
No, not Evanescence.
Well,
Metallica.
before that, though.
Metallica
Yeah.
and
Before Metallica had a big old war against internet in general.
yeah, they do not like the internet. Metallica.
Number 4 is freeonline.com.au.
I say
Let's quickly have a
Evanescence
look
because I
at
just
the
remember when
URL,
someone made a Bonsai Buddy version of one of
freeonline.com.au,
their songs. It was
and
really
you can
funny.
register right from this page here. And they describe
But not seeing
themselves as
much of it
Australia's
because I
largest
might
and
sound too much
most
like Amy
popular
Lee and get us
free
blocked.
internet ISP.
I have a beautiful voice. Voice of an angel.
Yeah, I
Internet
guess.
for free. And the URL?
You know, after a whole
is
year goes by of us watching random VHS, we should probably do a VHS trading
www.inforfree.com.au.
special.
And it
With,
is
like, classic
exactly
clips.
what it says.
Like Metallica drummer
Internet
and
for
shit like
free.
that.
Let our advertisers
Maybe.
pay for your
I would
internet
rather
access
Just as a
time.
special.
We should just do
Just a
a
one-off.
best of
And
where
if
we
you
just
follow that link,
Our best of.
get
what
clips
it
of our
allows you
stuff for
to
100
is
episodes.
Maybe it'd be
you'll
interesting to do
getting
one of our best of
advertisements.
clips
So yes,
and
you'll
one
be
of
getting
like the world's
free
best of
internet
clips. sort of thing.
connection,
Maybe.
and you'll be getting
We'll talk about it. We got a lot of time.
banners
This is only
displayed
episode
on your
6.
screen.
Yeah, we'll see how many videos we get.
Our
through.
next
We've got
topic is
plenty.
how
Free
and
email.
when to get
I mean, he's
Here we
getting
go.
through it.
account.
You're saying it goes for 80 minutes, and we're already up to email.
Mail.com is a long established
He goes
and
through a
very
lot.
successful free email service. If you are a member, you
Did you
can
ever use
log in over
mail.com?
here with your email
I
address.
don't remember.
And
I
your
love it how he
password,
has to
and
scroll.
then
I
select
think,
kind
I
of
think I may have
frames
noticed. I
does he
think
have?
he's
Good
actually
idea is
using
select
a Mac.
no frames if you're not already a member. Good idea to check
He's
it
got
out.
the lines on there.
Why would you be joining?
He's using Netscape.
So, oh man,
Let's
you know,
just follow
Netscape
that link.
Navigator. If you download the last version they put out, it tells you to download Firefox.
This is www.mail.com.
Why doesn't it just have a
Did you
Firefox
see that up there?
download?
Let's just get that up there.
Did you see that up there? It's got the www.com.
www.mail.com.
Sometimes
You
I'm
In a
pretty sure he
nutshell,
only says
these
the
are the
W
reasons
twice.
why you might sign
www.
up. Apart from the
I
fact
don't mean
that
to
it's
be
free, is that
Australian
it's
racist or
personalised,
anything, but like
and that means
maybe
you
you
have
should
a
have
lot
got the
of
fat
choices
pizza
of
guys
address.
to come on
It's
our show for
private,
this one.
it's secure, it's available everywhere, it's quick and easy.
Well,
Oh,
we could
Jimmy,
get someone like that.
How about we get the
presentation
Skippy
from
the
their
bush
side. It's
kangaroo to
completely
come do it
flexible.
for us?
And they do have some premium
show is
services which
so
you can
average.
purchase. Now, when
A
they say it's
crockless.
very flexible,
Or fat
let's
pizza.
follow this
Fat
link
pizza.
and
Yeah.
you'll see.
I wouldn't see
what
the movie.
they
It was
mean.
terrible. There's another show on that's by the same kind of guys now. But
Now, as
basically,
is
the whole
always the
show
case, you have a
kind of revolves
choice
about them being
of your
racist to
user
themselves,
ID,
Yeah.
and therefore
so
it's
long as
okay.
it's unique.
But then when we
obviously.
try to quote it,
And
we're the
then
ones who get in trouble.
What is particularly
Yeah.
interesting about this
It's
site
not jokes
is
for us.
that
It's
there
not
is
jokes
a
for
vast
us.
choice of
We're too white.
the name after the @ sign. So, for example,
Mediterranean
here's a
Australians, though. I
dozen
grew
or
up in a
so.
Mediterranean
But
Australian
stay
area.
tuned. You see, there's
All my
plenty
friends were
more.
Mediterranean Australian, and they always made me stuffed capsicums for dinner.
And they range from
Uh,
jobs. Shall I just
I also like
close
the
in
way
on
the
that?
Mainly grew up with,
Mediterranean
so
Australian rolls off the tongue.
They range from
just European
professions,
Australians and
nurse,
like,
publicist,
English
programmer,
and
priest,
Italian.
president, optician,
and then also indigenous
lobbyist,
Australians.
lawyer,
It's funny because,
journalist.
Sam
So
talks about
different,
it.
different
She grew up on the other
professions,
side of Geelong, and
archaeologists.
she went to a private
They
Catholic
range
school.
through cities,
all this
Paris, Moscow,
multiculturalism was foreign to her, and I grew up with it. I thought it was all
countries.
normal.
There's AustraliaMail.com.
We need more multiculturalism.
And
Yeah, we
different
do. I wanna
personality
eat
types,
chapati every day.
seductive, saintly, pop star, playful, poetic.
Seductive.com.
So
I
if
bring
you're
up
interested
Shivapi
in
in
a
particular
free
because
email
sausage
account,
sizzles over her way
this
was just
would be an
sausages.
interesting
Over our way
place
we
for
had
you to
sausages and
consider,
Shivapi.
and perhaps an interesting
Let's
place
point out
to begin.
that there are so many options on this one website
Crosswinds.net is another
for your
site
like at
that offers
whatever.com.
free email.
I know, we don't get any options anymore.
You have to pay
.net.
Yeah, you'll pay
to
for
get
ads.
custom ones. I mean, I could get Stedham Melody emails easily enough.
But when
Let's
you
just
do
get
pay
back
for a
into
custom
the
one,
view
you
there.
can get a catch-all address, yeah? So anything
What are they
at
offering?
that
Well,
address
they're
will go to
offering
your
free email
inbox.
and unlimited web
Maybe.
space. So
I suppose so.
That's how they
that's a
work. We
good
used to
deal,
have
isn't it?
one
Free
back when I was in a
email,
band
free
called
web
On Your Pass.
space.
We used to
the
have
promises,
anything at On Your Pass.
your
would
email
come.
and
So
personal web
my
pages will
specific
always
ones,
be
Robert
free
On Your
and
Pass, would go to
unlimited.
my email box.
Your
But there was
information is
a
not
major
sold or
email box,
rented
and
out,
if you accidentally
and you're not
typed in Rob
forced
K
to put ads on
at
your
When You
home
Passed, it
pages.
would go to the major one and then be redirected to me from whoever was running the major one.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so you could just be like, I don't know,
Chick
email
Mail
me
is a
at...
nice
I don't know,
Oh,
free
that's
service.
nice.
It's a free email, and what you're
wanna
actually
sign up
getting
for this
is
email.
a
Somebody
Now, we may see
radical.
some new stuff on this,
So
so
it's not
Orion, if
exactly
you're
a
still
blokey
here,
thing
get
to
ready
do,
for some potentially new
but
metalish
if
sites.
you're a young lady,
If you're not
what
still here, I
about-
don't blame you.
No
blah, blah,
one's
blah,
interested
at
this week.
chickmail.com. You
We've
need to
had
choose
pretty
a
good
password as with
talking
almost all
throughout
of
the last
these
5
Yeah.
weeks. Today,
Today
nobody.
emails,
it's been
free email
mostly
accounts.
dead.
You also
Is that
need to
because we
choose
had a
frames
bad
or no
episode
frames.
last week, or because it's a
And
bad
a
internet shit?
useful
I
reminder
think
here.
it's not a
log in
very
at least
interesting
every 6
episode.
months.
It's historically
And this
interesting,
applies
but it's not
for
that
lots of free
interesting.
services.
I
If
don't
you
mind.
cease to use
No.
them,
Chick mail,
they may
though.
just disappear
I want a
into a
chick mail.
cyberspace black hole.
Can we still get chick mail? I want chick mail.
Here's a third choice for you for a free
A third
email
choice for
account.
you.
The URL is
When I was young,
www.start.com.au.
setting up my
And
computer,
you
we
can
had a
sign up
particular
free
friend
right from this page
that we
here.
got
Why to
through
join? This is the reasons
computer
that
swap meet.
they're
He would teach me
suggesting.
how to make
And the
computers
privacy
and how to
policy,
use
and there's the
computers kind
button.
of like this.
Join now.
And his name was BJ, and he kind of sounded the
Did you know
same. Like
you
it
can
was
get a
that
free
kind of.
email account
Did
at
you know?
AltaVista?
I have
It's
this thing for you.
www.altavista.com.
Again, I'm bringing
And
race
how do you
into
go
it
about
probably,
doing
but
that?
I don't want
Well,
to. It
you
just
scroll
seems
across
like
the
that
page
kind of
until you
accent
see the
comes
email
with
button.
the
That's
selling you
right
cheap
there.
computer shit,
See that okay?
especially
There it
from
is. And you click on
Geelong's
that,
computer market.
follow that link.
Well, this was made in Melbourne, I believe. So
Yeah. So, like, I'm not picking on the Mediterranean
If you
accent,
were a
but
member,
more so
you
the
just log in here
regional
immediately.
Australian
If you're
version
not
of that
a
particular
member,
Mediterranean accent.
then
That's not
you
as
need
bad
to
as
click
Put
over
Spray's
here.
furniture, though.
So
Grand
then you have
sale,
the
grand
opportunity
sale,
of
grand
creating
sale.
an
I mean, I
account
want that ad.
that will be your
I wanna
name
find that
at
ad on
the tape. It might pop up eventually.
altavista.com.
Yeah, well.
Your user ID.
Alta Vista.
It needs
That's
to be
something
unique,
else
of
I
course.
remember.
There's a certain
some
amount of
reason.
did
information
that
you
not
need to
get plagued
provide.
with porn and stuff eventually?
And just
Yeah, I
to
think it
give you a
did.
zoom on that, the country,
There was a
the
reason
login
it fell out
name,
of
that's the
favour.
one that you're choosing as your login
Did you
name.
ever use
need
news
to choose a
groups back in the
password,
day?
What's that?
News groups.
and you need to type it
There's
in a
this thing
second
where you
time.
could subscribe to a particular
And they're
interest,
reminding
and
you a
they would send
password is
it to you. It's
between
not
3 and
as your
16
email, but like a separate
characters.
thing in your email called news groups. And you click on it, and it would be like a message board where people would post stuff.
Kinda. It does ring a bell.
And so that's AltaVista. So your account there
I
would
know.
be
My memories
Joe
of using the
Blogs
internet back
at
in these times is very.
altavista.com.
It's quite small.
Quite small, quite vague.
So maybe
Very
by now
good.
you've chosen
What
a free
was
ISP.
hosting?
Perhaps you've set a free email account. Now you'd like to know, where can I place a free
I mean, he's getting through the topics
website?
rather
Where
quick.
can I get my website?
Yes,
Are you
so
sure
what's
it didn't feel
for free?
longer?
Let's have a look at that.
Positive.
Angel Fire
I've ripped
is a
this one
popular
before.
free
Alright.
web
I got the
hosting
link
service.
from my rip.
I'll
Okay.
just give you that
Rip.
address.
Well, give it-
angelfire.lycos.com
It's a
or
dot Lycos. It's got double dots.
www.angelfire.com.
Angel Fire is a cool
And if you go to this
name. Is that
page,
still around?
you can sign up straight
I
away.
don't know. Probably
You can
not. I
log in,
imagine it probably
and
went out.
offering
We
you,
should start a
as
new
you
metal
can see
band and
here,
call it Angel
up to
Fire.
30 megabytes of space, and with your,
.lycos.com.
own unique
And well, that would be the name of our first album.
plus online.
And all our
biblical.
songs
The
have to be
first
about
album was
It's a
called.
nice
It was
service, a nice
it's just called
facility.
Lycos
It is
or dot
completely free.
Lycos.
Dot Lycos.
Dot Lycos. No, not dot com. that's
GeoCities is
cheesy.
another very
That's
popular
that one step
free
too far.
web hosting.
But
That's
dot
nice.
Lycos would be a cool name
And
for an
what's the
album
address?
if you're called
Well,
Angel Fire.
For a
Yes,
new
you
metal
can
band, we
do
don't really care about what's cool.
www.geocities.com or
Oh.
geocities.yahoo.com.
I always wanted to visit a GeoCity.
Well, you
And
should
yes,
have done
there are
in the
tools
90s
here,
when GeoCities was
As
a
it
big
says,
deal.
No, I
tools
mean,
for
like on a-
beginners
on
and
a-
experts.
on a
So you
holiday.
can build your website
Go to have a
right
hotel.
there and then just by clicking on that
Yeah,
link,
but
and you
I
will
also
have
wanna
your own
use the
unique
pool.
URL.
Pool's closed.
Aww.
Zoom.com is another site that offers quite a lot of free facilities. That's xoom.com or www.xoom.com.
Zoom.
And what are they actually
That got
offering?
big.
Well, if you scroll down here, you see that they offer.
Join now.
Just
Make
get
dollars,
the
dollars,
page.
dollars.
Does he have like a
Let's check
mouse
here.
tracking video program, or is he doing this all by? Like, what's happening here?
Very good question.
Free hosting.
Thank you.
You can add
We're
chat.
at 10
You can
minutes
get
in.
free
I'm
email.
bored.
There's free clip
Oh,
art there.
we're not
There's a
even
free
like
counter
a
and
quarter of the
statistics.
way in,
So
so
you can,
Oh.
and as they say here, unlimited
Serenity
web space.
now.
And this is an interesting claim, isn't it? 13, almost
Isn't it?
14 million members.
That's an
If
interesting
you have
claim.
a bulky site, a fat
Well,
site
the
to
NBC
upload, perhaps
did
Dreamwater
get bought
is
out
the
by
thing
Microsoft,
for
didn't
you.
they? They became the
It's
MSNBC.
www.dreamwater.com.
Which I always thought was a
And
joke,
Let me
but
show
apparently
you
it's
a few
real.
things
Real?
down here.
Yeah. The MSNBC is a real thing.
Oh.
Dreamwater's goal is
Damn,
to be
okay.
Free
the
web space.
last
Welcome to Dreamwater.
free host you ever use.
Dreamwater.
Why sign up? 50 megabytes.
50 megabytes of free web
So that's
space?
quite a substantial
Dreamwater
amount
was
of
my
web space.
band name when I was doing
And you see
Ethereal
other,
Rock
other services
back in the
they
90s.
offer. And here for
believe
you is a fifth choice for putting a website up on the
Look at that
internet
ad
for free.
there.
Death and taxes.
www.fortunecity.com.
I like how we're trying to do Fortune
and
City
we can
here,
offer
but their
you
advertising is to
100
go back
megabytes
to
of free web space.
build a web page or
Now it's
follow
time
this
to
ad and
introduce
go
you to
back.
some sites for collecting a free web browser.
free browsers.
Firstly,
If browsers used to
there's
cost
Netscape.
money,
And let's have a look at the
I've never
address
heard of
for
a
that.
paid web browser before, but they definitely exist.
home.netscape.com
Yeah.
or
I
alternatively
wouldn't pay for one. I really don't want to buy a web browser.
www.netscape.com. And
It's mine!
always on the page is a download button.
Free
In
time.
this case, it's fairly
Netscape.
pretty much in the middle.
What's the
and it's
My
up the top
button
there.
do?
And you just need to click onto that, and it will then
Probably
give you
my account, I
a
guess.
series of options. We're just going to
series of
open
options.
view again. And you see, once you follow that link,
man,
you'll have a
this
wide
is worth
choice
every
of
$129 I paid
versions
for
of
it.
Netscape. There have been many versions of Netscape.
Can you imagine
So the most
whoever
common
put
versions
it
will be
into the op
offered
shop
right
we
up
got
the
it
top
from?
here, but
Probably
if you
paid
scroll
pretty good
down,
money for it originally.
Just so they didn't
Smart
have to pay for
update could be
internet every
useful
year. They're
to
like,
explore
we pay
if your
$30 a
browser
month
is
for
stopping
internet.
you download
This pays for itself
fat
within 3
files.
months.
So check that out. This would only apply for Windows people.
And they popped it in, and this is what they get.
Now that's what I'm looking for. Choose from our directory. Now I'll just close in on that. There's a vast variety of versions of Netscape.
just
That
zoom in
means
on
there are
that.
many different languages and many different platforms, not just
Thank you
Windows,
so
and not
much.
just Mac, but there's a
we
wide
get
variety,
Unix?
maybe 17 or 18
It makes
different
me wonder, though,
platforms that
Who
Netscape
is
has been
the
written for.
intended audience?
So I'd like to introduce you to
Bums
is
who buy
NeoPlanet. And
Bums who
as
buy
you
the
might
video,
guess,
that's it.
The address
Like,
is
this is not good.
www.neoplanet.com.
This is
But it's
awful.
probably sold
And
from,
I'll show you
as
a
I
few
said, a
attractive
computer
things
market,
about
right?
NeoPlanet.
You can't get a refund on that.
It's up to version
No.
5.
Because they're gone next week.
They just don't come back.
Yeah, they just-
Oh, yabba dabba do, click
right
here.
on here.
Flintstones.
Now, is this attractive?
Oh, wow.
Under 2
Okay.
megabytes.
Oh, wait, I was
Okay,
looking
so
at
it's a very skinny
Dino.
browser.
Oh, man.
So you collect
Choose a
it
skin.
in maybe 5 minutes.
Colour.
And look at this. What does that mean? Choose a
Purple.
skin. That means
I was
that
gonna
you
say,
can
can I
choose
have, like,
the
a
look and feel
green-
of the browser. Doesn't mean you can choose
Or like a
functionality,
really,
but
like,
you can
deep
choose the
blue,
look and
like
feel.
a
And that's
Romero
attractive
zombie
to a lot of people.
in that first
Now,
colorization
when you're here,
of Night of
remember
the
that
Living
this is
Dead.
How
only
about
a
some
Windows
off-white? Or
browser
some stucco?
at this
Or
time.
mother of pearl.
So if you have a Mac, hang on, and I'll show you the next one. Tab is a
That's a
new
toothpaste
browser
advert.
available only for the Mac, and I'll just show you the address there. It's not
iCab, hey?
guessable really.
Oh,
It's www.icab.de, not .com.
That means it's a
.de.
German. Das
And for the download
Download!
site, put a slash
I've got an English version, though.
download.html.
Das ist gut!
And you can download different versions depending on if you have a Power Mac or an
Wait,
older
are we
Mac.
still on browsers?
And look at this. Isn't that
It is-
attractive?
It is totally just like if you have a
1.1
Mac.
megabyte,
So this wasn't
only 1
even useful to
megabyte.
PCs.
That's attractive, is it not?
We all know that
15
Macs are better
megabytes or
for
so
editing
with
videos.
some other
on.
browsers.
I mean, I don't know why they would.
With a
be.
difference, that's
I mean, it's
Amaya.
just-
They just have
Now,
better
Amaya
built-in software, I
is
suppose.
a gift to you
Built in.
from W3C.
They certainly can't game.
And you might wonder, what is W3C?
Well, my school fell for it. They all had
World
iMacs,
Wide
the
Web
informational
Consortium,
Macs
and
for
the
the
I remember those.
educational.
They're those coloured ones?
Yeah, the ones where you could pick them up with a hand.
Yep.
And for their
And the screen and
browser,
everything was in one little
it's
bulb.
slash
Like Nanosaur on them and shit.
And we always picked off the
Zoom
keys and
Now,
made them spell
Amaya is
shit on the
available
keyboard.
for flavors of Windows 95, 98, NT,
And I
and for
wonder why I
Linux.
failed.
And that's the
media.
availability at the moment. Now, and the version
I
available
failed
is
lots.
3.1. That's the latest version. Earlier versions are still available, of course.
Oh wow, we can
And
run off
what's
earlier
interesting
versions.
about this?
If
What's
you'd like
interesting
to.
is
Yeah,
that this is a
of
gift to
course.
you from
He said
My
of
old
course.
computer runs
Berners-Lee's
off an old
organisation,
version of VLC.
W3C's, Tim
So
Berners-Lee's
there is that.
organisation.
I remember
who's Tim
changing my
Berners-Lee. He's the
VLC
bloke who
logo
invented
to something
the World
else.
Wide Web. He invented
Changing the icons of
the
things.
Can you do
concept
that
of the
still?
browser. He
I don't
invented
know.
this
It's a good question.
HTTP stuff.
Change it to a witch's hat instead
the
of a
method,
witch's
the
hat.
protocol for shipping web pages. He invented
Instead of
This-
like the
web is a
traffic
gift
cone,
to
change it to
you
an actual.
from
I know what you're
Tim
saying. I was
Berners-Lee,
laughing. I
and
was
this is a
giggling.
browser from his organization. So if it's interesting, check it out.
XHTML.
I'd like to introduce you
What the hell
to
is that?
two
Okay.
email clients. What does that mean? This means
Email client. Oh,
software
Thunderbird.
that is specialist
I don't know. I think that might have
software.
come out later.
Before there was a web, there
Email
was email.
software is
And
dumb. I'm
when
glad
there
we
was
got rid of
email
that
and,
shit.
and no web, we used specialist email software.
People still use it.
And
Yeah, my
one
grandpa.
of those was Eudora.
We had this conversation, I think.
Yeah.
Eudora is a beautiful piece of software, and we've
Beautiful
loved
piece
it
of software.
for
Yeah,
many
it's
years. What's
shapely.
the address? As
It
you could
reminds me
guess,
of,
it's
some-
www.eudora.com, and it's available.
Go, slide
It's
up.
fully featured. What that means is this is a
Fully
very fancy
featured.
piece of software. If you've been dreaming about
Fancy.
doing it in email, yes,
Dreaming.
you almost certainly can do it.
I could
in
dream right
Eudora.
now.
Eudora has been
Nice.
working at this for
Certainly.
many years.
Many,
And
many,
Eudora
many
is
years.
available for multiple platforms. It's certainly available
should
for
get
Windows,
Eudora.
and it's available for Mac, and it's available for other platforms as well. And you can download
I love how
it
this looks
right
like
from
one of
this
those
site
stupid
here.
YouTube videos I accidentally click on when I'm trying to figure out how to do something.
Pegasus is
But
another
it's on VHS.
email client of long standing,
And it goes for
and you can download
an
it
hour and a
from the
bit.
site
It's
here.
only 20 minutes
Just
in.
give
We've already
you
gone
a
through most of
close
the
in
dot
on
points.
that.
What
It's
are we doing?
www.pegasususa.com.
You're right. We've got specialist
yes,
search engines,
Pegasus is
so we're going to
available
learn
for
how to send
multiple
international and
platforms
state faxes for
and
free,
current versions.
And then what?
get free
Just give you a
games,
zoom on that.
Faxes.
the latest internet software,
Windows,
free
DOS,
business software,
yes,
free
even
graphics, free
DOS,
advertising,
Mac.
get free
Oh,
music,
does this
free
have,
education, plus lots
This
more.
is
Addictinggames.com
when you
on
would
it.
use
I think
this
it
is
might.
if you want
No, I
additional
feel like it
features
might.
other than the
I'm
the
not sure though.
email
It's going to have something
features
similar,
within
no doubt.
a web browser.
I used
But
to.
free music? Oh
So,
yeah.
if you
Can I
want
get some
to
Metallica?
Try Pegasus
Yeah, we're
or
gonna
try
get some-
Eudora. We recommend either
Hey,
or both of those.
I'm your light. Do.
It's not just the
Software.
Roomba. There are hundreds of thousands of
It's
pieces
not just
of
a
software,
Roomba.
free
Roomba?
software
A
that you can
Roomba.
download
Ooh, Roomba.
from the internet, and we'll show
We
you
can download-
some of those great
You wouldn't
sites
download a
right
car.
now.
Wouldn't I?
Fuck you, I
This
would if
is
I could.
shareware.com.
You're giving me
I'll
too
just
much
zoom
credit
and
to
show
say that
you
I wouldn't.
The address.
CNET. I mean, give me a
That's
3D printer. I'll drive around a plastic car for a while.
shareware.com or www.shareware.com. Either of those will take you to
Seen
the
it.
same place. Why do we get
I've
excited
seen
about
it.
shareware.com? Let me show you.
Let me show you.
250,000
Okay, Mark.
pieces of software downloadable for free.
I was
And
thinking about
what
contacting Mark
platforms?
the other day
Well,
and say,
have a
hey,
look
do you
at
still have my
this.
Voltaire footage? Can you put that on VHS
Many
for
different
me?
platforms, so different flavors of Windows
talked
and
to Mark
DOS
the other
and
day.
Mac
Yeah?
and
Yeah.
Linux
What
and
about?
OS2,
He keeps liking my photos.
Unix, Amiga,
Oh, just
Atari,
talking to
or
him.
you can
Cool.
select
Chat.
all
I don't
talk
platforms.
to
I was in a Discord
Now,
chat with
having
Tim Scott.
selected all
I don't talk
platforms,
to
now
Scott
you
either.
can type in
Nobody
here
talks to me
what
anymore.
is
They
the
all think I'm too
software
busy.
that you're looking
They do.
for.
But I'm
Maybe
not.
it's virus.
Well, I know
or
that.
maybe it's browser or whatever it is. You just type it in there and let shareware
He's a
do
big
its
time
search
YouTuber
through its
now.
local
We'll not talk to
database,
him.
and it will then return to you what is available for
Hey, just because
download.
I get paid a little bit of cash from advertisings, I mean,
Two
I'm big
Cows is a
time.
favorite download
Can't even
site.
pay my own bills.
The address, as you would guess,
Two Cows?
www.2cows.com. That's TU.
Virus free?
I think it's 2 cows like TU.
And
That
what's
is new
exciting
metal right
about
there.
2
And
Cows,
they're
well,
virus
as
free.
with
None of that mad cow stuff.
shareware.com,
Mad Cow's
it's
pretty new
offering
though.
software for multiple platforms. Many different platforms. Can you find yours here?
Many, many different
Most
platforms.
likely.
Can you find yours here?
You can.
Thank you.
Mine's Windows 10. It's not listed there.
WinFiles is a popular site. This is Windows only.
WinFiles.
And if your Mac, hang
Windows
about, and
only.
we'll give you a Mac only site in a second. So for Windows,
Now, gotta keep it even between the two.
www.winfiles.com. And if you scroll down here,
I mean, people still go
You
on
see
about
that.
iPhones,
Let's
even
just
though
expand that.
Macintosh are just
there's
not really
a button
computer-based
for Windows
anymore.
shareware, a button for Windows drivers.
You've got to have
you can search their
specific programs to
database
be able to
for a
talk to it.
particular
It just
item.
doesn't make
There are
sense that
software
anyone would do
reviews,
that.
and that can be handy. There's tips and tricks,
that's just me.
and we'd probably recommend
This
you to
video
go
is
there.
horrible.
And bugs and fixes, yes.
I wanna
there are
look at
still about a
software
few bugs
reviews.
and
I wanna
a
see
few
the bugs
things
and
that could be
fixes.
fixed, and this can help you.
This can help
For
you.
Mac users, Here's
Play
a
some
site
cement.
that offers a vast
You're on a
array
Mac, you can play
of free
cement.
software. It's
I used to play cement on the Macs at
www.mac.org.
school.
No, that
Cement
is
kicks
.org.
ass, dude.
It's like
And
SimCity,
what
but I
can
didn't
you
have to deal
choose?
with
Well,
all
you
the
have a
electric and
choice.
water
If you have a
issues.
look at this sidebar here: audio, video, games,
Sometimes the
graphics,
spider would eat
internet,
me.
system
Yeah.
files,
And then you could just buddy up with a bunch of other
and
ants and go kill the
updates.
spider.
So there's
Damn
a lot of
spiders.
And
lot
it
of
turned into
software
food. You
available
can take
here.
the food back to the queen.
Email me.
While
then you
we're on the
can take
topic of
over
software,
Ooh,
let
special.
me introduce you
could take over the
to
house.
several
Kick the
websites
people
offering very specialist software that can be useful to you. The first piece
Useful
of specialist software that we want to introduce you to, and we would recommend that you download it, is Adobe Acrobat Reader. What's the address?
Oh,
Well,
man.
stay tuned and I'll show you.
Google can just do it now.
www.adobe.com/
Adobe can
products
Adobe.com.
/ acrobat
He doesn't say dot.
It doesn't say the dot.
.html. Yes, I know.
Oh, there he did.
It says
He
it
says
there.
dot.
Now, if
We're
you-
What
wrong.
is wrong
you've
with
got a
you?
lifetime to spare,
just wants to
why
prove
not
us
just
wrong.
go to www.adobe.com?
But he still missed the two more
and
important
eventually
ones.
you
Like
can
you probably
click
don't even have to
through
put
He
the
just said
sub
my name.
HTML on
this
there.
page. But otherwise, if you
God,
don't
what
have
a
a 100
jerk.
megabyte connection
I don't like
and
this
you
guy.
don't have a
Unless
lifetime
you're watching,
to
then I
wait,
do like
why
you.
not just go
100
directly
megabyte
to
connection.
this page and download it
Why
right
not
away?
just go directly there and download it right away?
Now, how to do the download and why to do the download? Well, the why is this. If you're dealing with the government, big organizations,
I hope this is
bureaucracies,
up on
good
Katobi's
chance
second screen
they're
on
going to
mute
send
or
you
something.
documents.
Sorry?
I hope this is up on
PDF,
Katobi's second screen on mute or
portable
something.
He's
document
hating it,
format.
even if
and
it
to
is on
read
mute.
them,
Yeah, mute and all, just
You
looking
need
over going, what the?
Acrobat Reader from Adobe. It's free.
If you can hear me, Katobi, I'm
Right?
sorry.
Costs money.
If you
The
can't
reader
hear me,
is free.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Exactly
Steps
that.
in
That's the whole
downloading.
point of our show.
If you can hear me, I'm
Just
sorry. If you can't,
close in
I'm
on that a
not.
little. You can choose the language.
If you can,
Just defaults
I'm
to
also
English.
not sorry.
You don't have to set it for English.
Sorry,
You
not
could,
sorry. That's the whole
get
point
it
of
in
the show.
Portuguese
It's meant
if
to
you-
be
if you
painful for
like,
everyone.
and-
Oh,
Why
it's
not?
so painful.
And
one
platform
of
will
those things
choose
where
your
we weed
platform,
out
and you can
people that aren't
it's
interested
exotic
by-
So
there too if
everybody.
you like. Well, let's
Yeah,
have a
weed out everybody,
Solaris
it's just
download
us.
there, and choose a
Watching.
location nearest to you. Well, there's not too much choice here. Whatever.
Videos.
And
Drinking
include the option
pumpkin
for
ale.
searching PDF files.
not ale,
And we'd probably
it's lager.
recommend that if you're
Even
going
worse.
to be
My,
dealing with many
gravy
PDF
went sour.
documents,
Oh no.
remembering
put
these
anything
often
that would
government
go sour in it.
documents, and
I
that means they
assume
can be
that's
quite
something
long,
you put in
so
the
it's
pie.
worthwhile to
Probably.
check that
What'd you put in the pie?
download
Sweetened condensed
from
milk?
this site.
Nope.
Well
Milk?
worth the
Nope.
download.
Cream?
Nope.
What
We
would
do
go
recommend
sour?
it.
I don't know.
And
But
yes,
Sam
get
likes
it in.
it. I don't mind it.
language
It's
of your
alright on my
choice.
eggs. My
Yeah,
gravy
alright.
on eggs. But yeah, my gravy
No
went
computer should
pumpkin
be
sour.
without
Oh,
It's
QuickTime.
interesting.
And
I
it's
don't mind. It's
available
not like
in multiple
"Ugh,
platforms.
sour." It's like,
What's
sour.
the deal
Which is
about
good.
QuickTime? Well, how about let's get
Has good
let's
nose.
get
Sour
this
stuff
URL
is nice.
under our belt first.
Sour stuff is nice.
www.apple.com QuickTime download. And yes, it's a
Download.
gift to you from Apple, but you don't have to have a Mac.
You
What's
don't have
the
to
deal
have a Mac
about
to run QuickTime.
It lets you, as they say,
Go to download it
It
right
plays
away.
MIDIs
Let me
and
see.
MP3s and
Here,
more.
look at more than
200
200 kinds
of
of
digital
digital
media.
So this is state of the art,
Way.
best of its kind.
I like how that's a
So
link.
if your
Can
computer
I click
doesn't
on
have
that and see
QuickTime,
what
it's
kinds?
good time right now. Go and download it. What do you have to do to get a download? Not very
You
much.
have to email
But
them.
they're asking for your email address, your first name,
You
or
can use
someone's
one of
first
those
name,
free
your last name,
email
or
addresses.
someone's last
Throw
name.
away.
You can get
Someone's
yours
last
if you
name.
want to.
Not yours.
You can.
Not
You
mine.
can opt out of that. And then you need to select your operating system. You have a Mac,
Mac
or you
or
have
Windows
a
2000?
Windows. And you
Considering
can
it's called
choose the
QuickTime,
language.
it's not really. It was never really quick, was it?
Norwegian,
It's,
whatever our
it's false
choice is.
advertising. Let's
What's
Norwegian.
next?
Why did
Download
you pick
QuickTime.
Norwegian?
Click it.
Worthwhile.
He didn't even
Go and do
click
it.
it.
No, it didn't.
Click it.
Go
Real
and do
Player
You do
is
it.
worth a look. And
Real
you can
Player.
download it for
I
free.
remember
If
Real
you're interested
Real
in
Player.
music,
Mhm.
it's something
Craig's
to
here.
consider.
What's up, Craig?
I'm
The
interested in
address,
music.
as you would guess,
I'm also interested in
www.realplayer.com.
animation.
And when you get to the page, well, you
Then
see
you
some
flash.
opportunities for spending
Oh.
money. $50.
until it goes out in
And you
December.
can download here for
Is it not gonna have Flash anymore?
$50, say
Flash
$40,
is discontinued
blah, blah.
officially,
This
no
December?
longer
Or
supported.
what?
But why not
from
just go
this-
right
I
down
think
to
this
the bottom
December.
within the
here?
next couple of
Wow.
months. Yeah,
Scroll
Flash is
in-
finally gone for good.
Do you think they're going to reference
Here,
Flash again?
let's have a
I
look
actually
at
went
this.
to school
Probably.
to learn how
Real
to
Player
use
for
Flash.
free,
like,
free
actually
download.
animate
So
the
that's
Flash.
the place to go.
That's
Bottom
just
of the page,
gone.
bottom right.
Gone.
Oh,
Flash is done.
I need to get somebody to go up into my eye socket here
Search engines.
and like
Just
click
click
These are
on
one of the
bottom
most
and
powerful
take out that
tools
bit of
that you
information I
can
got
use
from
on the
school.
internet.
Don't go in
And so
too
it's
hard or too
worthwhile
fast, or you
getting
might
a
be
handle
stuck
on
needing to sneeze
more than
forever.
one search engine. Let's have a look at several.
What are birds?
You already have
What?
a favorite
Alta
search
Hey, be
Vista.
engine,
permanent.
perhaps. If not, you can find one for you. And Alta Vista
I need to watch
would
that
be
show
a
again.
good place to begin.
AltaVista.
www.altavista.com.
Help! Big Brother is watching.
The most famous,
Big-
certainly one
Big
of the
Brothers,
most
Big
famous
Sisters
search
of New York
engines
City.
Oh,
on the
boy.
internet.
Why? Why would
Straightforward
I want to
to
help
use.
Big Brothers
Type
and
into
Big
the
Sisters
box.
of New York City?
click
Because they
on
need your help.
Search.
Why
What
do
else
they need
can
my
you
help?
do?
Because they're in New York
you can
City.
do advanced searching.
Oh,
Advanced
they had their
searching
wallet
offers
stolen.
you Boolean algebra.
Maybe they should have got a
Ever learned
wallet
Boolean
chain.
algebra? You can use it
Or
right
someone
here
was
on
driving where
advanced
they were
search.
walking.
Hey, I'm walking here.
And you can not only search the web. Now the default is searching the web, but you can also search into news groups.
Hey, you can search
And if you go to
RSS.
advanced search, you have additional search
Ooh.
options there.
Advanced. We could
Oh.
search MP3.
Search
or-
Metallica.
Lycos is a
Hey,
nice, straightforward,
Hey,
and very powerful
on your life.
search engine. As you'd guess,
Buy orders.
www.lycos.com.
Click here.
Yes,
Auto what?
there are options for
Cars,
advanced
I imagine.
search. Yes, there are options for multimedia searching.
Yes,
And yes,
there
are
is an
options
option for
parental
multimedia.
controls.
Is media not
It's a nice search
inclusive
engine.
of all things
Check it
media?
out.
No,
Therefore,
it's just one.
multimedia
It's single
is.
media.
This is excite.com, and
Yeah, but
yes,
that's
a general
term. Multimedia is
www.excite.com.
redundant.
Not my favorite,
Yeah.
but lots of people have
I
this
guess.
as their favorite search
Did you
engine.
enjoy your
You can, while
That's
you're out
good, yeah.
here, get free
Tropical
voicemail, free email,
did.
free calendar, free address
Tasty.
book.
taste?
And searching is very straightforward. Type your query in
Better
here
than this.
and click on to search.
It's not terrible. It's drinkable.
I think you
It'll
might
get you
like to
drunk.
try an
No, but I
Aussie
mean, like,
search
it's
engine
drinkable. Like, I can
rather
drink it
than
like
a
water,
global
it's
search
fine.
engine. Why not? You could try www.answers.com.au.
It's not giving me anything
That's
that I go
spelled
like this to.
ANZWERS.
It literally just tastes like a little bit of
And
pumpkin
what
pie
can
and
you
lager.
do here that's
Like-
different? Well,
Oh, I
one of the
dropped my-
things that's
I'll drink
different
it anyway.
is, let me show you here, is that you can
more if you
select
dropped it and
Australia,
didn't
Maybe you
realise
should
you can
serve it with
select
some-
New Zealand,
some
you can
thing on
select
top.
world.
It wouldn't help.
Otherwise,
Lager
it's
taste is too
working
strong.
fairly
Yeah, yeah.
similarly
The lager
to
taste
any
just
other search
beats
engine.
everything else out. So
Lager.
I think I'm going to rely
is
on
a search engine
ales
that
from
has
now
a
on.
lot of fans.
this era of the
What's
internet.
that
I know,
address?
right? This is certainly
www.webcrawler.com.
an era.
And
It is an error. But why'd
if you're
they put
using
it on
of course,
VHS
just
is
type
what
in
I
your
want to
query,
know.
hit on the search
So that you can get
button.
free
You've
ISPs.
got, lots of different
You can't just go
resources
online
that you can
and get a free
hit
ISP
to.
if you
Click
don't.
on
this
horoscopes.
page.
I want to know my horoscope.
Yeah, tell us what our
Oh,
horoscopes
look,
are.
free
You can
unlimited
see, if you start
56K
exploring this
web
page,
access.
you see
Cool.
why for lots of people
Unlimited?
it's their favorite
Unlimited.
starting
That's what I
place
had when
on
I
the
was
web.
younger.
Have
Nothing
you
like
heard
some
of
56K.
meta search engines? These are search engines
No,
that
I've never.
search
The
engines.
ads existed even then.
And if you've never
Have you seen
tried
there's,
one or
there's
two,
like a thing on
maybe
YouTube
now's a
that
good
went
time
through and interviewed the
try
guy
it.
who invented the pop-up ad?
Introduce you to several.
Ooh, kill that man.
Oh no!
We got good time travel.
He hates it.
instead of
Metacrawler
He's
is
so
Don't care, it's
sad
search
about the
engine.
fact that he
And
made
of
it.
course it's a
He's
search engine.
he has
Standard
regrets.
search
He's like, it
engines
wasn't supposed to be
might
like
you hate, or
this
maybe they
Pop-ups,
just
no.
hate it.
because he did it for something else
you
from
don't have
memory.
to.
ads
can
come
try
up
it
on whatever I'm
and see
looking
what
at,
you think.
fine. But if
The
it
address,
pops up in front of me and I have to turn off the
metacrawler.com.
window, dead.
And
Killing.
what does it do? Well, you type
I would
your
love to
query
see a
in
pop-up
here,
ad come up on one of
search.
these.
What it does is it then feeds out your query
I wouldn't be
to other
surprised,
search engines,
especially 'cause
and
he's on
gives
a
you
Mac.
the results back.
Do you remember the whole thing where people
And
like
you can
Macs don't get
search.
viruses?
You have a choice
Yeah, I
here.
remember that.
You can search
That's
the
because no one
world,
cared about
or
Mac
you can
enough to make
search.
a
Because like
virus
10
for
people
Australia.
fucking used them. Like, are any
And
of those 10
schools.
people making the viruses?
And this is
Like, come on.
Metagopher. And you can
Like
guess
Catholic
the
schools
address.
mainly.
It's metagopher.com,
Caddyshack.
METAGOPHER. And how do you
Com.
use it? Well, you just type your
Com.
query in here, hit the go button. You can
www.metagopher.com.
search not just the web, but also You
We
see,
can
you
search
choose
Deja
a
News.
particular search engine.
It's like Deja Views.
We
but
can
news.
search X site.
Now,
We
if you
might
just
get
leave
some
it on the
explosion
web,
footage.
what happens is it searches
No.
No?
Yahoo,
No Action
Google,
News?
Go
Action
to
News?
Hotbot,
This
Go
is
Network,
how.
Web Crawler, Alta Vista, and as
This
it
is how
says, all
James found out
at the
about
same
Getty
time.
Images. He
So
looked at
all
Deja
the work
News.
is being done by someone else, and MetaGopher merely farms that
This
work
is
out
a,
and then reports the result back to
A
you
tough watch.
for free. In this upcoming bracket here, we've put
Oh.
together some
Why is
interesting
it tough? We get all
email
sorts of free
ideas for
email
you.
ideas.
Email ideas.
Didn't we
Word a
already
day
cover
is a
email?
beautiful facility,
Cool.
and yes,
Oh,
we
these
would
are the things
recommend
that send you shit.
subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
And yes,
So that I have to
it's
clean
free.
out my freaking inbox
The
every
address
day.
is
Yeah, just what you
And
need.
yes,
words.org.
it's
Sign
free.
up to spam so you can get more spam.
AD.
I love
That's a
spam.
.org there.
Yeah, you
yes,
cut it
you
into
can
cubes
put
and you crisp it up around the
www
edges,
front
serve it with
if you
beans.
prefer.
Hey, Craig, can you go sign up to this right now
What's the
and
deal
go
with
get
Word
Word
a
a
Day?
Day.
tell us what the word of the day is?
If you subscribe,
Bit of an embarrassment.
they will
I
send
used
you
to
by
have
email
Word a Day.
every day a word.
Yeah, but you don't have it now,
And
and
you
I
know,
want to
I
know what
don't have
today's
it
word
now.
You can
is.
go to the site
But
and see the
I
word
used to have it.
every day.
Now I'm upset because I don't know what the day's word is. And
Stop. And
I'll
you
find out
probably
what-
know what that
oh, where's my
means. There's
phone?
a definition of it.
Lost
There's an
his phone.
example of how to
Lost
use it
phone.
in
No,
a
no,
sentence,
no.
and each day
Alright,
there's a
let's look it
bonus.
up. Word
And
a day.
today's is
Huh?
conceal
No, not my
a
bending
flaw,
bank. What are
and
you
the
doing,
world will
phone?
imagine the worst.
New tab.
And
Hmm.
another sample,
No comments on that.
ligneus, and
oh, look,
there's a
you can even get
definition.
yesterday's.
You know the deal now.
Word
There's an example of how to
a
use it in a
day.
sentence. And there's a bonus, which is a
Word
quote,
of the day.
which usually
Is
has nothing
visage,
at all to do with
the
the
face,
word, but it is
countenance
a bonus.
or
This
appearance
is
of
a
a
free
person,
service,
or
and there's no
sometimes an
downside
animal.
to
The
this
word
service.
face may be a pretty generic word, but
If
has
you
several
think that word a day is a little
synonyms.
terrible for you,
Physiogeny, for instance,
well,
refers to
you
facial
could try
features.
Hey! He's here!
Thank you, Ally
The address for
McNeil.
that
He's
is
here!
Baby
www.eds.
rapper.
Oh, it's Ed's joke list. Of course, fucking edsjokelist.com
And at Ed's joke
has the dancing baby on it.
list
Can
site,
we sign up to
you
Word
can
a Day?
subscribe. Clicking on
Ed's
there,
joke list.
clicking on here, either of those places.
Eds-jokelist.com.
And
Go to
what
that.
every day you get
Oh.
in your
Still
mailbox
exists.
is
Well, there you
a
go.
joke.
Word a Day.
I'm more
is
interested
still
in
going.
edsjokelist.com.
If you're
Alright,
into
we'll do
horoscopes,
that.
this
Ed's-
could be the one
Eds.
for you.
That's a line.
It's
I'm just gonna Google
dailyhoroscope.listbot.com.
it. Okay.
I'm just going to Google it.
And what are they going to do for you? Send you
It's
a
joke
daily
list.
horoscope.
.com. And
And
there's
how
a
do you
line.
subscribe?
It still
This
exists.
is the
Your
same
email address
site.
there,
It still exists.
submit. And
100%
can you see
still
this? Let me
exists.
just show
But
you.
now it's a blog.
It's
It's
just
a blog
as easy
about
to
travel
unsubscribe.
guides.
So the
When
same
did you last
thing is put
post
your
it?
email address
Oh
in here
man,
and
Ed, you've
unsubscribe.
let me down. Where's the jokes?
But
These are
first,
just travel
of course,
blogs.
subscribe. And
Wait,
if you
when's
like
that?
it, stay
Does it
with
say
it.
when
If
they're
you don't
from?
like it,
They don't even have
unsubscribe.
dates on them.
No, it doesn't have a date.
If you're interested in
depressing.
being on mailing lists,
I can share it
then
to you via Twitter.
this is a site that you
Don't worry
just
about it.
don't want to pass up.
Menu.
It's www.liszdt.com. The
Where are
mailing
the
list
jokes?
directory, and let me show you something that could get you
Sure.
excited, and that is that here is a list of this many mailing lists, 90,000, more than 90,000 mailing lists, and you
hell.
can search them.
Send.
Sign up to all
And
of them.
I sent
If
them.
something interests
I'll send
you,
them a
or lots
message.
of them interest you,
Did it
you
say
can
where are
then
the jokes?
subscribe to those mailing lists, and then on a regular
This
basis
site used
you
to be
get
good
that
in the year 2000s.
information.
What
Now,
happened?
Where is
What
that?
went
That's
wrong?
LISZT.
What went wrong? What are we
Where's
doing
my
next?
dancing
Spend a lot of
baby?
time exploring that
L-I-
site. It's the
ZT.
granddaddy of all of these kind of sites.
ZS?
S.
So now for something completely different.
Oh, and there's a
But
Motorola.
somebody
That's an ad.
reads your email to you. Would that
Oh,
be a
meet
good
Maya?
deal? Well,
Ooh, baby.
try this
Franz
website,
Liszt was a German-Hungarian,
www.mya.com. That will send you to a
Were they
Motorola
talking about
website.
music? Is
by
that
the
what
way.
Nope.
it? Oh, okay.
And this is a gift to you from
By the
Motorola.
way.
And Maya,
Thank
this
you,
young lady
Motorola.
here, what she will
Hello,
do for you
Moto.
is read your email in a rather strange, spooky kind of a voice. But why not?
You mean
In
sexy
time to
lady
come, I'm
voice?
sure
Oh,
Motorola
yeah.
will offer you some variety of choices. To learn more, follow the link. If you want something different, Maya is different. Yes,
Fair
apart
enough.
from search
We can't
engines and meta search
What's a
engines,
look it up
there are other
service?
places
like
where
halfway.
you can go on the web
We're
to
not
look
even.
things up, and here's a selection of the best.
What else could he talk about?
Yellow Pages.
Yellow Pages.
This is the Aussie Yellow
They don't
Pages.
exist anymore, do they?
And
No, they
what's
do.
the
But I still
address?
have last year's Yellow Pages
Could you
in my
guess this
phone
one?
table.
They're definitely online.
I have a phone
www.yellowpages.com.
It's where I keep my
AU.
phone. My
And if you have a
dial-up, but
business,
it's not connected.
then you
It just sits
are
there.
already
I don't think
in
we have one
this
anymore.
database.
Mine was
if
a
you're
skull
in the
shape.
paper Yellow
I went to
Pages,
an op shop on the
then
weekend.
You are on the net.
You know the trash place
And
in
you can go
Jura
find
Street?
yourself or a
Basically, they
new
get trash and they
customer
go through
or
it
a
and
supplier
they use it as an op
from
shop.
this
Yeah.
database here.
They had a Garfield wall hanging
And
phone.
this one
It looked
is
like
the
Garfield
Aussie
was like
White
pinned to the
Pages.
wall. I'm like, I want that.
The
And it had
Telephone
a little
Books of
sign on it
Australia
on Reddit
on the
and
web.
it said not for
What's the
sale.
address?
I'm like, what the frick? The best thing here is not for
AU.
sale. So I gave him one of our cards and said, you forget your
And
VHS call us in.
It's a
and
nice
yeah.
site.
Yeah.
If you have a telephone and it's
Might
not
work.
an
I
unlisted
mean, they got a whole
number,
bunch of
then
records.
you
Why
are
wouldn't they
in
have
this
VHS?
database, and that would be a
Because
good way to practice.
Records is a pretty
using
popular
this
niche, while
particular
VHS
database.
tapes
Oh.
is not.
Oh, talking about that,
Where
I went
is one
to
excellent
the
place
Salvos
on the web
that got
for
bought out by a
finding
lady who
email
started selling her own
addresses.
shit in it.
www.whowhere.com,
across the road
or
from the Safeway
as you
there.
can see it here,
I gave her a card. It said
www.lycos.com.
about
How
VHS
do
and
you use
she
it?
says
To
we
find
get them in
someone, you put in
sometimes,
their
but they
first
sell
name,
like
you put in their last
hotcakes.
name, and
I'm
click
like,
on
alright.
here. Search.
There must be some sort of
If you want to be in this
VHS player up
database,
in
you can,
Packaging Street.
from this
Should give an
page,
extra
find
card
the
and say
button
whenever
that
someone
says
buys a
enter
VHS
my
tape.
email
Give them
address
an extra
in
card, yeah,
our
yeah. Tell them
database.
to call us so we can do a collab.
And World
They
Email,
can,
WED, is
can
another
curate some
website
cool stuff
for
for us.
finding email addresses. What is that
Locally
address?
tape trade would be great.
Yeah.
www.worldemail.com. You can choose the language, a selection there.
Choose French.
What's the big
Just
deal
don't.
about the
Where's
World
Australian?
Email Directory?
don't.
Where's
Well,
English?
one of the things is
It's default.
they
Where's
have
American?
18 million email
Where's
addresses
Canadian?
that you can access here. They
Wow.
have 140
Like
million
our own email addresses, or can we like
businesses,
look through
addresses,
other
and
people's
phone numbers.
emails? Ooh.
And there's more.
point.
Oh no, it's an
can-
actual
Oh, it's like the
That's
Yellow
a directory.
Pages
yourself
for
on this list.
emails.
That's dumb.
And you can
I hate it.
change
Go away.
yourself on the list, and you can exclude yourself on the list. Add, change, or remove your free listing. So, if that's interesting for you, check it out and install yourself
If
on
it's
that
not,
database.
what?
Interested in real
What are you gonna
estate,
do about
buying
it?
it, selling it, renting it, leasing it. Property.com.au
Bickety
is
bam.
worth checking out.
You can talk to the World
www.property.com.au.
trampoline
It
specialist.
lists property
True.
all through Australia.
We couldn't.
And you have an
No.
option here if
I
you
still have a
already
number, it's
know
okay.
the ID of your property
I'll call it.
because you saw it in the
She's not going to get rid of
newspaper,
that number.
on
She's a
TV, the real estate
professional.
agent told you, whatever.
She might
You
block
can
yours.
enter the registration
Here's
ID
yours.
right
She
there.
might already block
Otherwise,
mine.
follow
Oh,
the links.
shit.
This is to
We
buy, this is to
toys.
rent, and there's an option for leasing, there's an option for selling. Property.com.au is a worthwhile site for people interested in real estate. It's quite a massive site and it's increasing every day.
Sure, Mac.
Once you've bought
Sure.
your real estate, perhaps you'd like
Free
to chat
chat.
about it,
Oh,
brag about it,
yeah.
share some
we can be
ideas.
like
Let's have a look at chat.
ASL.
One way to do chat is to use
Hey!
IRC.
Oh no.
Stands for Internet
Whoa, Spade
Relay
K!
Chat. And
40
one place to
months
get your
straight.
software. This is
Love
the,
you too,
This
man.
is a place
Cheers.
if you have a Windows machine.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks
And
for
for
learning
Windows,
about Merc with us. We all like internet relay chats.
www.mirc.co.uk. Is that a surprise to you, that
Appreciate
one?
it, man.
You got a thing.
mirc.co.uk. A little
Quick,
bit
make it in my
different
face.
from the standard
mean?
URL. And
I got a gift
this
in,
is
mate.
quite an
Oh,
interesting
what's
site
that mean?
because there's a lot of
It's a random
IRC
one.
information
It's a light bulb by the look
irrespective
of it.
what
Let's
is
see.
the
We'll click it.
platform
Hold
you're
on.
going to
Let's
use.
thank Spade K in
If
the
you're
chat.
going
Oh, I
to
was
use
hoping you had
Windows,
an extra
then
one to
No, I've
use.
already got it on
Like,
my
make
slot.
it in my
use this
face.
button here. But in the meantime, there's a lot of other useful
Yay.
information for everyone else. Now, if you're using
So
Mac,
one of the
let me show you a
horror
different place
movie
to get your
collectors
software.
and distributors that we
Looking
hang
for
out with, they
IRC
still
software
do
and using a
IRC
Mac,
through
then
MIRC.
this is an
It
pisses
excellent
me off. I'm like,
place
just move,
to go
move
for
to
your
Discord,
software.
Just make it
please.
goddamn Discord.
www.irc.com.
Otherwise, I might actually watch a movie with them every now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
.com, and then just flip
Same,
straight
honestly.
down
Mismatch.
to the
I miss
download
Bunny.
button there.
Bunny's getting
and
all the polyps
collect your
removed
free
from his
software.
bladder.
If the idea of
Send
chat
a dozen
appeals to you,
roses.
then an alternative way
I
of doing
remember
it
that.
is to use ICQ.
How about
ICQ.
Hey, that's why I remember it.
Shipper
It's
And
ICQ.
the
It's a
address is
Hello.
www. No, The address is web.
Did you have an ICQ?
.icq.com.
I did.
WEB.
It's not at www, it's at web.
.com.
Cool.
And if you scroll down here, well,
I had a
if you
client
want to know
for it.
what is ICQ,
Because I had this
tutorial
thing.
on that.
Someone made a
What
client
is
that
ICQ?
like they kept
First
updating.
steps with
I
ICQ.
can't remember the name of it was now, but it literally had built-in
And
support
to
for a
actually
bunch
do
of
a
different
download,
ones.
to use ICQ,
IRC,
you need special software.
ICQ,
You
when
get it from
MSN
the
became
site,
big,
and it
used
is free.
MSN on it.
There it is. Click
I
on
chatted
download.
up and got to,
ICQ
get
for
jiggy
free.
with
And
it
yes,
with my
it's
first
available in
girlfriend
different
via
platforms, and certainly
Oh,
it's available
yeah.
in Mac, and certainly it's available in Windows. And there's a guidebook that you can download as well. I'll just show you that. ICQ guidebook.
Guidebook.
Is that the one in our intro?
Then again, perhaps
I
you like to
guess.
chat, but you don't want to download
The
software. That means
Oh, yeah,
that
absolutely.
IRC is ruled out. It means ICQ is ruled out, but other things can be ruled in. For example,
Yeah, we used to chat about ICQ before anything else.
au.chat.yahoo.com. That's a Yahoo site,
All the
Yahoo
places.
Chat, and
All
that
the
offers.
places. And now she
chat
won't talk to me on
on the
anything.
web.
Not because she don't want to, but
So,
because her
yes,
husband's
it's
like,
going
you
to be a
can't
little
talk to
bit
any of your
slower,
exes.
but it's on the
No.
web. You don't need any special software.
We were
You
still
don't have
friends
to
after
mess
we
around
broke
with
up.
that.
People
And
get
you
old
can
and
sign
they
up
get boring.
right here.
Yeah.
Sign up for
I'm old
Yahoo
and
Chat.
boring.
It
I'm
is
the
free.
most boring person.
And then once
I
you
mean,
sign
you are.
up,
You've
you
got
can
black
log in.
socks on. At least my socks have
Your,
ducks
your
on them.
Yahoo
I know.
Chat ID
Ducks
and
on
your
Bland
password.
and boring. Duckies. And if you go into his
Free
bathroom, he
shopping
does
on the web. There's an
legitimately have hundreds of
increasing
ducks.
number of
Hundreds.
sites
You bought
offering
at least
you
50 of them.
shopping
I did.
opportunities. And the
For
window
$2.
shopping is free.
And
If you
went,
want to buy a
aha,
product,
that'll
of
piss
course,
off your
you may
current
have to
wife.
produce your credit card.
And it
Let's
did.
have a look at
A
some of
lot.
those sites.
But now my actual current wife loves it.
Amazon.com, the
That's
world's
good.
biggest bookshop. www.amazon.com, and this is the site
Ooh.
that made Jeff
Ah,
Bezos a
Amazon, they're not going to
multi-billionaire.
go anywhere.
No,
This
they're-
is another one of those
Lots
dead
other
Small
sites.
time.
But it's books that
This is
made
probably not even
this
there.
site
I'm not even going to bother
famous,
looking it
and
up.
you can
No,
select
no one
what
uses
you're
Amazon.
looking for
Yeah.
example,
Never have.
some type
I think it's dead. I think they got.
It's
I think
totally
the guy
dead.
went busted.
It's
He
not
went
even
bust.
there anymore.
Went broke.
No, it's another one of those sites you look
I
it up.
think
there's
he's
nothing.
homeless.
that you're looking
Probably.
for, type it in, what type of book or the name or the author or whatever, and click on there, go. And
Click on there.
Hawaiian
this is tapping
shirts.
into the biggest database
Click on Hawaiian
of
shirt.
books
They
I'm
were
wearing a
hot.
Hawaiian
so
shirt
if it's
now.
for sale in the
You
world.
I couldn't
Good
get
chance
one.
that you
You want me to
get it
buy
from
you one?
Amazon.com.
They're sold out.
For
It'll be
Christmas?
cheaper than
The
your
Lowe's
local
ones.
bookshop. That's
What
a
size
good
do you take,
motivation.
medium or large?
But
Extra
even
large.
if you're just
Oh
browsing,
man,
all the
I'll
all
buy
the
you a
data
medium
is
one, but you have to
available you.
take Jackson for a walk.
For buying or
Because
selling,
there are medium ones, so I was
eBay
thinking
is an
about buying them just
interesting
in
choice.
case, just for
The
looseness.
address
So I wear a small now. This is a
www.ebay.com.au,
small.
and
I'm
you have
fat.
some choices if you're
If I
looking for
got
something as
really
a
skinny,
buyer.
I'd probably fit a
You can
medium.
search
Yeah.
for items
But
in Australian
It's just probably not
dollars.
going to happen. I like
You can
food too
search
much.
for items located in
And then every
Australia,
now and then I'll bring you food.
or you can search
I like
for
food.
items available to Australia. That means that could
You know what's
be
interesting about this is I'm
from
pretty sure they
somewhere.
took
Why
away
are those
Australia.
3 different
Australian
things?
support.
Type what it is you're looking for
Yeah,
in
they did,
there.
because we've got a
Click on
.au
the search
now.
button.
Yeah, we
That's
didn't
for
like it.
buying.
Went away for a
About
while.
selling.
Like you
can
couldn't
sell.
do Australian searches.
Yeah, yeah.
So just to go back.
And
into
now they've got
the
their own store here.
wider
That's probably what
view
they were
there.
building
How do
over in
I
Western
sell?
Australia,
Click
right?
on there to find out.
Oh, good question.
And the good news is
The good
This
news
is the
is,
good news.
it's
It's
free.
free. eBay Australia currently has free listings. That means
not
that
free
you can
anymore.
advertise your product for free. Yes, they will charge
You know what
you a
pisses me
commission
off
when
the
you
most
sell it,
about
but if you
eBay
don't sell it,
now
there's no
is
charge. So this
People
is
over in
free
America
advertising.
don't even use eBay
Nice.
anymore. They send their shit to this
If you'd
one
like to
big
be a little bit
warehouse,
more
and then there's this
adventurous,
warehouse
well,
that
just
sells
leave
it. And when you try to say, hey, I don't want to spend top dollar on shipping to Australia, can you send it so that it'll take
What
like
would
3
the
months? I don't
motivation for
care.
that be?
And they're like, no,
Well, I'll
because
show
we
you
don't
one
have control
motivation.
over our product
That
anymore.
is, scroll down
Like, what do you
here.
mean? And they're like, no, we sent it
and
to a big warehouse.
there
There's this
is
warehouse,
4
the
million
third
items
party
for
that
sale.
sells stuff for eBay now.
And
It's
they're
not
in a
even
lot of
worth getting
different
most things off
categories.
eBay anymore. Sometimes I've gone to
As you
eBay
can
to
see
look for
down
things,
here.
and I found things
Oh, Nine Inch
cheaper
Nails.
on like
And so you
actual
can
sites.
sell on this site. You
That's the
can buy
broken
from this
disc.
site.
I like the
It is an
broken disc.
auction
I
site.
use eBay occasionally.
And
Less
it's a
so
very
than ever
successful
before, though.
auction site, so if
I've
auction
completely stopped
appeals to
for the
you,
most part, like
this is
shopping
a
online.
very well well
Yeah,
worthwhile
it's
checking it
just
out.
the shipping to Australia,
Is
if
a
you're not
nice
coming
Aussie
from
site.
Australia,
We
it's
can
just
all use this
way too
occasionally.
Ludicrous.
Do you want to
And
say
what's the
something about the
address?
broken record, Nine Inch Nails?
For the trading
I just
post,
said Nine Inch
well,
Nails.
you
Do you
could
remember
guess it,
what the
couldn't
broken
you?
record
That's a
was?
clue, isn't
No.
it? Tradingpost.com,
Okay, so it was a CD that they brought out, but Trent Reznor actually recorded it on
and if you
VHS as
guessed
well.
www.tradingpost.com.au, you'd
And someone
also be
found it
correct,
and
because
sent it
both
to
of
the
those
cops
addresses
because they thought
land
it was
you
a snuff
at
film,
the same
and they
place,
thought that someone
and that
was
is
actually
here.
killed in it.
And what's
And that
here?
video
What's
is
the
available to
advantage
watch if
of
you can
going
find a
here?
copy of it. It's shared around the
69,000
internet.
advertisements.
But yeah,
If you're
Trent
looking for
Reznor actually
something
got
in the second-hand
investigated
market,
into
would
because
be an
of
interesting
the
place
fact
to
that
go.
he
Put
had
your word
a
in
whole
there, or
film clip
words
for the
that you're
whole
looking
broken
for.
EP
Price, that's an optional part
and
of
put it
this,
in a
query,
hot air balloon
and you can
so that
select
somebody could
the
watch
area.
it on VHS. Now that's a
Just
VHS
home
that's
We
button
should
on
do
gonna be
that.
worth
So
a
if
lot
you
of
select
money.
the area,
Got to find all
you
the
can
weird shit
select
and put it on
by
VHS
state.
and put it in a hot air
No,
balloon.
put some episodes of the show
And
on
then
the
having
VHS
I wanna
tape.
go
put
about
that
that.
information in,
I want to go to.
hit the go button.
Buying local is better for the
The search
economy,
button
but
is called the go
It is,
button
but
here.
I'm
And that
into
will do a
weird.
there are
search
just certain
of
things that we really
all of
don't
the
get
local
here.
trading posts
Craig, you
that
still
you
use
have
eBay?
requested.
Do you know maybe? Can I set up to
Let us
have
now
an
have a look
alert?
at some options for free
So if I
music
put in a term,
and radio.
can I get them to email
An
me
excellent
if
place to
anything
begin
gets uploaded
think
with
so.
is
a term?
mp3.com.
Tell me how to do that.
Just
I
give
want
you
I said I think
zoom
so, I
in
don't
on that,
know so.
I want to put
www.mp3.com.
Cyberzone as an alert.
MP3
I want to buy
is
all them tapes.
a
I've got
way
like
of
6 of them
transmitting
now.
All the cyber
I've
zones.
got 6.
music and audio efficiently
that there's more
across
out
the
there
internet.
because I've been
Now, if you
told.
click on this button here, MP3 software, then you can download
Ooh.
the
Winamp.
software.
It really
that
whips the
you will
llama's
need.
arms.
And if you
Industrial
want
and
to get
ska
into
was
this
the
in a
popular
serious
music,
way,
apparently,
it's
in the
useful also to
alternative.
consider going over
MP3.com
here
used to
and
host
getting
your
an
band.
organizer
Yeah, it
for
did.
your MP3
And you could have
music,
your
free
CD
online
produced through
music
them
manager.
for no
It's a
cost
worthwhile
other than buying
addition
a CD.
if
Yep.
this is an
My
interest
high
for
school
you.
band used to
Now,
have
there's
CDs
a lot of
hosted
links
up there,
here
and
to
I bought a
different
whole
music.
bunch of them.
So this is a very
You
good
still play
place
them
to
as a
begin
joke.
if
Yeah,
audio
emergency exit.
is
Yeah,
interesting
that-
for you.
I still have
Yeah,
copies
could
of
be
them.
one
I
to
had
watch.
guitar picks made.
The
It seemed to
URL,
be a lot easier to
I'll
get your
just
stuff
zoom in it for you.
around.
www.netradio.com.
Yeah.
One interesting thing is this one here,
One interesting
120 channels of music. Start listening right now.
Wow,
That means follow that link.
120 channels.
That's definitely one interesting thing.
That's like
Alta
we only
Vista,
had 10
famous Alta Vista,
on the
have
radio.
something nice for you here.
Yeah, but that's
Just,
implying
zoom
that
in
wouldn't
on
just
the
buffer a
URL.
bunch.
It's
You
radio.
would spend more time buffering than actually listening.
altavista.com. That's all you need to put
I
in.
love that.
radio.altavista.com.
I've always been someone who wants to multitask
And if you scroll
Like
down
do
here, it
multiple things
reminds
at
you
once
what you need
when I'm on my
to
computer.
tune in to their
So
radio
the idea
system.
of having a stream
You
on a
need, if you have
56K
Windows
internet
Explorer
going
or
and then
Netscape, if you
trying
have
to,
Mac, recent
like
version
load
of
up other
Netscape,
websites. Yeah, it's not happening.
28.8K
yeah.
connection, you probably have that or better. And if you didn't
Or
already
better.
get Real
Or
Player,
better.
you can
I
click
tell you
onto
what,
it here.
I
Now,
fucking
you
got
have
better.
Your control here,
A little bit.
and I want to show you something a
I
little
got
bit
better
further
than
down.
most people in Australia because I'm not running off the copper
Alerts
wires.
you whether you
Yeah.
have an appropriate
I'm on
browser.
those
In this
fiber
case,
optics,
yes, we have
baby.
an appropriate
start
browser.
taxing you
If not,
soon.
go and
Oh,
get
what?
one.
Really?
It's free. And
Yeah.
secondly, it's reminding us that
God damn.
They're
yes,
probably
we
putting in a
have
tax for
plug-in
everyone not using
Real
NVN.
audio plugin.
Goddamn
If
Lu-
not,
Rupert
from this site,
Murdoch
you can
Media.
go get it.
Yep.
How about sending your friends and colleagues free greetings?
Why didn't he
These
get the
greeting
COVIDs?
cards and other little messages? Let's have a look how to do that.
He probably did, but he's
Blue
already a
Mountain is an
zombie, so
excellent site for sending greetings.
Not a
I'll just
zombie. He can
give you
talk.
zoom in on
He's a
that. It's
lick.
www.bluemountain.com.
We've talked about this with Jesus. He's not a zombie. He's a
And
lick.
How does
He
it
can
work?
perform
We'll select
miracles,
a category here.
whether
You
they're in
see,
your favor or
I
not. They're
just
still
zoom in on that
miracles.
for you.
He
You
can
can select
talk and act like a
category,
normal
and you see
person.
that there's
He's
a
a
huge
undead wizard, a
variety
lick.
of.
right. But I
Let's
think
pick
Murdoch's
something.
a
Let's
wizard.
pick maybe congratulations.
I don't know. Some of the things that
Once
he
you've
gets away
selected your
with.
category there,
Money
then
does
click
things to people.
Over here onto.
These are not the droids you're looking for. He's a lick.
Standard
Well,
view now.
they might
He
be the
may be
droids I'm
like-
looking for unless you've got millions of dollars to put stuff in my pocket.
So once
It's
you've
still a
selected your
trick.
category type, you'll be offered a
It's a
variety.
bribe.
It's a
of
bribe, yeah, but you
cards
don't.
that
Bribe's
you
not
can
a trick.
send.
Zombies don't bribe people.
Is it going
Licks
to arrive
do.
as an email?
He's a lick.
So let's supposing we click on the Let's
Maybe.
have a look at that. Is that a
feel
trailer?
like-
unless you can
That's
find
it.
Oh,
some
look, we
other
have animations.
Click on the link.
animations. Unless you
Go
can
back
find
into
some
standard
other
view.
creature who is undead but still smart
there it
enough to
is.
offer you a bribe.
There's actually a movie card.
Installing movie. Yay! Wow! Animation. A Star is Born.
Oh, it's a song. Isn't that cute? That'll put me to sleep. Get off
Oh,
it.
that's cute, isn't it? Now, I want to show you down here.
Oh, that's cute, isn't it?
You
Bye.
can select
Okay, bye.
the recipient's name,
They don't
the
have
recipient's
the
email
mind
address,
for it.
your name,
Zombies don't
your
bribe
email
anyone
address.
for
Now, you must
anything.
put
They'll
in
just take.
who it's going to, an email
The
address,
licks.
and
Look
your
up,
Depends.
email address,
LICH.
because this will be
Look
shipped
Various
as an attachment
various
with the
different
email, and you can put a message in
interpretations
here.
of zombies have different. Like, I mean, have you seen Return of the Living Dead?
And
They're not licks.
what else? You can put more message
they're
here.
not licks.
Preview.
They're
here
zombies
before
and they can
sending.
talk. They're sentient.
Not that sentient. They can talk, but they're not that sentient.
This is
They're
a
just
greeting
like
site that offers
brains.
thousands
And you're like,
of free
Why? Why do you want brains?
web cards.
'Cause it makes the
www.
pain stop.
Exactly.
That's the
They
extent.
know what's going on.
Let's
I
just
guess.
That's all.
close
The
out
only
of that.
conversation they really
Extended
had with
view.
them. They didn't try to get any more information
As they
out
say,
of
I
them.
mean, I
Cards are
did
totally
just recently
free.
watch
And you can
both,
check out what's new here.
zombie
But the standard
musicals
items
from Disney
are
Channel.
right down here.
All right.
It's kind of
yeah.
like
So you
High
can
School
choose
Musical, but with
by
zombies.
occasion.
And they
If
were.
it's a birthday, just click straight over
But
to
the thing
here
is, they had
on
the
birthday
cure.
cards.
They were
Yeah.
still ex-zombies, but they still could turn back into zombies, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And
This
yeah,
is
they
the
could
third and
tweak.
last site
Not
I'd like
actually
to show you for
as much as
cyber
cheesy
greetings.
and shit that sounds.
The
it was
address
actually
is
more enjoyable
3D
than I thought it was gonna be.
cyber hyphen
But then again,
greetings.
Disney-
But Halloween
surprisingly
Town
good.
was way more fun than it should have been.
And there's a
Exactly.
multitude of
It's like
free
if you
cards that you can
realise that it
send.
should-
We watched the first
You need to
Halloween
scroll
Town
down
and then
past
we ended
here.
up just
You need
marathoning
to
all
click
of them.
on here.
Because we were
Was
just
it
like, we
five?
have to do it now. I
there
can't even
five?
remember. There was a
And
lot of them though.
check out
Because
the
it went from
directory.
Halloween Town,
There's
but
a
there was a
big
couple of
directory of
spin-offs as
cards.
well.
Yeah.
It's
you're
available by
right.
clicking on here, and a good thing to remember is
I
once
should
you've
download
found a
them and watch
card
them
that
with
you
Sam.
like, you may like
It's a good
to
idea. I should watch
do
them again
this.
actually.
Yeah.
bookmark the URL of the card so that you can come back to it.
Oh, you have a
with the
link
next
to
time
bookmark
around.
automatically?
Yes, it's true what you suspected.
Free
You can get a free education.
I
online.
suspected that?
Let's have a look at a
I
few sites
suspected that.
will help
I
that
didn't
process.
Because I've
anything.
seen the ads.
If you're interested in IT,
Inform
www.informit.com offers a variety of free books online. So you can click down here
Hold on a
into
minute, what's it
free
called?
library.
You don't even have Twitter on dark mode. You're a savage.
Project
I don't use
Gutenberg
Twitter,
is a
that's
very
why.
exciting project
savage.
that's been happening for many years, and a vast amount of work has gone into that. If you want to share some of that, it's sailor.gutenberg.org. A little bit of a surprise in that URL. It's sailor.gutenberg, the bloke who invented the printing press, remember? .org.
Yeah, exactly. He just assumed what
Now,
we
what's
expected.
exciting about this? Well, Project
jerk.
Gutenberg has been, the objective has been to get all of the copyright, out of copyright texts of the world
I don't
onto
know.
the
Doesn't
internet.
matter.
And a vast amount of work has been done to do that. For
Look at all
example,
those
if we
books backed up.
have a look at
Well,
listings
maybe I
by
should,
title,
instead of doing Izugo Cinema, I should change it to Izugo
these
Storytime
are
and
what
just
Gutenberg
read
calls
public domain
e-texts,
books.
No,
and it's the
don't
whole
change it.
text,
Do
full
another
text
day.
of books.
I could. It would probably
And
actually
you
help
can see
me.
that
I feel
they've
if I
done
did that
a lot of work.
because
Sam and
my-
I both read visual
There's
novels every
philosophy, there's
Wednesday.
My-
That
Christian
doesn't help.
Andersen,
yeah, but my
there's
ability
science,
to actually pay attention
Abraham
to things
Lincoln,
while I read them has gone.
Makers of Diamonds.
Oh, do you do
It's-
that thing where you
drastic
get to the end
goes
of the
down
page and you're like,
since-
I was just
there's
thinking
a-
about
there's a vast
monkeys the
amount of
whole
resources
time.
there.
Yeah, I do that.
The deal here is that this is full text. Now, it won't be fancy, it will be
So
very
if I was
vanilla,
to do like
very
a
plain
chapter
looking,
every,
but the
like
full
once a
text
week, then
of
again with
these
the baby that would be
items are
impossible.
here. So
Maybe you
perhaps,
can teach.
for
Maybe
example,
when the baby's
Robert
old
Louis
enough to
Stevenson
start
ballads,
paying
you haven't been
attention
able to
again.
get a copy in
Let's
your
start
local
off with
bookshop.
Go the
Almost
Fuck to
certainly
Sleep.
you can't do that. You can get it here right now.
Work
I want to
your
read
way
him like
up to the
Goosebumps and
hungry-
stuff. I want to get him on
Yeah,
the
work your way
so
up
many
to
other
Hungry
If you
Caterpillar
would
and
like
then
to
go to Goosebumps
participate
and Babysitter's
in
Club.
Gutenberg, you can go to
Maybe
this
some
site
Saddle Club
and
if you
say,
want to keep
yes,
it
I'd like
relevant.
to
Oh, yeah.
volunteer to enter
Why
into
not?
key in a particular work.
And then you can work your way up to some Paul Jennings.
.com,
There's no working way up to Paul Jennings. He just
free-training.com.
is.
It's
I
an
guess.
interesting site to watch as it
I met Paul
grows.
Jennings once.
Now, as it says
He read my
here,
story.
absolutely
I met-
free. Each program is fully functional and complete.
Isabel Comedy? You can get
I
her
think I
on.
might.
We can get her
I
on
think
this
I might have
phone
Paul
episode.
Jennings and somebody else.
As a student,
Probably
you
is.
can
They-
enter
they-
as a manager of students.
Because I went to some writing workshop.
Yeah.
What
Isabel
courses are
Comedy does all
currently
those.
It
available?
wasn't her.
for
It was
players?
another guy.
Okay.
Hazard
It was another comedy
communication,
author, I think.
Personal protection, back safety,
Roldal? No, he did.
and
The-
this is worth checking out.
I
Links
don't know.
to other
The
free
guy who
training
wrote
programs.
My Zombie
It
Butt.
was such an obscure thing.
Oh,
no,
I
it wasn't
lost
him.
my bum.
If you
But
have a
that
serious
guy,
whatever
interest
the
in
fuck
computer
he
training,
writes,
this
I hate
is
his
the one to
guts.
go
that
for.
guy is surprisingly in tune with tuned with what kids want. Like, I remember as a
computers
kid,
and training
his little short
there are
story
links
books. I actually
from
have
here
them all.
to
Oh, really?
hundreds
His little short
of
story
courses.
books, they're
And
terrible now,
these
and
are
I look at them and
mostly
they're just
almost
That's the
vulgar
thing.
and
Paul
gross.
Jennings, I go back
IT
when I still
type
like.
courses,
So.
Yeah, because his is more of a
and
witty
internet
kind of
courses.
like intelligently written
links
book,
down
while the
here,
other
so
guy, kind of
Spend
Paul
some
Jennings
time
is his name.
exploring that.
No, sorry, Paul Jennings and what was the other guy? Andy.
Yes, you can send free faxes
Andy something.
Horowitz?
right off your
No.
computer screen
He wrote
to
horror stories.
Australian
Because it's
cities
what his
and
name
around
is.
the
Andy
world.
Griffiths.
Let's have a look.
Griffiths.
That was
where
his
you
name.
can
No, that was the
do
bookshop
and
you
how to
bought
do
it from.
Sending free faxes
Okay.
within Australia and around the world.
But I think that was
can
his
show you
name
two
anyway.
Oh, cool.
sites. The
Okay,
first
yeah.
one
And his
this
style
one.
is so
and it's
immature comparatively.
www.fax
but
for free.
it's like,
Now, at
whereas
this
Paul Jennings
particular
wrote
site, you do
for
have to register.
kids to where
That's
it's
fine,
something that
but
translates to
there's a
adults
little
as well.
downside
That's
that you
right,
have
yeah.
to register.
Okay.
Andy Griffiths was just
and
writing
then
to make
enter
kids laugh.
via that
Yeah.
process, but you can
My
also
zombie
Immature
butt
fart humor and
apocalypse,
stuff,
yeah.
yeah.
download a free fax, sending and
So all his
receiving, but
short
also
story
free
ones are actually
voicemail.
really good. Although we did a Shakespeare one that was actually really, like, kind of translates.
TPC.int.
Because it kind of just takes the
certainly
piss
worth
out of
your
how
while
stupid
to
all
check
those
it
stories
out,
are.
especially if you're sending faxes or would like to send faxes.
I'm all for looking at
to
Shakespeare's
other
plays and
Australian
saying,
cities or
yes,
around the world.
they are
The
influential
address,
and great. It's like the Beatles.
www.tpc.int.
Are they really that good?
No. They did,
Yes, they influenced
Different
like
from
everything
They
that
did
came
3
after
and
them.
4 chord tricks.
But are they really that good?
No, go back and
Fun
listen to Chuck
Company
Berry instead.
International.
Yes.
That's the.
This is the thing. Go back further
Now,
than the Beatles
there
and
are
you get to
two
like
ways to
blues
send
and
a
country and
fax.
stuff that is
So
just
there's 3
so
links
much
on this
better.
page would be worth your while following. One is how to send a fax
You wanna
via the
send
web
fax
browser.
from your web browser?
Do
Just
it.
close in
Go.
on
Show
that.
me right now.
How to
Oh!
send a fax
He
via
closed in on it.
email and getting
presses a button and it
the
closes in.
coverage details.
How
In
does he
other
do
words,
that?
what cities are covered at the time you're
Maybe he uses
actually
OBS.
wanting
He's
to
got a better
send
setup than us.
faxes. So sending a fax
Well,
from
yeah,
your web
one click
browser
for him. But he doesn't have
for a lot of
cam.
people
He
that's
doesn't
the
have a cam,
simplest
though.
way
Yeah, I
because you
suppose.
just fill in the boxes. Fill in the boxes,
Or
fill in the
chat. He doesn't have
boxes,
chat.
fill in the boxes
I like
you
how
need
this
to get
does
the
kind of
fax
feel like
number
one of the
correct
first ever one of these
in the correct format.
particular
Follow that
videos
link to
whereas
check that out.
now,
Also
so
check
many
the
YouTube
coverage to
videos
see
are like
that
this.
that CD
I
is
should
covered
just
for the time that
stream
you're actually
this video
transmitting
and pretend that
and
it's me
the
doing
body
it.
of your fax. Now let's just
and
step
see if
back
people
there
watch.
one step and I'll
You'd
show
have
you
to
the
try
other
and
method
memorize what
is
he's
to
saying
send a
and get
fax
rid of
No,
the
no.
audio
via
there.
your email.
Or you going to go
If you
after?
No,
follow
no
that
audio.
link, it
No-
will give
no
you
cam, no
instructions
nothing,
on
just
how
play
to do that, how to
I'll
format
screen
it.
the video.
The address formatting
And that'd
is
be like,
the key to
you're
this
running off
whole
an old computer,
exercise.
buddy.
So what you'll be doing is
I
creating
mean, if no one's
a
coming in
fresh
for this, they're not going to come
email
in for
address
that, right?
Oh, God,
using
no.
the fax number.
This is atrocious.
And the fax number needs
This
to be in
content is
international
exhausting,
format.
honestly.
Means the
It's
country
only up
code
to an
needs to
hour.
be in there. Don't put in the 0011.
You got to make sure to remember the country code 0011.
And the other link to follow
Oh,
is
three
this one,
here, yeah.
complete
Plus
coverage listing.
Plus 61.
61, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Mobiles
there
are
are many
plus
free
61.
dictionaries on
Dictionaries.
the internet. I'll introduce you now to several.
Wow, I'm glad
Dictionary.com?
we stuck around for this.
Webster, offering a nice straightforward interface. So for looking up a dictionary item,
It's got
just
thesaurus
key it
as
in
well.
there and
You
click
also
on
need the
look it up,
rhyming
or
dictionary
a
in the
thesaurus
future.
item, key it in here and click on there.
Shouldn't
look
leave
it
about
up.
10 to 15
How about
minutes
the
left on this
address?
thing.
Well, the address
20 at
is
most.
also
I hope
nice
so. I'm
and
getting to the point where I
abbreviated
need the next ad break.
www.
Well, I think we're going to end after this one. This is just another one of these. I don't think so.
The next one only goes for an hour, so... it should be-
Allwords.com
Yeah,
offers
I
some
think
nice
this is probably a good
facilities.
ending
We'll
point.
do another
Honestly,
ads
a
and then we'll
nice,
come back
easy
and say
to
goodbye.
remember
Yeah, it sounds
URL.
good.
It's www.allwords.com.
Damn it. We keep going too short.
And if you scroll down here,
Too short.
Yeah.
We've
some
already been
nice
live for
options
2.5
here, more than the
hours.
I
average
mean, like,
dictionary
amount
can
of
offer you.
videos
So you
rather
can
than
select
actual time.
words starting
okay,
with, words
okay.
ending with,
That's fine.
Yeah, but the
words
less videos we end up
containing
watching,
words
The more
that
the more we
episodes
have
do.
later, yeah.
You can
The
also
less we have
search
to-
by
the longer
different
before we have to
languages.
worry about running out of tapes.
So
We're not gonna run out of
Dutch,
tapes
French,
ever.
German,
Yeah.
Italian, and
I'll
Spanish.
probably die
Stay
before we
tuned.
do.
You'll probably find that will grow. You can also do translation into Dutch, French, German, Italian,
Ooh,
and
Dutch.
Spanish. So if you're a linguist, a language student, any kind of
Translate.google
student, you
does
want
it
to
all
look up
for you
words,
now.
This is a nice resource.
I just look up
Recommend
Babelfish.
it.
Just
Now,
because
here's
of
a
the
good
reference.
dictionary. We
fair
have to
enough.
apologise for the
But you're at all
URL.
Google, so you
No,
should
it's
be
pretty
using
hopeless.
translate
That's pretty
Google.
ugly.
I
Let's
do
have a
just
look
type
at
in
that.
translate into
It's
Google
wombat
and it brings it up.
dot
So.
doc dot
Also, for some reason it keeps
IC
bringing it up as
dot
Norwegian
AC
instead of
dot
detect
UK
language.
slash
I don't know how to change that.
fold doc. Don't have to worry about that rest there. It's wombat doc.
You don't have to worry about the rest
IC
there. Why not?
UK slash
Tell me
fold
about
doc.
it, stud.
quite a
Does that mean
mouthful.
that when we
That's
do our next
ludicrous.
The reality is,
when we do
however,
our
that
next
it works,
computer
and this is a
episode,
free
we can
online
do Windows
dictionary
98
of computing.
followed by
So
Windows
something's bugging
98.
you. You're
The
reading
one that I have
newspaper,
we're doing
you're reading the
like
web,
as a full
you want to
episode
know
because
what
that
word
is
means,
it's 2.5
hit
hours
here,
See if
long.
I can find
and
some
click
more to
on
go
here,
with my Windows
search.
98 one. I think it goes for an hour.
An excellent way to have
Free
this
have your
get
say.
something off your
What the
chest.
hell does
To
that
share some
mean?
information is to use news groups. Let's have a look at some options there.
Ah, news groups.
Here we
This
go.
is an excellent jumping off point.
I really
liszt.com
have to pee also, by the
news.
way.
What's
So this is going to be a fun
exciting
ad break.
about it
Uh-oh.
is this.
The cool thing about it, though, the next
30,000
ad break,
different
is because the
news
fact the
groups,
video is
30,000
already
Newsnet
like
news
so
groups.
far in, which
And
was
you
a
can
dirt
click
by
to them
me,
from
we
here.
might
So
get to the
you
80s
choose
ads.
the type,
So
business, computers, news group, science, social science, recreation, miscellaneous, and
Nude
the list
Disney
keeps on going.
tunes.
There's
Yeah,
30,000
can we get that
different
one?
news groups, an opportunity
Where's
for
all the
you to
fetish
find
stuff?
a place
It's in there.
to
I know because I used to
publish
use news
your
groups.
information.
but are they on this one?
No.
Maybe.
You just look them up in news
Remark.com
groups.
could be worth a look. I just close in on the address there. It's
could be worth a look.
www.remark.com. What's exciting about
Q.
that? Well, they're describing themselves as the internet's
What's
best
exciting about that?
collaboration service. Now, let's just
exciting is
scroll
that I
out of there.
really,
I'll show
really
you
fucking need to pee
one of
right
the
now.
exciting
Piss
things
myself, so I'm
about
actually
it.
gonna get
Just
up
go.
and do it.
How about
You've
this?
seen the tape. It's okay.
There's
I'll remark on the remark.
746,000 messages in the last 24
I've seen this
hours.
tape like
So
4
you've got
times.
a bit of
I don't
things
know
happening
why.
here. And there's 38,000 different message boards. So that means there's a good chance that there's a message board or a selection of message boards that will suit you. And what they're saying here is sharing ideas, research, purchases, getting advice. Now, there's 2 ways to find a message board. Given that there's a lot of message boards, more than 38,000 message boards, areas of special interest.
38,000?
That means 38,000
How many
different
message
areas.
boards are
One
there
way
now?
to do it is to go here and use the search engine, the local search engine, find a message board. So here, type in the topic of your interest, and now and then click on search for message boards. And there's another way of going about it, and that is to scroll over here and browse the message
love
boards.
watching
So
him scroll.
they're listed here by topic. And
By
you
topic?
can select here all message boards.
Specialist.
And just
Click
take some
specialist.
time to scroll through all of those and find the
Sandra
ones
Mort
that are of
says,
interest
"I'm curious.
for you.
I've
This
read
means
many
that you could be
times."
putting your own free advertising up there. Just
Can we look
sharing
up Sandra
things
Mort?
about your business, sharing things about your services. Mailgate, mailgate.org.
Matthew
That address,
Matthew
www.mailgate.org. Mailgate is offering a
38,000
different
Posy
spin
do lover.
on accessing news groups. The deal is with
Stepstone.
Mailgate is that you can view them via the browser. Now, if you quickly scroll down
but it's
here,
not in
you come
English.
to a sudden stop at about here. The significance of that is,
we suddenly
yes,
stop at the
this is a
UK.
way of viewing news groups from the web, and that can be handy for a lot of
From
people.
the web. Linux
But
news
the
groups.
limitation
Click on that
is you
one.
don't get
No, wait,
all
MISC.
of the news
Click
groups.
MISC. Oh, not all of them.
This site could be of interest for 2
Hey, it's
reasons. Let me
Tripod site.
quickly
That's
give
that
you
Australian
the
comedy
URL.
band, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go ship,
ekalame.tripod.com.
loving and kissing.
Now, it's going to be of interest for 2 reasons. One is if you wanted to
Why?
create a news group. Now, before you do
That's
that,
the
make
first
sure
reason,
there's
good.
no such news group already existing, but this is the guidelines for creating a news group. The second thing that's useful here is to follow this link.
Alt
Now,
60
it's
plus.
Link,
useful
he's
if this
gone
is the
through this a couple
situation.
times.
You have an
60 plus.
ISP, and the
Alt
ISP
60
is
plus.
offering
I
you
wanna read
all
Alt
of
60
the
plus.
news groups that you want to subscribe to for whatever reason.
He's still using Netscape,
Now,
man.
so
Yeah, he's not gonna
alt.free.news
stop.
servers is a news
Seagate
group
at
about
istrio1.
free news servers
.com.
around the world, other than just the news server that your ISP is offering you. So you can set up your computer to tap into a news server other than your ISP's news server. You can read about that at this site, and also there's a
See?
series of news servers
I
for
hate
you to
this
try
thing.
out.
Me too. I'm keeping it anyway.
And the issue is, when
This
would
one
you
goes in
use
the keep
these? You would
pile.
use
Oh,
these in
boy.
a situation your
Wait,
ISP
let's
is
look at some of this.
restricting the
free
free
NNTP.
news groups that you can access.
geocities.com
Check it out
/Silicon
if
Valley
it's interesting.
/byte /7126.
And now a change
I was
of pace.
almost
Let's
gonna
have a
say
look at where we
Silicon
might
Valley
get
shit,
some
but
free
we call
games.
This is what we were here for.
Happy Puppy is a nice fun site
Happy
with an easy
Puppy?
to remember URL. That's
Aw.
www.happypuppy.com. What's good about it? Well, there's many
Happy
thousands and
Puppy's
thousands of
weekly
games
checks
here, and
newsletter.
they're available in different
Cheater!
platforms. Let me just close in on that for you. So
Cheat
you can have
sheet.
Windows, Mac.
Quad Squad
And
Racing just got a
There's
whole lot of
search
fun
facility
with
on this
Four-Wheel
site,
Thunder.
so you can find
Follow the
the
Four-Wheel
games
Thunder
of your choice.
and
That's on the
fringe
dream.
benefits.
Right.
What do you mean fringe benefits? Make like Han Solo.
Free
Hey,
gaming could be worth a look if games are of interest to
Make
you.
like Han
Now,
Solo.
the
and
address
leave. Get it?
is
And shoot first in this new shooter.
www.free-gaming.com. Two
Hey.
areas that you might like to check out. One of those is
24-hour
online
free
games,
gaming.
and the other, that means
Online
you're playing
games,
them
hey?
right here on the internet. You need to be connected to the internet. And the other one is downloadable
Or
games.
download games.
And then you can just download that software and then play.
Could we get Elf Bowling?
No.
Playsite.com is another very popular free gaming site.
Playsite.com.
www.playsite.com.
Farms
Christmas
Gaming
time.
Center.
And as before, you can play
On
online.
my annual
you
Christmas
can
stream, I'm
download,
going to play some Elf
and
Bowling.
the
Cool.
games here include
We have
board
to do
games,
some more
word games, and card
visceral
games.
cleanup.
Are we going to actually clean it up this time, or
We're going to try.
This is another game site,
fatgames.net?
a rather
Bit of
unfortunate.
PH. More new
URL.
metal going on.
Time.com.
But let me just take you there.
The source for internet gaming.
www.fatgames.net. And what's the deal here? Well, let's have a look
Personal
here.
train for
There's a
your
lot of
inner
different
whatever.
types of games that
These
you can
games
play here.
are where you can
For example,
play...
you can play multiplayer games, community games,
Ooh,
single-player
multiplayer.
games, trivia games, and let's just
Trivia
scroll down a
games.
little further there. There's editor's choice. So, if you've got a little bit of time up your
Our
sleeve,
most
this is a
favorite
nice
games
site
at
to play around
fatgames.net.
with.
Even
and
though all
have a little bit
games
of
are
fun.
fun at fatgames.net, these
Looking
are
for
the
something
ones
to
that
talk
stand
about,
out.
and news and the weather.
Aussie
would be two
news
good
and
places to
weather?
begin with. Let's
Oh,
have a look
brilliant.
at some sites.
I'm
Let's
so
begin
glad the
with
internet is
Print-
more optimized
print
now.
screen this
Bureau,
one.
www.vom
Print screen it.
Yeah, I need this one.
of
Aussie news
meteorology.
and weather.
Dot
Put it in the tape discussion.
au. What a fabulous URL.
Remind me.
What
how
a
to do it.
fabulous URL.
Bureau of
Alright, there it is.
Meteorology.
There it is.
Up here, you can
Hey,
select
you know what I'm
weather
looking for,
and
right?
warnings. There's a lot of information on this
That's
site.
what I say on a
It's on their
Sunday.
Site.
I have to
and
find
Oh, a
something.
quote.
www.bom.gov.au.
What a
That's the
fabulous
address.
URL.
Another site
What a
accessing the
fabulous
same
URL.
data but
I like it.
giving you a completely different window
Right, yeah.
onto that information is www.myweather.com.au, and you can scroll down here and you can select the city or the town of your interest. You can also scroll onto the map. You see,
What a
so
fabulous
select
URL.
one or
Fabulous
other
URL.
area.
It's fabulous.
One
I
place
like
to get
things
your
that are
news
fab.
fix for the day is
Have that.
www.news.com.au.
Ill-prepared business face games. What did that say?
And
What's that news
you
about?
get
Disaster.
the general headline,
Face games
and you can
disaster.
also
Sydney
select
business have
across
been
here.
told they could
You
face
can
disaster
select
that they
by
did not.
state.
Adequately prepare for the increased trade.
Now let's have a look
Security
at
ideas.
some free
Oh.
security
Shouldn't you have covered this
resources.
first before we
I
went
know,
on all
before
these
we went
shady
on all
sites?
these sites. This should have
PGP
been number
encryption
one,
software is available
Guidos.
from many sites
What the hell,
around the
man?
web. One of them is this one.
Here you may
Bloody
download
hell.
the latest freeware
PGPI.org.
PGP version for your whether you want the
PGPI.org. That stands for Pretty Good Privacy International.
P.
And when they say
Pretty
pretty,
good.
privacy, they
That's
don't
pretty
mean
good.
perfect.
That's not great, but it's pretty good.
It's not fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
It is
Pretty
encryption,
good.
and it will stop your boss reading your email
Platform,
if you
whether you
encrypt
want
it,
the international
or
or
your,
the US variant.
some of your friends
You
and
want the
some of your
US
enemies.
variant?
But
Yeah,
it
sure.
won't stop
Okay.
the government at all.
It won't stop the government.
To get your
Wait,
version
why are we stopping
of
the government?
PGP,
Wait,
hit
what
the
did I
download
miss?
button here, and
Huh?
then select your platform.
Why are we stopping
And
the
there's an
government?
FAQ
Did he say
site
it won't
for
stop the
frequently asked
government?
questions,
It won't stop the government
just
at
across
all,
here.
is what he said.
And so there's
I think
lots
we
and
missed
lots of
something.
data
Okay.
about PGP.
Hold on,
and
why
it's
would
been
we-
used
What's that
for
time frame? It's
almost
110.
a decade, and
I've got to
They're
write
going to
this
be the
down.
ones most likely
Upgraded.
trying to spy on us.
Yeah. I gotta make you look it up again. So
something
we can
free from
revisit.
IBM, the antivirus
1 hour
online.
and
It's
minutes.
www.av.ibm.com. There's a lot of information here.
Won't
Press releases,
stop.
papers, there's reports, alerts,
The
hypes and hoaxes. And if we just get out of there, we
There we
can
go.
scroll down
We'll revisit
some
it
more.
later.
Okay, information
Hypes
on particular
and hoaxes.
viruses, archives for a lot of history there, and a link there to some
I don't
major
recognise
products.
any of these virusy thingies.
No.
If you feel you need some education
Lockdown.
in the security
Oh, boy.
issue about your computer,
.co.uk.
this would be a good place to begin.
Whoops. They should have learned.
www.lockdown.co.uk.
This is 20 years ago. They should have learned.
It's a comprehensive site about many issues of computer security.
Why do I need security? You don't.
password,
Your computer is
frequently
completely safe
asked
all the time.
questions,
Click
security
everything.
threats, security forum.
Ask questions
There's a lot
later.
of links here and a lot of data. An excellent site for the
Tripwire.
latest information
Oh,
on
I've gone
viruses
broken.
and
Internet.
security issues is this one,
Security.
It's www.anti-online.com, and right at the front of the site there
Isn't it
is a
intrusion.com?
search engine, so you can
No, that's
type
a
in
different
the name
thing.
of the virus that you're interested in or the security issue that you're interested in.
Are you interested in the name
type
of
it
a
in right
virus?
there and click on their search.
How do you know the name of the virus you have,
Let's
though?
have a look at
Most
some
people
free
don't
financial
come up and
services
say, ah,
opportunities.
lol, you have this virus.
Here, have a free
Interested to see how your
Coke
shares
can
are
holder.
doing.
And if
And then it
One
opens your
place to go
CD-ROM.
And if it
is-
does, if it is that kind of
address
virus,
is
then it's probably not that deadly
www.shares.ust.com.
because they're just trying to get a laugh.
Did you ever have that
And
one?
if you
I did
scroll
not.
over here,
Oh, I had a program that
You see
it
you can
was
get a quick
meant
quote.
to, like I said, like a game or
Just
whatever.
go back
but when
into
you
standard view
clicked
there.
it, it said, have
You
a free
enter
Coke
the
holder.
code
And it would open your
and
CD-ROM.
just press the go
I'm like,
button.
oh, okay.
Is that
I'll
clear
put
there? Enter the
Cool.
code there and click on the
I'm
go
glad they
button
did
there.
that. See, that's helpful.
Another site worth
Until,
visiting if you're
you know,
interested in
the
shares
Coke can
is
doesn't
the
perfectly
Australian
fit
Stock
or it
Exchange
breaks
site,
It breaks
and the address is
actual train, is what I had.
www.asx.com.au, and there's masses of
Australian
information
Stock
here,
Exchange.
including you can look up your share prices.
See,
Wait,
now
you mean
when
you've
It's
gone
almost
past
time
the
to
virus
finish.
protection already?
And we have a
Oh, free bonus for
you. Let's have
me!
a look at that.
I like free
Experts.com.
bonus.
Yes, the address is
Oh!
as it sounds.
Where does Homer Simpson work?
The nuclear plant.
Experts.com.
Bank.
A beautiful
Nuclear.
site, it's the biggest and
Bar.
best of
Yours
its
is the bar.
kind,
Also,
and
you
it
need
gives
to
you the
cut out the
opportunity
thing that
of
says,
asking a
here's a free
question
bonus
of
for you
an
as part of like a
expert.
mixtape thing that we
So
do.
this is a
Okay.
person. Your query will go to an expert.
Including
and
his voice saying
If
it.
you are an expert,
Absolutely.
you might like
Like,
to
I know your
volunteer
intro doesn't
to be
have
an
any
expert
sounds,
at
but I can
remind me.
allexperts.com.
No, we can
And
make
the
a
lucky
segment
last
out of it.
free
Oh, I
resource we
definitely
like
wanna
to share
do
with
like
you
a- like
today
a
is
however many episodes
coolarchive.com.
mixtape.
There it is,
here's what we've got
coolarchive.com.
so far.
What's exciting about
Well,
this
we'll see where we're
is
at
that
20
there's lots
episodes,
and
and we'll
lots
see if we
of
have enough then.
fabulous graphics there.
And if not, we'll
Fonts,
just keep going.
icons, clip art, animation, backgrounds,
Bonus.
bullets, bars, for
For
example, and
me.
button maker. You can make your own buttons. You can
put
make
that
a
at the
logo,
end,
so you
then
click
put
on
some more
there.
mixtape after it. Here's some bonus
This is the
for
logo
you.
generator at Cool Archive.
This is a cool
and you can have a little bit of fun
Cool
with it.
archive.
And
It
for
archives all
example,
the
select
cool
your format.
things.
We'll
Really
leave it as
neat.
GIF, and
Nice.
let's type in some text. The end, which is what this is. Image size. Let's be happy with the defaults there. Let's choose some
Why?
colors.
What if I'm not?
Let's choose a font.
Cool,
Look
big
at
truck.
those
Say
fonts.
I want big truck font. I'm driving
Color.
a truck.
Let's say red.
Okay, red.
That's the coding for it, the HTML coding. In the background, say we want transparent. It's the coding for transparent background. Submit.
Click only
excited.
once.
I'm
Archive will
riveted.
then come back
What?
with the
The
logo. Scroll
end?
down to have a look at it. There it is.
Wow, what an ending. He knew what he was
That's
doing.
it. And now it's time
Whew.
to say thank you for being with us. Thank you for sharing your time and enjoy these free resources. And go ahead to find
We mean
thousands
thank you.
more
We spent
on the internet.
$100 on this video.
More than 100, it's like 125!
Jeebus.
Good lord!
Thanks for that, whoever you are.
If Poots had made a PowerPoint presentation about that stuff, it would have gone for like 10 minutes and it would have given us the same amount of info.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been as fun. The end. How long does the end go for?
We're going to find out. There we go.
There we go. Nice. Alright. Roll those ads. It's time for me to go pee before we say goodbye to two people.
All zero.
All zero who have quit because that was just
Well, I think
ridiculous.
Tori's lurking because I could hear our voices while I was peeing.
Lurking isn't the same thing.
Alright, back to the ads for us.
It's ad break. And you can comment on the ads while I wheeze. There we go.
Anything you're looking for?
No, puppy!
Over here. I love the way that it was kind of done in a way where it's like, I can't believe a woman knows this. Save you more. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. I love this movie. Freeze! Is there no volume on the video? Ah, man. Oh, because it didn't add an audio source for it. Damn it. Oh, you could probably hear it now, right?
With Ibiza's best kept secret.
Thank you, Tori. So I'm actually going to go through at some point and separate all these ads and just make a playlist of singular ads. And then I'm going to be able to put the ads on random whenever we do an ad break, so we don't know what we're going to get. It's going to be a mystery every time we do an ad break. Mystery ads.
When you start thinking
Oh.
how mouth-watering a Hungry Jack's
Oh no! Chester's stuck in here and Archie's stuck out there.
You just can't get it out of your mind.
Well, I woke up. Burgers. Burgers.
Let him in! Let him in! Archie! Oh. We get puppies at the end. This is my favourite part.
While we watch.
I think the baby's asleep too, so...
Oh, I don't have my my headphones on. Did you leave them?
Archie's butts on
Archie's butts on them?
And you can
Oh,
get
no.
news
It's
on your
gone. It's
mobile.
gone.
You can
Damn it. I
also
didn't get to
win
listen
great
to the Hungry Jacks. Was that the Hungry Eyes ad?
No.
My God, I won a $10,000 share portfolio. My God, I won a New York. My God.
Alright, should we start the wrap up then?
Yeah, you can wrap up. I don't know what to do for wrapping
Well, no, I guess it's just thank you all for watching.
Yeah, and happy bouncing.
Happy bouncing.
Yeah, I got mine. You gotta figure out yours.
God, I don't have one. I just say true as we fade out.
That's a good URL.
That's, what was it?
Hold on, I wrote it down.
Fabulous?
Fabulous, yeah. That's a fabulous.
That's a fabulous URL.
Hey! Oh.
Alright. See you guys next time. I'll see you on Saturday for cinema watching Nosferatu this week. Oh, that's a favourite of mine. I actually legitimately find that movie very creepy, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching that. And then I think it's your pick?
Yeah, it's my pick this week. Unless you want to, unless it's close to Halloween, it's not, is it?
No, I think
Halloween goes over your pick. Mwaha! It's my pick. I get to choose something. Yes.
Funny that because Halloween. Huh?
Put it back to the blue screen, or our face. Blue screen. Okay, our face. Yeah.
I'm thinking we might just play Nightmare.
That's cool. Still, it's my pick next week. Yeah, I love picking.
We'll see. I'll let you know what the deal is, but it might be Phobias as I planned as well. So we'll see.
You let me know. In the meantime, I get to pick next week's video.
Yes. So look forward to that.
Ooh,
He usually picks the nicer ones. I usually pick the more horrifying ones.
I don't know. Last week's was pretty grueling, and that was my pick, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we did have a good time. We did get to see Noni, and
Yeah.
that was great. Whereas this one, there was no redeeming factors to this one. It was
Even
just
though
awful.
I brought email. I don't know. I think the way it was presented was hilarious, and the Windows 98 one for next time we do computer shit is also hilarious. Also, next time we do computer shit, I have a video that I watched in preparation for this that only goes for half an hour.
Yeah.
That is all about the computer chip inside of a washing machine.
Inside of a washing
tells
machine?
your washing machine how to clean your washing clothes. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so that'll be fun for the next computer thing. Unless I decide to do two computer things in a row. But we can't do that.
That would be awful.
That would be so
Let's
awful.
have a break from computers.
Yes, please.
For at least
No
a
more
month.
computers. We'll find something else.
Alright, well,
I've
so
got so much to
until
choose
cinema,
from.
and then, of course, more obscure tape time next week.
Mhm.
I should find someone to raid, actually, real quick.
Yeah, do
Let's
it.
just do that. So we'll keep the ads going for a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
While I go
Find someone to raid. Well, at the moment, it's just my face.
E-Trade, the full-service
I'm
online
going to go back
program.
to ads.
There you go.
Would you like to be part of the world's most dangerous
Ooh.
quiz show?
Impact Wrestling.
Are you smart
Most
enough,
dangerous quiz show.
lucky enough, brave enough to survive
Oh, is
as a
this
contestant
Weakest
on the
Link? What is
toughest
this?
new game
I have
in
no
town?
idea. You do what you're doing.
You
I'm
are,
commenting
then
on the
phone
video.
this number now.
We will give the
Oh. What was that number? Damn it. Hey! It's the fifth element is love! All pass! Multi-pass! Multi-pass! Multi-pass!
Danger to it.
Is,
Beautiful Joe.
are you subscribed to, Reese?
I don't know. You'll have to give me his
I'll give
details.
you Reese's details, because what he does at the moment is he's playing Switch while having old videos in the little
Oh, cool.
corner.
I like that. Anyway, so we're out. We're going to raid Beautiful Joe.
Yeah. Happy bouncing.
Battlefield Earth.
Have a...
Again with this frickin' Battlefield Earth. Get out of it. Go on.
Alright, everybody. See you next time. And wait. That's custody.
I'm Bob. I'm John.
I'm Terry, Eric, Dan, Pete. But if
I'm
you
Terry,
want to
Eric.
yell, there's someone here with a feminine touch. Hi, my
Alright.
name is
Our audio is cutting out right.
6 of us right here and 2,000 sets of wheels. We've got the best used cars around, including down at Neil's. So if you want a great used car, take it from him and me. Car City is Australia's largest used car family.
You fall